deep. I'm going deep. I'm going deep. Yeah, I know what you mean. Soften up. Yo, you can trust me. I'm just like you. Ready to shake it. I went deaf on it. 704 Charlotte Bound Show. It's your boy Twan Don is back. What can I say again, man? Ever since you left me, more running backs, more edges, more linebackers. It seems like every time we leave, man, we come back with something else, something new, man. Dan is going in his duffel bag and keep pulling things out of his bag of tricks, man. The Carolina Panthers bring in A.J. Dillon to add to the squad. We also get rid of the Red Rifle. The Red Rifle is in Philadelphia right now, where he can be more scary than ever and get paid for it. I don't know why Philadelphia put them on, but they did. Not our problem anymore. Great move to getting rid of him. And look, man, we are trying to make it happen, trying to get ready. The latest polls that I've seen, man, that said the teams that won the free agency is Carolina Panthers is on top. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as we speaking, though, it's not about what's on paper. It's about what you do on the field, though. But right now, we're looking pretty good. So, A.J. Dillon is coming to the crew now. To enter that backfield, we're going to talk about him and what he can add to the team. And also talk about his injury history a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And will it sustain with the Carolina Panthers. Bring the people up in here, man. Up first, man, we got my man, Poppy Bullets in the building.
Ew. What happening?
He's on the road again.
On the road, getting to this money.
Hey, look, man. I keep going deaf on everybody with the situation, man. Because the homie is back, man. In the starting lineup today, man, we got Pat Boney is in the building, bro. What's going on?
It's good, yo. The dust off the cleats and shit. Back in the starting lineup. Shit. I don't know if I'm ready, coach. I'm a little rusty.
Well, you're going to have to get ready today.
Yeah.
Hey, your jersey is inside out, man. Flip it.
I thought we were away today, my man.
Look, first lady of the show, man. Eating lunch, talking to us right now. We get into it. AC in the building.
Start stretching, right? Start stretching. That's what you have to do.
I'm more worried about the knees.
You're more worried about the knees.
My
Yeah.
knees too, man. Quick side entertainment in the building. So what's up, fellas? It just seems like every time we leave, man, and come back, man, it's a new addition to the team. You know what I'm saying? And today is AJ Dillon, and we get rid of Sam Darnold, and we're gonna talk about what's going on. Today's not gonna be a long show.
Not Sam Darnold.
Um, it's just Sam Darnold. The
Dang.
guy we shouldn't have got rid of.
And Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Y'all were talking about Sam earlier. It's
Yeah.
fresh in your mind.
Good Lord.
He's living rent free in my head right now.
Apparently.
Hey, man, that Sam Darnold jersey's living rent free in my storage unit right now.
Sam
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Still in the plastic. Never worn if anybody's interested. Just throwing that out there.
They just want that Seahawks one though. They like that jersey.
That's fine. They can take the name off of it. It's an OG joint. Like it holds value just for the fact of just how it comes with dust. So
How we feeling about the moves, man?
Oof. This is taking me back to old days when we had like Stephen Davis and Deshaun Foster, but that's just me. Just because I'm looking at a big back and a smaller back, but I'm gonna just say this and step back and let everybody else go. I'm still interested to see what's gonna happen with Jonathan Brooks too. So like the three of these, I like the way that looks right now. Just on paper, obviously. You never know. You already touched on injury history and stuff like that. Obviously, Brooks is coming off injury, but I like how it looks on paper.
Yeah, man. Look, the running backs look like power on power to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we're gonna be seeing things like smash and dash, but in my opinion, I think Chuba's a power back. Especially, and I felt like I was proving that when Rico came, because Rico was the finesse back, and then they used Chuba as the power back. But look, what I love about the running back situation is you got to deal with two bruisers on that defensive line, man, coming at you when we run the ball, though. And but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think the buck stops there. I think they're gonna get another running back in the draft, though. So for right now, hey, when you heard the news, Claire, how did you feel about the Dillon news? Does this help? Does this help us?
It helps with,
or is this just
to me it helps with leadership. I know that's something I had talked about a couple of
Right.
shows ago where I said on the offense, something that I felt was lacking on the offense, but it was more primarily in the receiving core, was that leadership aspect. We've seen Chuba lead a huddle before, and I mean, I've heard Chuba, give all kinds of speeches. I don't think Chuba lacks any amount of leadership qualities, but having someone who, and I know this is going to sound silly, having someone who maybe wasn't drafted here and has been through different experiences, who is more seasoned, being in that offensive room or in that locker room in general, I think can only help. My concern when I first initially saw it was, oh boy, is he healthy? That was like my very first question.
Right.
So it's not that I'm not excited for it. I don't think he's going to be a camp body. I really don't. But I'm hoping what this will do outside of the leadership is also just bolster that running back room with enough confidence in, I guess it'll be Brad Isaac now, to run the ball more. Than we have. I mean, we didn't have an issue running the ball last year, but we saw it kind of taper off and trail away from running the ball as the season progressed. It was like weren't running it a lot. Middle of the season, we were running it a ton, and then we just kind of went down a hill. It was like this peak and trough thing going. So we'll just have to see if JB can come back full force. You've got Chuba, you've got AJ Dillon, you've got ETN. I don't think we'll keep 4 running backs. I don't know. But right now, I think having AJ Dillon, it's to me, it's I don't want to call it a luxury signing, but it's almost like a luxury signing. We didn't necessarily need it, but we also needed someone like him, I think, to be in that position now that Rico is gone. So I don't mind the signing. I'm not overly excited for it, but I'm also not like, oh my God, why did we do that either? It's just more of like, is he healthy? And it can only be a good thing to add to that room. So that's my opinion on it.
Pop?
I don't understand it personally. I don't know why. It just tells me that ETN means ATN just gonna be right back there doing kick returns instead of being a running back, and that's developing him. So I do not like this pickup.
So, so is it? Do you think it's an indictment on like the injury history of Brooks, and or like an indictment on like Trevor's development? Then, like, because I
It
agree,
could be
I agree
both.
with Claire. I don't think this is a camp body. Like, I don't think so. At least, so I mean, she brings up a good point. Like, I don't think they're really going to carry that many running backs. So could that
Well,
actually be? I didn't even think about that. That could it could be a detriment to somebody else's position. Maybe not obviously Chuba, but like Jonathan Brooks or even Trevor. Like that's a good point.
am I coming in clear? I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all can hear me.
Fairly clear. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. I don't agree with it. Because we brought in Jimmy Horn to do kick returns, punt returns, and then develop him as he get more comfortable with the wide receiver room and the playbook, and eventually have him out there to stretch the field. And then, but we had Trevor Etienne back there like 90% of the time doing kick returns. How is he getting developed with AJ Dillon coming in here? Like, I just don't see the point. And then it really doesn't even threat Jonathan Brooks because hell, they both injury prone. So you went and got another injury prone light skinned running back. What are we doing?
There you go with the light skin.
Damn it, man. Team light skin, stand up. Y'all winning.
I was just sitting here. I was like, man, yeah, true. And then
Oh my god, you're right.
I was like, okay, okay. I'm just saying. I was like, yeah.
So what I think
Yeah.
I think Jonathan Brooks is going to be the odd man out. I really think they're going to move on from him.
So do you not think he's healthy yet? Like what?
No, I think they know more about his injury than they're willing to tell. Teams don't really talk about stuff like that. And I think that they're going to package him with somebody else on our team and move on from them. Like we said, all the running backs that they have don't make sense because they wouldn't keep all of them anyway. So you got to look at when I look at so you bring in AJ. You already got Chuba. We know Chuba is the definite that ain't going nowhere. You got a guy that's been sitting there waiting with us for 2 years. You got ETN, you know what I'm saying? And now you got ETN on special teams. So unless you're just going to use one of them guys strictly on special teams and keep the other three like that, and then now that we're hearing from Panthers insiders and Sheena Quick and them saying that the Carolina Panthers have their eyes set on another running back in the draft or whatever. So I think Dillon is not Dillon. I think Jonathan Brooks is going to get packaged and moved. I don't think he's going to get moved for nothing. My question is just like y'all with Dillon is like, I just want to know why is he here? I don't know what his role is going to be yet.
I don't know either. Just to hold another jock strap. That's all
it's just like, are y'all? I don't think he's going to be a camp body. So, but then also Claire mentioned something really good. A lot of times guys hire guys just for their leadership. Is he going to be here to mentor more or whatever? Because that's kind of what he did last year. He didn't play a whole lot.
Sometimes you need leadership and locker room type guys.
Yeah, what is his role is what I want to know.
So
I know I would definitely bring him in on third downs.
That's I'm just looking at. I'm looking at a dude that's 6 foot 247. I mean, I think I know what his role is just by hearing that.
Yeah,
it's 4th and 1.
I mean, it's the third short.
Right.
Goal line.
So that's my point right here. Let's take this. So AJ Brooks and his injuries. ETN is
Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, Jonathan Brooks, AJ Dillon.
We just apparently we smashed them.
They
together.
Molded together.
Yeah, they molded together.
So
Etienne,
and he's only really been doing special teams. Brooks and the amount of time he's played and his injury history. AJ Dillon, who we just brought in, and his injury history. And who does that leave left? Chuba, and Chuba don't if you think about Chuba I don't think Chuba's ever played 17 game season. Like he'll usually not play. He's gotten injured at the end of 2 seasons. I know where he's missed at least 5 games. You know what I'm saying? So if you take all of that, to me, that screams they're gonna go get somebody in the draft. But in the meantime, I don't know what this is about, man. You know, this don't sound right. So I don't know if somebody may turn out to be a camp body that we didn't think, but we know it ain't gonna. He may be a camp body, and when I say that, I'm talking about AJ Dillon. The other dudes is too young,
right? Like he don't make the final cut type thing. I mean, I guess it's possible, yeah.
Like he might make the cut just so they can have him on that sideline, getting those running backs ready like that or whatever, you know. So look, speaking of his injuries, I'm ready to pull him up. You know what I'm saying? So we can take a look at.
So I mean, this all. I mean, I guess a few minutes ago, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, that looks great all together. Blah blah blah. I mean, I guess it might be an indictment on somebody else's, roster spot. Like,
I know I would be nervous. I'd be like, "What? Hey, hold on. Hey, Dan, what's going on, bro?"
Right.
I got questions.
I mean, I get it. They want competition. Like, it makes sense at this time of year. Like, yeah, obviously, add all these people, you're gonna have 90 some odd players on your roster at one point. Like, okay, that makes sense. But so I guess the question lies, like, whose spot is he taking?
Damn.
Yeah. To Claire's point, they're not going to carry all these backs.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So we go.
8 injuries. Holy shit.
So we're gonna go through the key injuries and timelines with him in 2024. He's dealing with neck stingers in the season ending. Suffered a neck injury during the training camp. That's in training camp. All that was initially described as a stinger, leading him to being placed on season-ending injury reserve IR and missing the entire 2024 season as discussed. 23 neck stinger and broken thumb, missed the final week of the regular season. Kind of sounds like Chuba a little bit in some ways. And the playoffs due to a cervical neck stinger. Yeah, man, I don't think this dude is going to play. Because these neck injuries is no joke, bro. Sustained on New Year's Eve against the Vikings, and he also dealt with a broken thumb and a sprained neck.
Bruiser. He a bruiser.
Strain early.
He a bruiser.
2022, he had a concussion. He went to sleep, and he had rib fracture. He suffered a concussion in week 15 and a rib fracture early in the season. And in college, he had an ankle injury, suffered as an ankle injury in 2018 during the time.
Yeah, it was a grade 2 pedal ankle sprain.
Yeah, this dude is he's a bruiser. I mean, he just runs into people.
Then in 2016, he had a leg fibula fracture, and then 2021 he had a leg quad strain. So he's got 8 total injuries. So they're saying right now his grade, I don't know how they're considering him a very low risk, but he's got a 6% injury chance in 2026 based on his 8 injuries.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That dude ain't here to play, bro. He's not here to play. All right, man. Look, let me go ahead and run down the people in the chat, man. Shout them out, man. What's going on with everybody in the chat? Thank you for joining us today. We got Creekside Entertainment in the building. So what's up, fellas and lady? My man SMG12 Bracket is in the building. Shout out to SMG12 Bracket. Said, and then he said the Panthers are my favorite NFL team. And my man said that I'm subbing. We really, really appreciate you for subbing up with the crew, man. Shout out to SMG12 Bracket for subbing up with 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. Tell your friends about us too, bro. Get them up in here. We got my man, the Dr. Cardiac is in the building. He said it's the low risk, high potential, reward bridge, a running back. I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Edge is in the building. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my man Edge at work, getting them dollars, them coins. Dr. Cardiac said power back with short yardage and goal line. So that's what I said. That I said we bringing them in for 4th and 1 or to go. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Tony in the building. Tony the fan. He said short yardage back. You know, TCJ 2375 back again. Shout out to TCJ. My man has been showing up to all the shows, man. He's becoming a regular. Y'all give it up to him. Says short yardage and goal line. That's his role. Nick Tri-State in the building. He said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we will let people in about 15 minutes when the people get off, man. He said short, edge again, third down and goal. Everybody seems to know what this guy's role is. TCJ, I mean, we do have a quarterback. We can't sneak on 4th and 1. AJ will get that yard. Yeah, Bryce can sneak. Bryce can sneak into a warehouse. Edgewise, he said most his play was 14, 16 games. Yeah, man. If he just there to just get them couple of yards, I get it. But at the same time, if you're always bringing him in for certain plays, then other teams gonna pick up on that. So you're gonna have to shadow him some type of way sometimes, though, man. And we gotta figure it out. But look, man, that's the word from the chat, the 704 Charlotte Bound chat, man. The hottest chat in Panther Nation. The hottest chat in Panther Nation. I said it. Because they get love too, and we read their comments, and they matter over here. Let's go. The red rifle is no more.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I feel about it. I mean, he shouldn't have been here.
I mean,
so I'm gonna ask y'all.
I'm not even. I guess I'm indifferent. I can't even say that I'm. I mean, definitely. I mean, am I happy about it? Not really. I'm just kind of indifferent. Like when I saw it, I was just like, oh, well, they said they were going to move on from Andy. Essentially, if they weren't going to. I think if I remember correctly, there was a report that said if they weren't going to get something for him, that they would probably end up cutting him anyway. So they got something. They got a 2027 7th round pick from Philly,
which is nothing.
It's nothing. But
never knew, man. Never knew.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's a part of me that when I saw it, I was like, what did we package? Because my dumb self, I'm over here thinking, hey, I mean, even though we got Kenny Pickett, maybe we did something and we added a pick with Andy Dalton and maybe somehow we got Tanner McKee. Absolutely not.
Well, you know what? You know what? That 7th pick does mean something because we could just package that pick with something else.
Yeah. Yeah, but my dumb self thought we packaged Andy in a pick to go get Tanner McKee. When I first saw it, I was like, "Did we get?" And I was like, "No." They just got a pick for Andy. That was it. Because if they had actually brought in Tanner McKee with that, and I was like, "Okay, so we're actually trying to give someone competition." Interesting, finally. But
no.
I got a little.
We'll do competition everywhere else, but.
Oh, of course, Ray.
Hey, look at
the rusty musket. Oh,
Dr. Cartier said the rusty musket is what I saw.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Andy's 38, y'all. He's not. Yeah.
He said the cobweb infested pistol is.
Oh my Lord.
Dang.
Jesus. Y'all are bad. Oh my God.
Look, my biggest memory of Andy Dalton in 2025 was this.
Oh God.
They said, Andy, get your helmet on. You gotta come in. Bryce is hurt. Right? And then they went to a commercial, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Andy was looking like, oh man, where's my helmet? And then they said, Andy, they said that. They said Bryce is good. He's gonna go back in, and they put the camera right on Andy Dalton's face. Hey Ray, when I tell you that man, the look on his face was like, whoo! I did not want to go out there.
You could probably still feel the beer in his gut. He wasn't trying to go out there.
Was so shook, and then he had a grin from cheek to cheek that he didn't have to play in that game, bro. That guy is no longer a football player, so it's not my concern. But why did Philly pick him
up? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, Claire said she's indifferent. Claire said she's indifferent. I'm just like, it's kind of like a wash at this point. Technically, like, is it even a wash? Like,
no.
I don't know. Like, Lil Hands Pickett we lose a an older quarterback that just can't really do it anymore, which is fine. In his prime, like, I mean, call it what it is. I mean, he was all right in his prime. Like, he had some pretty good years at Cincinnati. So, I don't want to completely dog him, but I mean, at this point in his career, he's just collecting a check, respectfully. So
Yeah.
that's why Twan kind of jokes about it. But I mean, right there's the exact example of it. Like, did he really want to go out there? Probably not. Would he even go out there? And obviously, if he had to, yeah. But he probably did have a shit-eating grin on his face, like, after he found out Bryce was okay. He's like, all right, good, fuck it. Like, so
right on him, he was just like, oh my.
So
God.
yeah, I don't know. I guess I get with Pickett. I mean, at least he's young.
Pickett is gonna want to go out there.
At least he's younger. I don't know, Claire. Maybe you can help me with some other positives. I threw out my positive. So like when you're in kindergarten, you're supposed to say one good thing. You're supposed to say one good thing about everybody. A person. So Pickett. So the thing I say about Pickett is
for Pickett.
Yeah,
not,
for Pickett.
Not Andy. Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, Andy's gone. So I mean, thanks. But anyway, Pickett. Like I said, I'm indifferent about it. Like, thanks, I guess. But anyway, it's not like we're saying, respectfully, it's not like we're saying bye to Derek Anderson right now. So, like, thanks. But with Pickett, the backup now, it's just like, I'll just say something nice. He's a Panther and he's young. So that's positive. That's positive.
Hey, shout out to my man Cali Blue in the building. He said the Carolina Panthers are cooking with grease. And he said, what up, Twan, man? What's up to Cali Blue out there? The West Coast representative of the Carolina Panthers out there, man. We got some people out there, man. He's representing the West Coast out there, man, with the Carolina Panthers, man. And that community is out there, bro. Ed said Kenny does want to play and wants the opportunity to start for us. Says that he's taking a fresh start with us. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a new team, so you're gonna have to. But look, I think the dude's gonna be actively out there trying to win the job. If y'all think he ain't gonna be trying to win the job, y'all crazy.
Well, no, and I think
he ain't gonna.
I was gonna say, I mean, oh my God, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not even Claire. I'm not fucking doing this. I ain't doing this.
You can say you're not, but I mean, Ray, that's naturally what he should do. Kenny Pickett is still young. If he wants to actively try, he can. Because here's the thing. But here's the thing.
This is his 15th, correct?
I don't, third maybe, or fourth. I really don't know. Huh?
Third.
How?
I don't think that's no, because Pittsburgh, he was in Philly at 1.2. Yep. He was also with the Browns. Now it's us.
And the Raiders. No. He was with the Raiders last year.
Oh, hell. Okay, so fifth.
I'm not
hey, Claire, I rest my case. This dude's a scrub.
I mean, yeah, but
I said something nice. Now I'm going to reality.
Right, but here's the thing. Here's the shitty reality. Here, I'll even make it worse. The reason why he was all those things is because he was not even a second string at any of those places. He was definitely not a second string. Here, he's actually going to be the second string unless they do something like, I don't know, go in the draft and get a quarterback, which heaven help them if they do, because, every what fan is going to sit there and make a big, huge stink about it. So it's like somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. But, he's got he could potentially end up starting, and he's going to, what is this? What do you and Twad always say? You don't have to, what is it? Stay ready or whatever the hell it is y'all say.
You don't have to get ready if you
if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Yeah.
So, and he's going to be showcasing himself for other teams too, because like it or not, this draft class for quarterbacks is practically abysmal.
Right,
so,
but
and there are teams.
But next year don't look too bad.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That you guys are. I know next year. I'm talking about this year's draft class is abysmal to where someone like a Kenny Pickett, who if he looks good enough in during preseason, and if we end up drafting,
okay. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? That there are enough teams who could end up needing a quarterback because the draft class is dog water. It's awful. So I mean,
so it's just like we'll just take Kenny Pickett as a backup instead of drafting one of these quarterbacks this year.
Exactly, because at least he's had NFL exposure. So
and
if
then
we
next
go,
year,
and then next year, and then next year it'll resume. And my prediction is next year, probably literally in the top 15. I think 7 quarterbacks will go in the top 15 next year easily.
Are we going to be picking that high next year?
I'm not going to. I'm not going down that road with you right now, Ray. We're not doing that, Ray. We're not doing that, Ray. I'm not doing it. No. But I think because of that, you're going to see teams who are going to either reach for quarterbacks in the draft, obviously, or there's going to be guys like Kenny Pickett on our team who ideally do not have a snowball's chance in hell at starting, but could draw and garner attention from teams who are like, man, we really need a backup, or we need somebody because our starter just went out and there's nobody, So he's gonna either be playing for a starting position or trying to win out with Bryce, which I doubt will happen, obviously, or he's going to try to be playing for another team. Either way, he's going to do that.
Dr. Cardiac made a good point too. He said maybe Kenny can be he could come in for quarterback sneaks too.
I mean,
little hands gonna fumble the ball. Nope.
I'm on point with.
The reason why I say that is that you got look at your boy that was with over there in New Orleans,
Taysom Hill.
Now, I mean, I ain't saying he know Taysom Hill, but
I was gonna say this. You lost me.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There's only one comparison I see, Twine.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, if you got him out there like he's in a pass play, when you're really just sneaking it, I understand that too. Go ahead, Pop.
Yeah, forget all that, man. Forget all that. Fuck all that. Nah, fuck all that. Man, listen, that Kenny Pickett is coming in here to compete. Yikes. Yeah, he wasn't who I wanted in free agency.
But it's who we got.
But just going off of, he plays with pride. He plays with encouragement. You could tell he has dog in him. Doesn't mean that he necessarily execute, but granted what he said, get himself in the right system. And Geno Smith is the person who talked to him so big about Canales. They didn't bring him in here just to necessarily back. I think he's gonna. If y'all say, even though we say that Kenny Pickett is worse than Bryce Young, I really can't say that he is though. I don't really know. Like I'm kind of.
It's not like Bryce is setting the bar real high, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And then with the experience that he has, what he's seen, I'm pretty sure he's learned what not to do. Because let me ask y'all this: what can Bryce Young actually teach Kenny Pickett?
Ain't shit.
Nothing.
See what I'm saying? So what does Kenny Pickett got over Bryce?
Nothing.
Height.
A little bit of height.
Height,
athleticism,
bigger arm.
Yeah.
He ain't got the strongest arm. Don't get me wrong.
Well, no, but
yeah,
I know what you're going with it, Poppin'. I know
he can make all throws.
Mm-hmm.
He puts it out on the line. Is he our new Sam Darnold?
Well, that's what I was. I
wouldn't go that far, but that would be amazing.
Think about it. If we win too many games this year, right? Like y'all said, we're not going to be able to get no quarterback.
Well, I mean, I was going to say earlier, that's why I was laughing. I was like, I don't know, bro. I've been saying it for a long time with Bryce, that he's so wildly inconsistent and shit that, like, he'll play well and then play like, it's just like Twan talked about it, first 3 quarters. But we all love fourth quarter Bryce when he's doing his little comeback thing and this, that, and the third, throwing darts everywhere. But it's just, I haven't seen that out of Bryce for a whole game very often. So it's just like, are they really better? I don't know. Either way, I just find it funny that even though this offseason or this free agency, I should say, has looked phenomenal on paper, like I can't still help but sit here and think, like, man, like we're still not like we're not still 100% on Bryce yet. Like,
I'm not. I'll go after Twank. I know you're trying to say something.
No, I was kind of agreeing with you, man. With Pop, like, look. Well, I mean, what was you saying?
Okay, so let me go. And then you can chime on
I'm
in.
just saying, what was you saying earlier? And it was just no. Okay, I got Kenny Pickett. So listen, we can name quarterbacks, man. Like to me, so when did Kenny Pickett come into the league? Right, 3 years ago.
He was in the.
He came in a year before Bryce.
Didn't he come in 2020?
Yeah.
Or was it 2021?
So like when you start talking about developing players, like so right about now he should be coming into his sweet spot. Like we can name quarterbacks that took a while. Love, Sam Darnold, your boy that just
Baker down there in Tampa.
Baker, your boy, what'd you just say? The kid that was in Seattle, but now he's back with the Jets.
Geno Smith.
Like people think these, and we've had this conversation before on the show. A lot of people think these quarterbacks coming out of college running, and we've seen first year guys do that, like what we saw your man do over there in Washington, but then he became injury riddle. Then you got CJ. And people are actually complaining that CJ is making the playoffs every year, but they think CJ has fallen back. I'm like, man, look, everything right now is just a bonus. He's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? See, after year 3, and Ray, you know this, Bob, you know this. Back in the day, you used to have to come on the team and wait.
I was going to say, you were sitting at least 2 years or so. I mean, shit. Look at Love. Look at the Packers. The Packers are still the only team that does it. They did it with Love. They did it with A-Rod.
So do you think it makes you better to sit on? So do you think it makes you better to sit on one team and watch, or to have traveled a little bit and seen different styles and all the different stuff you can add to your game for when your number gets called, man?
It's just really both. I'll jump in real quick. I'll say it's a little bit of both, but I'll point to the Packers and say why I like that formula. Because if you got a good backup, like if you got a good guy waiting in the wings, and you're sitting and learning and watching like an All Pro or a Hall of Famer do it, I think that's pretty solid. Now, if you're just backing up some just everyday average starter, I mean, I'm not really too sure what you're really going to learn from that, but just my perspective is absolutely. There's a reason why I feel like we see Aaron Rodgers have the career he does after watching Brett, and then you see now Love going to have the career trajectory, I should say, after watching A-Rod do it. Like, I think there's something to be said about that.
Let me get my man up in here real quick, man, in the show. We got Wesley Hall up in here, man. Wesley, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
Cardiac is in the building. What's going on?
Hey, I don't have long. I just want to jump in and make one point. I like Bryce Young, but I want to point out that Kenny Pickett's been in the league longer and only has 8 fumbles. So for that QB sneak aspect, Bryce has 23. I also want to point out that in his presser, he said one of the biggest reasons he wanted to come here because of Dave Canales and his record with restoring quarterbacks. So he's still hungry to get that starting position. He's going to come in with that competition. He's going to push Bryce. So either Bryce is going to get phenomenally better, or Kenny's going to try to take his job.
So either way, that's good. So I mean, hey, we should have competition. We should have competition everywhere, especially at the quarterback position. So I mean,
people gonna say this ain't competition. They, nobody's looking for.
Bryce fans are gonna say that.
I'm gonna look at it like this. Like everybody who's been an athlete, you're not gonna we always talk about this. I feel like this gets brought up when people try to talk about games being rigged. It's just like, how are you gonna tell an athlete, a grown man, to be like, go lose this game, or go out there and don't try hard enough? Like, you really think, all jokes aside, I guess the athlete in me is now saying this. It's just like, small hands aside, Pickett's going to go out there and work hard and try to take the job. I mean, all bullshit aside, like, we do realize that, right? Like,
absolutely.
that is reality. Like, bullshit aside, that is realistic. Like, he's going to go out there, he's going to try his hardest. The question is, does he have the goods to fucking do anything about it? Like, does he actually have the talent to take the job?
Hey, Pop. Hey, I'm sorry, Pop. Can I hit y'all with a stat real quick? This should be very interesting. You ready? Ask me what Kenny Pickett's NFL record is as a starter.
Probably better than Bryce.
He's 14-10.
Well, winning record.
Wow.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
He's 14-10.
And I'll be honest with you. Here's my thing. I honestly didn't even think he started that many games.
As a starter.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think he. I don't even think he. I didn't even realize. I should say he started that many games.
You know,
this is just his starting record. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. What you know what else was cool?
I know Claire verified that because hey Claire, check behind me because I want the receipts to be right over here.
Oh, I got you. I feel you.
And shout out to JP for the $5 super chat, man. He said Twan lips are moving, so I know we're in line about something today.
Absolutely.
Sub 704 solid out, bro.
I want to throw this out there too. Another thing that I liked about his presser, he said, "Yeah, I've been working out in the weight room, hitting the weights and this stuff like that." You never hear that from Bryce. Bryce ain't never gonna tell you that he work out.
That's because Bryce has already said that they don't do arm workouts. He said they don't do arm workouts anymore. That's literally what Bryce has said.
They don't bench press. He ain't did bench press in high school. But speaking of competition, it's so funny that he was training. Kenny Pickett has been training. But guess who else was there training with him? Speaking of competition, Jonathan Brooks. So yeah. Him,
with
Gino,
him
Jonathan Brooks.
or
Yeah, with them.
Okay.
Like they whatever camp they go to, Jonathan Brooks was there too. So he's already building a rapport. Two guys who's trying to do something with
breaking up a little bit.
But they're just on different paths. Yeah, my bad. I don't know if y'all can hear me clearly.
No, you good. We'll get you clearly.
We can now. Yeah.
Okay. So two guys on two different paths of their careers, trying to make a name for themselves. I'm not saying Kenny Pickett is the guy. I'm not saying Kenny Pickett is better than Bryce. But what I'm gonna tell you that Kenny Pickett that I've seen from him is that he definitely is gonna try his hardest. And now that we're talking about,
so then here I look at to
lose.
So here, let me throw it out like this.
One more thing. Can I'm be quiet? Now we just got rid of Andy Dalton, right? If we were gonna do something, you could package that 7th round pick with a Jonathan Brooks and move up into the second somehow. And go get my boy Rodriguez.
I gotta correct Twan on something on his record as a starter. It's actually, I guess, better than what Twan said it was. He is not. You said he was 14-10, right?
Well, it says his career record is 14-10. It says as a starter though.
Well, right here, what I've got pulled up on StatMuse, and I've confirmed it on Pro Football Reference, both of them. It says Kenny Pickett has a record of 16-11 as a starter in his career.
Damn.
Okay.
16-11.
Wow.
Bring up Bryce's right quick.
Okay, Claire. Check this out.
14-33.
Claire. So what I didn't finish it. You're absolutely correct. It says as a starter spanning from 2022 to 2023 with the Steelers.
Yeah.
You're
so
right.
if you count when he did go in, so because he went. Most of it is with Pittsburgh, and then he's got one or two that were not with Pittsburgh. He's got two that weren't with Pittsburgh.
I don't know. It's hard not to think of Pickett throwing that ball right.
They're both Philly.
Hey, y'all can tell him little hands all you want. He's winning.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
I was gonna say. So he averages. His completion percentage in those starts. He's not. He's not. He's better. He's either as good as Bryce or right at. He's got a 63% completion percentage.
JP said Yogi.
Also, if anybody sees Driver or PPP, please let them know, man. Hit the link, man. I got an offer for one of the two, whichever one pulls up.
Right.
I got an offer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I guarantee this is gonna be something with the quarterback.
You never know.
Shout out to Cali. He said he's thrown for 16 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. I do know that. You can clean the interceptions up, man. And then look,
32-17.
That's the college record, I guess.
Yeah. So check this out. Does Kenny Pickett get better by practicing with what's going to be one of the better defenses in the league.
Well, see, this is what I was going to bring up. Well, see, I was going to bring up this. Would y'all not agree that at this point there's enough to the offense that like any legitimate quarterback should flourish in this offense, right?
They should.
Ideally.
So I mean, shit. It's time to put up or shut up. Like I said, it's been like this with Bryce for me for a while. Everyone's like, "Yeah, Bryce is the guy. Bryce is the guy." I haven't 100% seen it. Like, again, I'll even say it calm and not like being funny. Like Cam, game 1, especially game 2, showed me from the jump that like, oh yeah, like game in and game out when he steps out there, we have a legitimate shot just because this dude's a fucking bona fide superstar.
Cam just didn't have the talent.
That's what I'm saying. So now I'm looking at it like, damn, like there's just so much talent spread across the roster. Not even just spread across the offense. I was going to say that. Just no, spread across the roster because you're talking about the defense, like and carrying and this, that, and the third. I'm just thinking like, man, if we just had a good quarterback that just distributed the ball, got the ball to just whoever was open, field general type shit, just didn't turn the ball over, handed the ball off. The run game was good. The defense played well. They weren't constantly playing from way behind because of bad throws. And because, I mean, again, there's so many times, I guess that's why I give Bryce such a hard time. I'm like, we have momentum or like the vibe is good and then just like, bang, first play of the game, pick. And they're just like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like it's just not a good tone setting thing, right? Like, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, bro, like there's like I forget what game that was, but it was like it was during his little run where he's like, all right, cool, like you're playing well, but like everybody, mind you, real quick, we were winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing. Like that's our season. But anyway, he's in a nice little vibe here. It's like looking good. Bang, he goes out there, he's doing his little hop. Oh yeah, let's go, dude's open. Bang, pick, first play of the game. I'm just like, bro.
Oh, that I was gonna say that happened. I know when he came back after having he had that one really good game at the end of the year that one time. I don't know if it was the Falcons game, it might have been a different game. But I know the very first game of the season, the following season, the very first throw that he made, he threw a pick the very first throw of the first game. And I was like, Bryce, my guy.
That's
really?
what I was gonna say. That's not the way to start. Like that is literally the worst possible start.
Like,
the worst
everybody
possible
was hyping you up, like, oh, he finished the year good, blah, blah, blah. He does that, and then he throws very first throw of the very first game of the season. He throws a damn pick.
Shout out to Dr. Cardiac. He said he had something to do at 7 p.m. And look, man, I saw it. Look, I don't know how much weight this pulls, but who else mentioned it to me? Kenny Pickett does have a Super Bowl ring.
I mean, as a fucking backup,
I'm still
he was all right.
Wow.
I mean, whatever. He's got
in the locker room. He's still flashing.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, Twan, so does Will Greer. If we're gonna go that far,
I'm still flashing it though. I'm still flashing it.
But for all the ACC guys,
you ain't gonna tell me not to flash my Super Bowl ring.
You got a competition right now. You got ACC quarterback versus SEC quarterback. So I mean, it should be interesting. I don't know if he's gonna get a fair shot, but trust me, he's in the wing waiting.
The way I look at it, you know what? He will get a fair shot because of the way I look at it is if he goes out there and is just dealing and just commanding the offense, has a good grasp of the offense, the scheme, all that shit. And if he's just going out there and we're just seeing, like, I'm interested to see how this whole off season goes. The type of highlights we'll see, the type of plays we see, just the talk that's going to happen. Like, is Kenny Pickett going to be out there slinging the rock and like we're all like, man, Bryce better watch out.
We're gonna get a first dose of that in the preseason games.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, man, because there's so much talent. Hey, anybody's gonna look good out there throwing at the T-Mac. Throwing out the T-Mac's gonna make anybody look good.
But that's what I hate about preseason, man. Hey, he can be out there with the 4s and 5s, and everybody can be like, oh hell no. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's gonna be somebody else out there, them 4s and 5s. Hey, we got Nick in here. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, y'all?
How you feeling, man?
Chilling. How you doing?
Yeah.
Sure you good?
What's good, Nick?
I thought
Chilling. Pat Boone. What's good, man? What's good, Ray?
What's good, bro?
Good to hear you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, AJ Dillon, Kenny Pickett. It's all good, man. AJ Dillon, I'm actually liking it the more I think about it. I think it's an
You
insurance
liking a
policy.
what?
I like it. The reason why I like it is because
Earl Loughlin, what's up?
I think it just takes away the need of like the Panthers looking at the draft and being like, we don't have to draft a running back now. You know what I mean? We could focus more on some more other positions we could focus on, like DB, safety
Hey, from
slash
what
But
I'm
the
corner,
hearing,
word
that's
out,
what
D
they're
the
gonna do.
lineman.
word, the
The
word
word is
is
they definitely get another running back.
that they got their eyes on another running back in the draft.
I don't know.
So
I
I'm
mean,
that's
still
you know,
not.
they
why
could visit, they
that's
could
what
have visits and show interest, but I don't think
I'm
they're going to
still
look
not
at it.
done with
Well,
linebacker yet,
well,
bro.
Yeah,
I'll
we
also
definitely
say
need a
this
linebacker
though.
too.
I'm not done with linebacker yet.
Yeah.
I'm still
Well,
focused on that.
there's
not
also
not to
nothing
do
that
nothing
says
to
that they
high, nothing
won't. They
high.
won't. But I don't think they're also going
I'm
to.
still on the offensive side of the ball, bro.
Oh, you would stay on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what they're gonna do. I mean, I'm not
Ugh.
stupid.
They
It
also could be
depends how the
looking at
board
running
falls.
backs. They
It's either
also
gonna
be
be
looking
that.
at
It's
running
either
backs
gonna be
that are
that wide
better at
receiver
draft
I
too.
want out of Arizona State, or they
He's
gonna
not going to
No,
be there,
from
Twan.
Oregon.
Jordan
He's not going
Tyson
to be
is
there,
not going to be
Twan.
there.
Neither of them are going to be there, Twan.
Hey,
Yeah, I've
but
heard people say Jordan Tyson and Makai Lemon so much, and I'm like, y'all need to stop. They're not going to
They're
be
not
there.
going
Panthers
to be
can
there.
trade up.
Yeah.
They can
I just don't
trade
think
up.
we need a receiver like
We
that.
don't need to. Why are we trading up for anybody? Why?
Trading up. Who
Why?
says that?
They
Oh,
Oh
trying to
my
no,
trade
no,
God,
up.
no, no,
Personally,
no.
no. Yo, y'all can crucify me all you want, and
Hey,
I
there's
said it
some
this
people
way.
I'm willing to trade
if
up for.
if
Don't get
if
it twisted.
I was gonna say
To
because I
get
don't get so I'm sorry I love
oh
Sonny
to get
Styles
depends on
so
who.
like
Oh, I
so,
mean, hey,
you
oh
see
well,
what I'm saying
yeah,
but see
but I'm
but
not doing it for
here's the
another
caveat
receiver
but
for the third year in a row.
Claire, here's the caveat that, and I think I said it the very first time I was on the show just recently. It's just, but I need to know that Bryce is 100% the guy. Because then guess what, Claire? I don't give a fuck about those first round picks.
Well,
Like
true.
let
look at
me
what the
get
Rams
Sonny.
do.
You can have bingo. Like you can have this year's first, next year's first, and whatever late round
But
picks. Hell,
that's
you can
why
have that
I
seventh
don't
round that we
think they're
just got
gonna.
from Philly
I don't
and go
think they're
grab
gonna trade
Sonny.
up.
I know,
That's
but
why I
oh
don't
my
think they're gonna
goodness,
trade up because we
man,
already got
Dan,
burned with that once,
right?
getting a quarterback,
So,
and
so let me
Yeah, well,
we've
that
got
was
no
Bryce.
return on that
We knew that
investment
was the
so
wrong.
far.
But if you want to
let me throw out a scenario. Let me
put
throw out a
Sonny
scenario.
Styles in this defense, bro, good night.
I'm gonna throw in the fish hook in. I want to see who's going to bite it. Instead of the Carolina Panthers going into the draft next year and getting the quarterback, what would you do if Joe Burrow left
I knew you were going to
Cincinnati
go
and
there.
he wants to come to Carolina?
I had a
Um,
conversation about this not that long ago.
so what I heard, what the main thing you said was next year, correct? So that's under the impression that Bryce underperforms this season, correct?
Man, I don't
Bingo.
even care what Bryce did this year.
Well, I mean, context matters, Twan. What if we
Bro,
win 10, 11 games and Bryce
listen
does
to
I was
this.
gonna
well?
say if we
But then what if we
if Bryce
win five,
bingo.
6 games and
Uh,
Bryce plays? I think if we win 5, 6 games and Bryce plays like shit, organization is gonna have to start having
You
some
do not, but check this
conversations.
out.
Bingo. And
Check this out.
yeah,
But if we win
absolutely.
10,
Nobody,
11 games and Bryce look
And
good, now it's
and
like
he
we
wins
got to
the
pay him.
division. Yes, we win 10,
you
11 games,
still
win
do
the
not choose
division.
Bryce Young over him. You still don't. You still do not, in my opinion, you still do not.
I mean,
You still
I
do not
understand
pick
because
Bryce Young over him. And you know Bryce Young ain't gonna do all of that.
Tepper
You
has a
already know that.
connection to Burrow. He said he low key wanted him. There's reports back out in 2020, 2019,
So
20,
so
where he
go
said
back
he
to
would.
my
Yeah,
original question. Would you rather get the quarterback in the
I'll
draft
get
or
Joe
take
Burrow,
Burrow?
bro. Fuck,
I'd
what
get
are we
Joe
doing,
Burrow.
Well,
bro? Yeah, we get Joe
you gotta
Burrow,
also
bro. What are
answer
we
what are
doing?
you what are you
No,
willing to give? What are you willing to give up?
that's what I'm
That's the
saying.
thing.
Bryce Young and picks.
Yeah, it'd have to
They
be
Oh no,
getting
Bryce Young and
no,
at
yeah,
lose
they
least
more.
definitely
a
getting Bryce
first
back.
rounder or two.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose players too because
As I said, Bryce
you got to
Young
be.
and picks.
No, that's
Yeah.
I
gonna be
know,
Bryce and Pick.
but you're gonna lose players on the team too because you gotta pay Burrow.
Well, I mean,
Not
I just gotta
necessarily.
That's what I'm saying.
that's
Personally,
fair.
I'm
Yeah,
not. No, that
typically when you
we got
trade
way
for a
too
big
much
name
going
player,
on to
they
be
get a
tying
new
up.
contract
I
right
said we got
away.
way too
We
You
much.
see
don't
that
move the
happen
money
all the
around.
time. They get traded and then the new team gives them a new contract. So we'd have to probably do that. Because Joe Burrow, he signed his contract, 2, 3 years ago? So
I
he
don't
probably
think it
only
was.
has, right?
I don't know if somebody look that up. When did Joe
And
Burrow get a
the
size
other thing
contract?
is that dude is like, the word is that he's weary of being there. Like he don't want to be there no more.
He signed a 5-year contract in 23 that runs through
That means he's only
2029.
good. That means he's only good for this coming up the year, and then he can do what he wants.
No, through 2029 is 3 more years,
Yeah, no, I'm
actually.
good. I'm good on
So
that
hold on, when
personally.
did he
Yeah,
sign that?
I'm good on
Well, then
that.
would
yeah.
be 2 more years after next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, 2
Like
more
I
years
said,
out there.
as much as I give Bryce shit, I'm gonna keep saying it. I hope and
I
wish
ain't keeping
that
him.
he proves me wrong. He is just the bona fide guy that
See,
when
a
you
real
can what
fan, bro.
like
I
I
appreciate
hope
real
that
fandom.
I hope that's what ends up happening because I would like to do what teams like the Rams do and shit like that. The Chiefs
Hmm.
do, where they trade players, trade picks to get the guys they want and get the guys that's going to put them over the quote unquote hump. So like, I would love to look at this. I'm gonna keep pounding the table, and I guess sound like a fucking maniac when I'm just like, bro, are you shitting me? I would love to be able to jump up there and grab Sonny Styles. Like, who
Hmm.
the fuck would not? I mean, I guess it just. I guess I'm talking
Sonny
crazy.
Styles on this defense would be revolutionary.
Bro, like, cause think about it. We would have
Revolutionary.
Bryce still on his deal. Like, we have all the money spread around the roster, not just clumped in one spot. Like, we have good corners. Like, we have good depth. Like, it's just, bro, I would just, holy shit.
The problem with that, Ray, is that you're a year early and a year late.
Right.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Shout out,
Yeah.
shout out to JP. He said what I said. He said, I don't care what Bryce does. Burrow over him all day.
All day,
He can
yeah. I
win.
mean,
He
come
can win
on.
10
But see,
games and I'm
but
still
listen,
bringing Burrow in.
that's exactly what I just got done saying. So to whoever who just said if you're going to lose players, that's what they mean because now that money's got to go
Yeah, that was
somewhere.
me.
And
But
now we
let's
have
be
we have the money spread across the roster, and that's great. But I guess I'll put it this way: I like the Seattle model where it's just you got a quarterback on a rookie deal or a small deal, and then you got the money spread everywhere else. Obviously, you got a top 5 defense, you got a great run game. Like they could have had better receivers, but the receivers were good enough to with what Russell was doing and Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Like that offense was great. That defense was phenomenal. Like
Oh, you mean
I
where
like.
Darrell Bevel was the offensive coordinator, right?
Hey, bro, that's coming. And Claire and I were making that joke the other time. Like, that's coming. Like, Brad's already to the gun. Like, you got to
Yeah,
go out there and produce because
yeah. I already put
by
my.
game 5, game 6, you might not have
That's
a
what I
job.
said. I said by game
But
5, game 6, I just have a
Bingo.
hunch. I don't
but we
That's
think
what I'm
gotta we
saying. So,
gotta
Brandon
be
like,
Gibson's going to
honest
be
too.
calling plays.
Dale's sitting up there just like with his hand on the phone, just like I'm ready. Like just getting it's a matter of time. Like
Oh,
Brad's
shout
gonna
out
have to go out
to,
there and do something phenomenal, and in order for that not to happen.
let me point something out. So Panthers for Life says if we get Burrow, he said, and he will be hurt half the year. Now, a lot of Burrow's injuries were freak injuries, and because of that old line, he ain't never gonna be behind the line like the line we got.
Twan, you want to hear something? We know about the triple crown for wide receivers.
Hey,
There's a joke.
Smitty.
They say there's a triple crown for offensive linemen, but it's a bad one. And it was his name was Alex Kappa. He was he allowed the most sacks. He had the highest pressure rate allowed and the highest hurry rate allowed. And Joe Burrow took that at right guard and went to the fucking Super Bowl.
She.
We're talking about a guy who elevates everything. But to be honest, though, Twan, if we win 10 games, they're not going to think about trading Bryce Young. The organization's going to look at, oh, wow, we're hitting our stride.
So it
Bryce is
depends
hitting
on
his
who it is,
stride. Blah,
though.
blah, 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 blah.
Depends on
That's
who
what's
it
going to
is.
happen.
Depends on who it is.
So Nick, what we said when we win
I'll
10
take it
games,
though, bro.
who's the 10 teams you think we can beat?
To be honest, I think
No,
we could.
and I'm gonna take it further. Who's the 10 teams that you think Bryce can lead and beat?
I
Well,
don't
see,
know.
we
He's
know
wildly
football is a team
inconsistent.
sport.
We never
First
know.
off, we know football is a team sport. I know the home games are brutal. I could definitely see us going 4-2 in the division. So there's 4 wins. I think we could beat Pittsburgh on the road. I think we could beat Cleveland on the road. I think we could beat Minnesota. And I think when you look at the 6 remaining home games, which are Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, Cincy, Seattle, and Denver, all we got to do is go 3-3, and there's your 10 wins.
Yeah, as long as it's just
I don't
this.
like our chances in Green Bay again. I'll tell
And
you that much. They're gonna be licking their
that
chops to see us. I'm not taking us in Green Bay this year.
that's what
Hell
I'm saying.
no.
It's Bryce. Bryce has this is a big season for Bryce.
Yeah,
Like
it is. It's make or
I think
break.
it really is. Like it's year 4, right? So like this
Yep.
is absolutely
Make or
the
break.
year. I
Yep.
understand you have so like I said, and I'll even throw myself under the bus again. I stand corrected with obviously like not remembering that he did get his 5th year exercise. So it's just like even so, I think this really is this is it. He could still ride the bench the 5th year for all that matters because like if he doesn't produce, I just really think that's it. Like there's no way you give this dude a 5th fucking season. There's just no way.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
no way.
He's on thin ice. and the
Like, he's
narrative,
got-
like people.
I don't know quarterbacks that have done what he's done thus far and get a 4.
I just don't get it. Like, we won the division at 8 and 9 last year, guys. Like,
It ain't have
so,
nothing to do with
so
him.
at this point, like, are we in all agreement that like so now the standard, quote unquote, or like the bare minimum going into the year because we've only gotten better is like, so we need to win this division and we need to win at least 9 games, correct?
For sure.
You got to win
At
the
this
division.
point, you
Okay,
sure.
but like,
I was
so
gonna say, you have to win the division.
real
You
quick,
need to have a winning record, in my opinion.
Mhm.
If you're trying
right?
to
So then
improve.
so not with even throwing a number out there, just yes or no. Like, do y'all like confidently feel like this is a 9+ win team for sure?
Barring any, obviously barring a God willingly,
can't say that.
no bad injuries. I think so. I think
I
this
can't
is a
say
9
that.
team.
And then I guess I
Bryce back
coupled.
there,
got-
I can't say
got
that.
no
We won 8
I got
last
no
year, and we're a
predictions.
significantly better team this year. So
Right,
why
and
wouldn't
so
I
then,
think we can
I
win one
couple
more
that with
game?
real quick as
I'll
the
give my
conversation keeps
predictions
going.
after the draft.
Right and as the conversation
Same.
keeps and as it continues and everything, but that's also coupled with the expectation of, again, the standard expectation of another division title, right? Like, I mean, look around the division, look what's going on. Like, I'm looking at Baker losing his top target, like some injury concerns there. It's the Bucks. They made
I
it
ain't
to
worried about
62.
that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like the Saints, like yes, they beat us twice, so I
I
can't
ain't
really
worried about
say
the
shit.
Saints.
But hey, I'm gonna just call them at the end of the day. Like, you see what their record was. So like, again, are they really gonna compete? I don't know. And then again, the Falcons, I have no idea what they're
I
gonna
mean,
do. So,
totally honest with you.
like,
I think
objectively, I'll leave it real quick. Objectively, I think it's as simple as this. I think, yes, by default, we should really be competing for the division. So again, I say that by default. Anything less, Bryce, like I think you gotta go. Like,
I think we could win. I think we could go undefeated in NFC South. I'm not even joking with that. I'm not even
wow.
joking. I
God
don't
willingly.
I don't see none of. I look based on just what we got on, and I'm going by paper, not by what I seen. Going on paper,
Mhm.
Atlanta has no chance again.
They got worse.
They were pretty decent. They got worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, man. We got film on Shuck. You know what I'm saying? Back there, they lost some people on defense too.
We got Luke
whatever.
Fortner, so he knows what Kellen Moore likes to do offensively. That's a little nugget
Yeah,
gem
man,
to
like,
have in the locker room
Yeah, but I
for
thought
preparation.
I didn't think Luke Fortner had played in like almost a year or two, right? He hadn't played in a while, right?
No, he played last year.
And I ain't
did
worried
he?
about
Okay.
the Bucks either. Like, they just lost one of their main targets. Now the new kid coming along out there, wide receivers doing decent.
Yeah.
But look, how long is the other guy, the other receiver on their team that likes to stay injured? How long is he gonna last?
I mean, he finished
He ain't
clean,
gonna
but I
carry
mean,
them.
I don't know. He's coming back from a
Just
major
gotta wait
injury.
to see
So.
what they do in the draft first. But
You're talking about Chris Godwin, I'm assuming, right?
Godwin, my bad. So
Well,
if
one thing-
anything, if they got two rookie wide receivers over there, you know, that doesn't truly scare me, especially with J.C. Horn and Mike Jack that we're gonna have back there, and the people that's back, and then we got Ransom out there gonna be cracking more backs this year, or whatever. So my thing is, so when we get into the meat and potatoes, can we beat the Lions? Yeah, we can beat
Yes.
the Lions.
I don't know.
We can lose
I
to
don't know
them
about
too.
that.
Wait,
I
can
need
we
to
beat
see.
them?
I need to see
Yeah.
what this I need to see what this defense looks like first.
Our
See,
defense is we top.
I think we're getting a little too hype. Well, I'm gonna say
That's what I'm saying. I need to see this. I need to see the preseason. I need to see the first game or two. I need to see this defense because, bro, I'll tell you
This
what.
is just some
one thing-
free bulls.
Hey, Twan. Hey, I'm gonna keep it as simple as this. Twan, we have a past of this team typically letting us down. So I need to see some shit. I need to see some receipts first.
We're just going on paper right now.
Yeah, well, I need to see them
On
receipts
paper,
first.
on paper, there are
I'm not going
there are
on
4
paper.
matchups I do not like. The Denver at home, Baltimore
Seattle
at home, at Green Bay, and at Philly. Those 4 matchups, I think those are L's.
Seattle scares
Well,
me.
I'm
Denver
not
doesn't.
I don't
going
like
off
Seattle
paper.
at home.
I think we
what
could
I'm
beat
going
Seattle
off-
next
When
year.
I'm going off is what I know.
Why,
What
Super
I
Bowl
know
hangover?
is that
Yep.
Let Pop finish.
some of these organizations, they do a better job than we do when it comes to drafting. Tampa, they do a better job. Denver, they do a better job. Detroit, they do a better job. I can even say the Saints, they do a better job at drafting than we do. And right there,
not last year.
Yeah, well, Dan Morgan's only had 2 drafts though, Pop.
Yeah, Dan Morgan was in his
Oh.
bag last year,
And
bro.
I had to say it, and I had to say it, y'all. The Bears actually haven't been too bad at drafting the last year or two. So,
Exactly.
You know, they
So-
hey, and Claire, they finessed the shit out of us a few years back.
So
shush.
That was
Yeah,
with Pitts.
go ahead.
That was-
Go ahead,
that was
Poppin. Go
money
ahead.
and
Make your
Pitts,
point.
though.
Make your point, Poppin. Sorry.
So that being said, Yeah, I'm not going off of the paper shit, bro. I know what these other organizations do year in and year out. I'm not sleeping on none of them. I'm not sleeping on Tampa. I'm not sleeping on the Saints. Only people I'm sleeping on is the Birds.
Like the bird teams or just
The
Falcons?
Falcons.
Yeah, the
Why
Falcons.
do you? Does anybody here think Tua's going to win that job? Like,
I
Well,
do.
From who?
ask the guy that pulls for that team. Red Swarm is in there.
What's good, everybody?
What's going on?
let's go, Red.
I thought it was a good time to join the show, man.
I mean, we're
I've
talking
been
about the Dirty
listening.
Birds.
Hold on, Red, before you go,
Yeah.
did you leave your fiddle?
What's I don't catch the punchline, but
Okay, I'll let you know when you
I
cut it
guess
on.
yeah, because I don't have
Okay,
one, so I
good,
have
good.
to answer yes, Poppy.
Okay, great. That's what I like.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what that means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Swan.
assuming
But
he means whining. Is that what you're saying, Poppin? Whining,
okay.
complaining?
You know, Red ain't really been happy with so many things this year, and he kind of been pouring it on lately. So I'm just hoping that he's not coming in with this fiddle.
yeah, I think I've been clear that I don't have any expectations this year. So not so much to talk about the Falcons. Of course, I'm always glad to do that. But I just wanted to join the show when Twan says he thinks that y'all could go 6-0 in
Yeah,
the division. Wow.
I really
Yeah,
do,
Red,
man.
text
I really do.
TPP and tell him to
Oh,
pull up. I
I
gotta
believe
ask him
you
a
think
question.
that. I do
Yeah.
believe you think that.
I mean, it may not fall that way, Red, but I
Yeah.
mean, look, not thinking that way don't get you nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thinking
I'm
that
not
way
going to
doesn't
say
get you
it's
anywhere
You could
either.
just say a
But
modest 4-2 like I did, Twan, though. You know what I mean?
man, look, 5-1
I'm not
at
throwing
the
anything
least.
out there. Fuck that.
5-1 at
yeah,
the least in the NFC South.
y'all went 4-2 this last year,
No,
didn't you?
3-3.
No, yeah, I
Three
was
and
gonna say
three.
3-3. Yep.
Yeah. I was just joking, Nick. I know that. Everybody in the
And you know
division
what,
went three
Swarm?
and
I gotta
three.
say one thing. I haven't had the
Yeah.
opportunity to say this.
Yeah.
That division last year was and trust me, I do not mean to poke at something, but it just goes to show you how up and down the Falcons truly were. If you guys don't lose that game to the Jets, you win the division. I didn't realize that till like 3 hours ago.
Well,
Like it goes to
if
show
we
you how
split
fucking
if we
wild
split
the
with you
NFC
guys,
South was last year,
if we
Hey,
and
split
how
with you
roller
guys,
I was
coaster of a
gonna say
ride it
bingo,
was
Red.
for
Red's saying
everyone,
it.
for
Red's saying it.
yeah,
everyone,
I'm gonna
for
yeah,
say
if
Red's
we
everyone.
saying it
split
right
with
there.
y'all, we win the division.
Bingo. They split
But
with us. That's a wrap.
Yeah,
but let
that
me say
too.
this. Let me say this.
But they didn't.
I don't think just on paper, I don't know if I would agree that the Falcons got any worse on paper. But I'll give you my reasons for that. But I said this before and I'll say it again. Y'all improved at your linebacker. I don't I'm having a hard time just agreeing that you got so much significantly better anywhere else. I asked this question before and I'll ask it again. Outside of, even if I give you Jalen Phillips, and I know that I concede already that Devin Lloyd is an improvement, where else did y'all improve at?
I think signing
So you don't
Rasheed
think
Walker
yeah,
is
the
is an
left
Yeah,
tackle.
improvement.
left
I think
tackle
he's talking
definitely
about
an
the
Yeah.
defense.
improvement.
I think he's talking about.
Okay.
Are you
Oh,
just? Are
just
you
the
Okay.
talking to?
defense? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
that's fair to
I'm saying
say.
as a whole. I'm saying as a
Yeah.
whole as a
Okay.
team. But let
I
me
thought
say
you were
this:
just focusing
Rasheed
on defense.
Walker. How many games did Icky play last year?
He
He
played,
played
I
all of
believe, in
them.
all of them
No, he
Played
only
except
missed
all of
week
for
them.
one. He only missed week one, if I'm not mistaken, at
No, I
Jacksonville.
think he went down in the final game.
yeah, he
No, it was the
did.
wild card game. Yeah, the wild card game.
Either way, he ain't coming back next year. Like
Yeah,
Yeah. So I heard y'all list Rasheed Walker as an improvement.
for sure.
He's not an improvement over a missed Icky. He's not. He's not.
The
It's
number, the
debatable.
numbers.
by what determination is that true?
That is
Because
definitely
I
I'm
that's
saw
going.
definitely your
a
opinion.
swarm. My brother, I've said before, my brother's a Packers fan. His rookie year, they played. That was the game they played in San Francisco when they lost. When Jordan Love threw
Mhm.
that pick, He was a
Hmm.
rookie that game, 7th rounder. They were
Hmm.
trusting, and I have the clips on Twitter. I'll send it in the Discord. They trusted him one on one with Nick Bosa, and he was holding him. He had him in a straitjacket, one on one with Bosa, and they were asking a rookie 7th rounder to do this, and he held his own. And it's a couple reps. So
Okay,
the
one
pass
one
blocking ability, the run blocking, it's kind of a wash, Swarm, because Icky's better in the run game,
one
but
one
Rashid's
player,
better. But Rashid's
one
better at
one
pass
player he
blocking.
went against. That's what you give me. But let me ask you
I
guys
mean, it's
this:
Nick
how
Bosa.
many sacks over the season did Iquanu give up last year?
5.
He gave up 5.
Yep.
All right, I'll check that stat. I didn't know it was 5, but I do know that this Walker kid gave up how many, Nick? Since you got the stats.
It was either 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
The
Okay,
numbers are so similar. They're just different when it comes to the run game and the pass game. That's
so
the
you
only thing.
say so again. My point is, I don't know that he is an improvement over Icky.
Okay,
So even if you
So
call them a
basically,
wash, even if you call them a wash, where else? I ask you again, have y'all improved?
we just told you, Phillips and Devin Lloyd.
Okay,
Well, you said it. You
so
said it.
so you said you talk like that's gonna be the difference
I
of
posted it in the Discord.
2 to 3 games for y'all this year. I don't see it against a tougher first place schedule. You need to
Well,
drink some reality.
Okay, Ray.
well,
Okay,
I
Ray.
don't know. I don't know who you're addressing when you're saying that, because I never said anything about, oh, it's going to give us 2 or 3 wins. I never said we're going to win the division. I never say you need to address your questions to whoever you're addressing them to,
You're
because that
right,
ain't to me.
Poppin.
Okay, let me.
You're
Hey,
Rasheed
look.
right.
Walker is a much
Let
better
me.
pass blocker, and you want your left tackle to be a good pass blocker. That's
Let
all
me
I'm
let.
getting at.
Hey
So off
guys,
that, it's an improvement.
let me let Ray get his last words
Yep.
because he's gonna take off.
No, that's
Yep.
cool because I'm gonna say if y'all are going late, I might be able to hop back in later. So yeah, no, good shit. Obviously, I'll try to hop in as much as possible. It's been
Real
nice
good
being
shit,
back.
Ray.
Appreciate the sports talk. I've been loving it. You know, obviously I've been having these conversations with myself for a while. So no, this is dope. So I appreciate it, y'all. Red, good seeing you again. Obviously,
Yeah,
everybody
brother. Yes,
have a good
sir.
night. I'll talk to y'all soon. Much love.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right,
brother.
Ray. That's a
Yeah.
good
Okay.
brother,
All
man.
right, Ray.
All right.
Ray
Go ahead,
cool as
bro.
fuck, man.
Yeah, that's
And
smart.
as far as improvement, though, Storm, I hear you. Those are really the only like for sure, no doubt about improvement. The bright side for us is we lost Cade Mays, but we replaced him with someone very similar. Luke Fortner.
No, 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 no,
Yes.
no, 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 no,
Yes.
no, no. Now listen, I read too. I read too, Nick. And you can blow smoke all you want, but I got on 2 pair of pants and 2 pair of underwear. The shit ain't getting up my ass, man. I can read too. I
We had a 72 grade last year. That's pretty solid to me. That sounds like a starter.
Can I
Okay.
ask you this question, Nick?
all, all
Nick.
right,
Yeah.
man.
What was the injuries on this center that we got? How many times has he been hurt? What's his injury history?
None.
Can't say that about Cade Mays. Cade
Wow.
Mays got
Wow.
hurt quite a few times too. So if you
Okay,
ask me,
guys.
that is an upgrade because at least I have a non-injury
Yeah,
center.
he's never missed a game. He's played all 17 games since he's
I
been
don't. I
drafted.
don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if Red knows, but everybody went in on Icky Ekwonu. Me being one of them. I used to get tomatoes thrown at me because I was just like, I feel like Icky still was not good in certain areas and pushing off on the wrong foot, and he gets lazy sometimes with his pass coverage with guys that can bend good, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And it's just, and then they constantly just offsides. He got way better with that this past year. But then when dude just blew his knee up the way he did and just like showed a guy could just
So,
run right through him like that or whatever, you know, I mean, look, I like Icky, but I was not a huge Icky fan. And there's a lot of Panthers out there that weren't big. So when I seen my man Wallace come in, I thought we upgraded from there. As far as
Well,
me,
I'm a you guys
Walker.
know I'm a big PFF fan, and they have weird rankings, but they sort of have elevated themselves to almost being the gold standard in the NFL. Like them or not like them, I will give you this, that Rasheed Walker is ranked as the number 31 tackle from last year, and Icky doesn't make the list out of top 32. Taylor
That's fine.
Moton is there. But Icky doesn't make the list. Since I'm giving you the list, I should tell you, by the way, that both my tackles, left and right, are on that list of
And
top
what did
32.
what did that do for y'all last year?
But Swarm, if you could co-sign this, I
Well,
see Luke.
hey, here's funny. Here's a funny stat for you.
I mean, I remember your
No.
quarterback getting sacked quite a bit.
You can I answer your question, Twan?
Yeah.
You said, what did it do for us? Number one, our right tackle makes the list, and he didn't play a fucking snap last year, but he's still considered one of the top 32 tackles in the
Well, how does that
NFL,
make
Caleb
sense?
McGarry. And when you
He didn't
ask the
take a single
question,
Well, that
snap.
I'll
doesn't
give you
make
a straight
sense. So
answer.
yeah,
I'll
so
give you a
that
straight
PFF
answer.
stat is trash.
I'll give you a straight
Ah.
answer. I'll give you a straight answer.
That sounds
It
like
got us
somebody
a eight.
fans
It
play.
got us an 8-9 record last year.
Well, you know what, Red?
Same as your
It,
team.
So I was gonna say real quick.
but
My fault,
that's cool
Pop.
though, Red. You got a good left tackle, a right tackle that never took a snap, but you still got to see us. So,
Yeah.
So
What I'm
uh,
saying.
can I
What I'm
just say one
saying
quick
is,
thing? Swarm
it
said he's
helped
big
us.
on
It helped us to
PFF,
get an 8-9 record last year,
and
same as y'all.
Luke Red Swarm scoffed at Luke Fortner. I'm looking at his PFF grades right now. Out of 40 centers, he ranks 7th in pass blocking grade, and out of 40 centers, he's at 18th in the league. So he's a serviceable starter. Exactly what he is. It's a wash. Losing Cade Mays and Gangam.
What was Cade's ranking?
when he played,
No.
I,
I'm not
let
asking
me
when he
see,
played.
but I wanna emphasize he was
I,
7th out of 40th in pass blocking grade. I just want to keep that out there.
but Nick also emphasized when K made plays because
He always
if
hurt,
K
Pop. You know that he always hurt. Cade Mays' grade is 62.4. Fortner was 66.4 overall. So Fortner's better. He's an
Bless you.
improvement.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was hoping y'all didn't
God
His
hear me say
bless
pass
you.
that.
blocking grade was 69.4. Fortner was 72. And his run block grade is 58. And Fortner's was 65. So Fortner's better.
Did either
So that
one of
is an
them make
improvement. And
PFF's list?
high
not
five
only
Nick,
that, and he's
five,
more
But okay,
available.
but Swarm,
high
you're
five
basic.
Nick, high five.
Why are we worried about if they made a certain list? I mean,
Well, I'm just
if they
saying I
rank
like
if they
PFF.
rank well,
And I clarify to AC.
but Nick, I know, but Nick also just read stats to you off of PFF.
Yeah.
So why does it matter if he made a list that was specific to what PFF felt was the best out of all of them, especially considering this list, as you said, consisted of a tackle who didn't even play last year. So what are we talking about?
What I would give you, AC, is
I wouldn't even felt good about that.
to try and defute the statement, because I don't even think it's an argument, but the statement that you improved at your left tackle and at your center position.
And Nick just gave you how we
And they are essentially the same, not an improvement.
No, it's not, because by
No,
your
it's
terms,
not.
Swarm, Cade Mays is 24th out of 40th, and Luke Fortner is 18th out of 40th. That's a significantly better. Don't try
Okay.
and come on now. Don't do that,
And
Swarm.
and 18th and 24th.
Let me ask
Absolutely.
you.
One's in the top half and the other's in the bottom half.
Let me ask you a question, Red.
Okay.
So
They're both in the bottom half. There are 32 teams in the NFL.
No, the rank is out of 40 qualified centers that were graded because people get hurt. Some people play. All you got to do is play a certain amount of snaps to qualify.
Okay.
So it's out of 40 qualified centers, Cade Mays was 24th.
Luke Fortner was a starter last year.
Yes,
For who?
all 17 games for the Saints.
who?
That's what I'm saying. For
For
the
who?
Saints. For the Saints, and he provides us insight on Kellen Moore and what he wants to do offensively. That is going to help us.
Can I ask Red a
That is
question?
going to help us.
Yeah, let me ask Red a question. So Red, you said that PFF said that you're right. Well, they said that one of your tackles is top 32, right? And he didn't even play last year.
But yeah, Caleb McGarry. I was about to say how.
So how does that how does that make you feel? Like
shows you the flaw.
that doesn't make sense.
And
Like,
PFF.
Yeah. And Caleb McGarry's good. We know that. But he didn't even play last year.
if we had a guy,
How do we know he's good?
Oh, he's good when he's out there.
Here's my question.
I know this. I'm not going to hate.
Hold tight. Let me finish. Here's my question. If they had Jonathan Brooks and they said he's top 5 running backs next year. Me as a Panthers fans would be like, how's he top 5?
What?
And he
I can tell you how.
played.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you said after next year.
Nah,
I said
I'm
after
saying,
next year.
why would Jonathan
Yeah,
Brooks be
you can't do that.
Well,
You can't do
Twan,
running
that.
backs
That
and he
sounds
didn't even play
illogical.
last year?
Yeah,
Twan,
he
I
didn't even.
get your
Yeah, it's
argument.
illogical.
I get your argument,
That's
but I
all
would
I'm
prefer.
asking. That's all I'm
Hold on. I get your argument, but let me give
saying. What's
you.
up, bro?
Let me answer your question with an example. Jonathan
Oh,
Brooks has
hold tight
played.
before you start. Let me get my man in here. I'm sorry about that, Rand. I didn't even catch him.
It's good.
Let me get him up in here. Look. My man Ant is back in the building. Picarillo, what up, bro? Picarillo. Ant.
He might
Take
be
your
on
mute
mute.
button. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
It's either that or he walked away. Someone got an echo.
That might be him coming in.
I don't know.
Is it me?
I don't know.
Is there an echo?
I don't hear echo. I know I can't
Okay,
hear
cool.
Claire, but it's
He's
probably
echoing AC. I heard it. She
Yeah,
caught it,
someone's
but I
echoing
heard it
me.
too. Yeah.
Hold on, I got him on another one. Yo, Ant, what's good, bro?
What's up? What's up? Sorry, I was having some
How you feeling?
technical
How you
difficulties.
feeling?
Good, bro. How are y'all doing, man?
Good, man.
Good.
good, man.
Good. What's up? What's up? I just thought I'd jump in, man. It's been a minute. I got
It's
a
been
little
a
bit of
minute.
time.
It's been a
Is
minute.
he
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, he's here.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
can
up,
hear you.
man?
What's up? What's up?
Can you hear me,
Not
Nick?
I mean, I can hear you, Red, but
Nick.
I can
Red,
hear
we can hear
Red.
you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he
All
can't
person I
hear
can't
Ant
hear
or
is
Nick.
Claire. That's all person I can hear.
I can't hear AC either.
Oh,
Something's up with StreamYard.
Is Twan talking?
no.
No.
Okay.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, StreamYard
Hey,
has
just
been
you guys
crazy.
just gotta go out and come back in, bro.
No, I can't do that right now.
Huh?
I was Poppin probably
I
can.
can't do that
Yeah.
He's
right now.
still he
Give
can't.
me
I said
about
Red
7
can.
minutes.
Red
I
can.
can't hear the speaker.
Uh-oh.
Tell
Hey,
Red to go out
Twan,
and
can
come
I
back
go
in.
out and try and come back
Yeah,
in?
come back,
Yeah,
Red.
come
He
back,
said
Red.
All
go
right.
out and come back.
All right. Thanks, brother.
But if you want to stay in your cage, that's cool too.
He
All right,
already
go
left.
ahead, Ant.
Poppin.
We still got Ant.
Yeah, well, he's still in here, but
I
he's
can't
on
hear
mute.
Ant if he talking.
He's not
Poppin, can
talking.
you hear me?
Nah, Ant's muted. AC, I can hear you. I can hear
You can hear
everyone.
me.
I can
Okay,
hear
I
everyone.
can
I
hear
was able to hear
everybody.
Red too. I think it was Red's audio. Red's audio had to have been walking out.
And just left. So Poppin can't hear me at all.
Pop, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
All
So
person
he
I can't
can't
hear
hear
is
me.
Claire.
I can hear you, AC.
Damn it all to hell. Okay. Maybe I just need to let me leave. I'm gonna leave and come back, Twan, because I don't know if it's me or Poppin, and if Poppin can't do it, let me try to leave and come back and see if it triggers. Hold on. Just hold on. I'll be right back.
I'll keep the convo rolling at least till everyone come back. Yo, Pop, Devin
Yeah.
Lloyd though? Devin Lloyd though? You
Bruh.
feel me? Bruh,
Man, that was such a dream come
that shit
true.
was, yeah, bruh. Word.
If they just get if they just get one of the guys out of the two guys I want on the team, I'll be happy.
We got Claire back. We got Ant back.
Okay, Poppin, can you hear me now?
Plus, both of my guys are defense, so
He still can't freaking hear me, I guess.
Hey, Pop, can you hear Claire?
nah, I can't hear Claire.
Okay,
I can hear her.
Well, we'll
I
just
can
wait till
hear.
Pop can go out and come back in.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
can't.
can
I
hear
can't leave
AC.
right now.
What about Ant?
Say something, Ant.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear Ant.
I just heard Ant, yeah.
I hear
Yeah, I
Ant.
can hear Ant.
I hear everyone. I hear Swarm. Y'all hear
I can
Swarm?
literally I can hear
Nah, I don't
everybody,
hear
but not
Swarm.
everybody can hear me, so I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
everybody
I
can
can
hear
hear you now, AC. Poppin', I went out
Yeah,
and
I
came
can hear
back
it. I
in.
can hear AC.
Okay,
It
cool.
cleared it up for me,
So
Pop.
Poppin just can't hear me, but he's got to get to a stopping point before he can. He's still working or he's on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Twan, can I answer your question? I'll be brief, man.
No.
So the example I would give you when you say how they have McGarry ranked and he didn't even play it down. It's based on his historical body of evidence. I would say it's not you couldn't use a player like a Jonathan Brooks who's probably played 7 snaps in the NFL, but you could use
Damn,
you could
Swarman,
use
not 7.
well, I gotta answer his
It was
question.
more than
You
that.
could you could use a player like Dak
Damn, dog.
Prescott who missed an entire season, but was still considered one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL based on his body of work.
Okay.
Yeah, you can earn that over years of service.
Oh, Jesus.
It's weird.
Um,
Yeah.
shit.
What's going on?
Poor Ant has tried to come in here and like make a point a few
Yeah,
times,
I
I
don't know.
think.
I don't think I
No, it's
can
all
even.
good.
Is
It's all
Ant
good.
talking? Because I
Hey,
can't hear
hey,
him.
Hold
He
on,
is
y'all.
now.
Hold on, y'all. I got an Eagles fan with me. He just told me why he signed for. Y'all didn't sign him. You traded for
I don't
him.
have
I don't
anything.
You
give a
traded
fuck,
for the
nigga.
Niners.
He sounds pissed.
Yeah, I don't have
No.
anything.
Go ahead, Ant.
No, well, I mean, I kind of heard the gist of it. I mean, I feel like we did upgrade. Like, for me, just saying, oh, we only got Lloyd and Phillips, but like those are our two biggest holes, man. Like we couldn't rush the passer, and our linebackers couldn't defend. And I feel like if we had one of them last year, we would have potentially beat the Rams. So I think those are two huge additions. For me too, like I think Rasheed Walker, I think he's just better at pass blocking, and I think that's kind of what more so we need. Um, and then another thing too, like I felt like we actually played good versus good opponents last year and played bad versus bad opponents last year.
Oh, crap.
So like I'm not even really stressing about the schedule right now because a bunch of fluke shit happens during the season. Um, I get Reds points though. But I feel like we definitely got better this offseason. And the draft's not even here too.
We got way better.
AC, you good, AC?
JP is just so damn petty. I'm sorry.
What Claire say?
His comment that Twan has up, he's so petty. I swear. PFF has a very detailed article on QBs over 6'2" versus QBs under 6'2". You guys should read it. He is so damn petty. I swear. Oh my god. Just
Yeah, it was a very interesting read, JP. I agree with you.
God. I'm not even trying to bring that little man up, but here we are. I'm not even trying to bring that little man up right now. Oh Lord.
He gonna always come up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
Sean,
know.
I just see it that way, man. I don't know. When I hear you guys saying that, I don't want to seem like the hater that I am, so I try to disguise it, but it's
Okay,
hard.
Red.
Yeah, I mean the AC is hard. I've experienced off seasons where you made additions and you went out and spent big money. In fact, the most money in an off season, and everybody says you addressed what your team needed to address. You got better, and you were the darling pick of the off season. Everybody expected you to run through your division and make it playoffs, and we didn't. So it's like Ant said, nobody has a crystal ball to know what the fuck is gonna happen in the season. Everybody's predicting this first place schedule that you guys have to be just a dragon's lair that you go through. But a lot of those teams could fall off. And teams like the Patriots, who nobody had going to the Super Bowl, can step up. So I'm done with all the predictions. I'm done with all that. I don't have any expectations of my team. That's all I can speak for, man.
Well, Red, real quick, like, could you give me an example of like, did you mean us being the darling of the offseason? Because I'm gonna be real, bro. Like,
We
for
definitely won
the
in the division. Out of
no,
everyone in the
hold
division, we're the
on, Neek.
clear winner. We
No,
improved. We had the
Neek,
best offseason.
Neek.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
No, I
Sorry.
agree. I'm saying
Uh-huh.
like he brought up a point of like the Panthers being the darling of the offseason in the past and spending big money. Like,
We never did that.
what other? Yeah,
We've never
I
done
can't
spent this much
recall
money.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
When have
so.
we ever spent this much money?
I think if
Never.
he's speaking for like a different team or just in
No,
general,
no,
but
no, 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 no. I'm saying this year, you guys are the ones who did that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
and I've
yeah.
and I've been in that seat before where my
That's
team did
y'all.
that.
That's
Well,
y'all.
signing 36-year-old Kirk Cousins doesn't really like for me that doesn't really
Yeah.
equate
And then
to
Thank
drafting
you.
Michael
So
Penix with the 8th pick. Like
here
what?
we go.
like
Okay,
What?
get
that's
your get your
Come on
laughs,
now. What are
get
we
your laughs,
doing?
and then I'm gonna come
What are we
back and
doing?
address what you and
What are
Nick
we
are saying. Go
doing?
ahead, Twan. That's a
Sign
hot
Kirk
topic.
Cousins for all that
Signing,
money and then draft Penix at 8.
and then you sign the crook
9,
that like
whatever
the
it
runners
was.
cars. You sign the
Yeah.
crook that like the runners cars and the other girls' cars and fight cops.
Hmm.
Your head coach. I mean, it ain't just the money. It's gotta be the coaches.
Who's the coach
Everything
again?
gotta come. Everything
Oh,
gotta come together.
Stefanski. Okay.
Yeah. Let say it correctly when you say it, Nick. Two-time Coach of the Year, Kevin Stefanski. But let me
Yeah.
say this. Let me say this. I know that one
Well,
is
hold
one
on,
that you
hold
want
on.
to. I know that's one that you want to come back at.
If you're gonna
I,
ask us to
Is
say
James
that,
Pierce
make
playing
sure.
next year?
Hold on, Nick, hold on, Nick. Hold on, Nick. If you're gonna go out here and tell us to give people titles, you gotta call us what we are to the NFC South champions.
Hey,
Because
is
that's really
James
yeah,
how we're
Pierce
gonna
playing
go.
next year?
Okay.
but there's
So
yeah,
make
also
sure
a
you do
yeah.
part
that
of this
too.
too.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
There's a part of this too where it's like, well, what conversation would we be having if Dan Morgan was just complacent and we didn't do anything this
Correct.
offseason? Like I feel like as fans, we should definitely look at the more optimistic side because
Of
he actually
course.
put his balls on the table and he did what he said he was going to do. He
He
said,
delivered.
our pass rush was embarrassing, our linebackers were horrendous, and you go out there and you get
You
a
get
young
arguably the 2 best players at their position in free agency.
100, yeah. And like, I mean,
Arguably.
I know
Well,
there's a
Devin
lot
Lloyd
of
for sure.
I
They
know
were
there's a
talking
lot
about
of
he might reset the market, and we got him for a bargain, if you ask me.
well because
A
he wanted to
bargain.
come here, bro. That's what Sheena
Yeah.
was saying. Like, and that's the other thing too. I know there's difference of opinion on Bryce. I don't even want to get into him, but like if he takes another step, that's another part of this puzzle too. So
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what I'm
so what I'll
saying.
say
And
is
that's to be determined.
what I'll say is you guys gave very specific arguments up until the point that you got to your quarterback. Then I heard if. So and that conditional statement
But
is a
you could say that
if
for a
clause.
I'm
lot of
looking at
teams. You
history
could say that
though,
for a lot
he's
of
gotten
Now,
teams.
better
now,
every
guys,
year.
now, guys, I was very
You could say that
patient
for a
so we
lot of
could have a
teams.
good discussion and
I'm
not
just saying,
overtalk
Swan.
each other.
No, I'm just saying you could say that for a lot of teams though.
You
If
could
their
say that for the
Okay.
quarterback takes
Falcons
that
right
next
now.
step. If CJ Stroud takes that next step, Houston may be a contender. If the Packers and Jordan Love takes that next step, the Packers could be a threat. A lot of teams could say that.
Yeah.
A lot of
If
teams could say that.
if and I do have a point that I'm holding that I want to make. It's getting a long way away from it. But when you say if, everybody can say if this happens, then we are gonna be this. If Tua returns to his form where he had 4,600 something yards in the season, then we go 6-0 in the division, Twan. But let me say this for all of the key he and the ha ha ha
I got a real rebuttal
and
for
the
that
tongue
after.
into well, Nick, you've kind of been over talking people. I'm gonna be
No, I'm just
quick.
waiting. No, I'm not over
So
talking no one.
so so when you talk about the signing, which was the most expensive free agent, the offseason that we signed Kirk, whether you agree with it or not, like I don't agree with the Jalen Phillips one that you guys did. It was a high dollar, expensive signing. You can say that maybe it wasn't money well spent because of his injury history, But with Kirk's injury history, with the laughing that you do about Penix and Tua, neither of the three of them ever medically retired from
Still
football.
laughing.
Oh my lord.
This is just a blatant. This is bro. He played 17 games last year, man. He medically retired what 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Is this what we're doing? We're going back in the past, like respectfully.
No,
I
can I please rebut real quick? Hold on, Ant. He was talking about Tua going back to 4,600 yards. The thing he fails to realize is, uh, he was there with Mike McDaniel, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Daryl Bevel. So Daryl Bevel was able to maximize what he does great. What's yet to be seen if Kevin Stefanski could do that. We know what he looked like when Daryl Bevel was over there with him. And mind you, now Daryl Bevel probably likes to know what type of throws Tua likes to do, because obviously a quarterback's gonna address those things with his OC at the time. I like these types of routes. I like these types of concepts. So that's something that works to our favor, low key, when you think about it.
I'm letting y'all talk, man. Because
Yeah,
I know. I
sounds
All I'm
can't.
good.
saying is
I'm just
it's
listening.
definitely time to be
Twan Twan's
optimistic.
over eating.
if y'all think I care about Tua,
If we
exactly.
can we all agree this is the most optimistic we can be about the Panthers since what, 2017, when we were six and
Yeah,
three and Cam
absolutely.
was an
yeah.
MVP candidate? This is the most optimistic we've been since that. Because even that wild card game in New Orleans, Cam was already hurt. I didn't like our chances, and we still almost pulled it out. But Cam was already hurt. Yeah, that was when the downfall started. But the most optimistic I felt since 2017, halfway before the Cam injury at Pittsburgh, for sure. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, man. Like I'm
I
with
mean,
Twan. Like
I
I'm
mean
I'm
guacamole.
For the moment, absolutely.
No, I said I'm eating guacamole.
Oh, he said. I thought you said in the moment.
Nah.
Hey Nick,
Yo,
for all the glaze with Daryl Bevel, can I tell you somewhere else he was in his coaching history?
yeah, sure. Where, Minnesota with Brett Favre, where they were a top five offense?
Nah, he was with Urban Meyer in Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's where he took over after he was the interim coach.
Yeah,
That was Urban Meyer who lost his job, and they promoted him to head
I
coach.
got you.
That wasn't
But you
Daryl
didn't you
Bevel.
didn't you didn't talk about
He was
Mike
also the
McDaniel.
interim head coach in Detroit before Dan
Just
Campbell
just
went
trying
there.
to just trying to have a discussion with you. You didn't talk about Mike McDaniel and him being the offensive minded genius in Miami
I
when Daryl
mean,
Bell was
Mike
there.
Mike McDaniel's absolutely
You just glazed
absolutely
Bevel.
an all offensive genius.
Okay.
Absolutely. Mike
Okay.
McDaniel's absolutely. That's why I think Justin Herbert might be a low key MVP candidate this year, but that's a whole topic for another day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if they
Yeah.
get AJ Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm,
Well, y'all need to be worried about Baker Mayfield.
Why?
I'm talking to Swarms.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Because
us. We
he's,
good.
he seems to have a hit out on every coach that's ever coached.
Mike Evans was the only one who gave us problems, Twan. He gone now.
Mike Evans, Cam
Abuka gonna get
Jordan.
locked up by
Well,
JC.
I got news for
That's
you.
I'm
I
not
got
plants.
worried
news
about
for you,
none of
Twan.
y'all.
I got news
Fuck
for
Mike
you, Twan.
Evans.
Baker Mayfield has had better success against Carolina since he's been at Tampa
Mm-hmm.
than he has against the Falcons.
Yeah, that was
That's
until
fine.
now. We got someone who could rush the passer, and we got one of the best pass coverage linebackers in the league.
Yeah.
Not statistically though, he's low key played like crap in most of the games. It's just we
Who?
kind of beat ourselves.
Oh, I
I'm
was about
talking
to say,
about Baker versus us. Like I can't
yeah.
really remember besides for that
Baker's two games
game.
against us this year weren't that. He
No,
didn't perform that
they were
well.
bad. They were
Yeah,
bad. And then the year before, the last week of the season, he diced us up with our fourth string defense.
yeah.
Like, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
We're supposed to
But
be
it's the
the SEC.
Buccaneers, right? And
And he
not
losing
Baker
Mike. They they
is
but
what you're
they but they
saying.
but they clearly got worse. They lost Mike Evans,
no, I'm
and
saying
they lost their number one corner. What's his
sw-
face?
swarm.
Jamel Dean.
Swarm. I'm saying that Baker was just taking advantage of us beating ourselves. Like the first time we ever played him on the Bucks, I think it was like 18-21. The second time it was like 9-0. The third time that was a game where like Chuba fumbled and Eddie missed the kick. And then the fourth time he killed us, against four stringers. This year, he played like crap in both of the games. Like, he hasn't really been that great versus Carolina. It's more so just been.
So, but again, like I say, either way, the results are the results, though, right, Ant?
But the way you phrased it was, we got to be worried about Baker more
Oh
so
yeah, it
than
was just it was tongue in cheek for what Twan said that the Falcons need to be worried about Baker.
Hey, I don't know if you
So
heard
I
me.
agree with you. It's not so
Hey,
much Baker. It's the Tampa Bay
I don't care
Buccaneers.
about nobody in NFC South. None of
Yep. Hey
Yeah, I really
Twan,
don't.
I know we don't do this, but you made a bold statement. Um, and I accept it because you're right. We all can just sort of, say what we want to say. It's okay. It's your position. You're entitled to it. But you know me. I gotta be petty. You want to put a wager on how strongly you feel about that 6-0?
He trying to get you, Twan.
I
He
had a
trying to get
feeling that
you.
was gonna
He
go
trying to
there.
get
I
you,
thought you.
Twan.
Yeah.
I
I'll
thought
just
you.
do it once and I'll leave it alone because I know Twan is apt to do that, say things like that, and just then later say, "No, I want to take the bet back that we're not gonna
Not
go. We
two
got
things.
not gonna go 2-0 against y'all."
Hold on.
I'll
Don't try to get ahead. Don't try to get ahead of it. Two things. I'm answering your
Yeah.
question as you said.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that. But
Okay.
one, you said you wasn't betting no more.
Well, I lied. On this one, I'm willing to do it like you are.
Number two, like that you try to get ahead of last year. I said we was gonna beat y'all both times.
Uh-huh.
Backed out on one of the bets, which I shouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
because we did beat
Hindsight
y'all
is
both times.
2020.
So
Hindsight is 2020. How strongly do you feel about going undefeated in the division? And please answer with a dollar amount.
I'll get back to you.
No, because if you get back to me, you're gonna say no. I need to get you on your impulse.
No. Well, see, that's the thing though. You ain't gonna catch me on impulse.
Okay. So I agree you were just talking. But it's a
Whatever you need
foolish
to say
statement.
yourself.
It's a
Whatever you
foolish
need to say.
statement. It's a foolish statement. And let me tell you how you can prove to me that I'm wrong for saying that you made a foolish statement. When you get back to me, respond to me with a dollar amount. And
That's all
not
I'm gonna do.
I thought about it and I don't feel I shouldn't have said that. No, no, no. No, no, no. At that time, all I will accept is, yeah, Red, so what? It was a foolish statement.
Nah. Just all I'm asking you to do is I'll get with you with that number after
Yep. After
the draft.
That's fine. I'll remember it. We'll revisit it.
I got a question for Red. Do you
Anybody
think
else?
we're gonna sweep
Anybody
y'all
else
this year?
feel as strongly as Twan does about the 6-0 in the division?
I wouldn't do it just because even in our best season ever, we didn't even sweep the division. Like going 6-0 in the division is very, very hard.
I
I
was gonna say
agree with you,
I
Ant.
don't
Like,
know
it is
too many teams that do it. At
it's
best,
probably the
5-1.
hardest. Oh, sorry to cut you off. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. No, I was just saying at best I've seen 5-1 more common,
Yeah.
but I 6-0. Oh God.
I'm going 4-2.
Like,
I feel confident in 4-2. I really do. I genuinely do. I think we're gonna
yeah,
sweep.
I go 4-2 too.
I think we're gonna sweep the Saints this year. We getting our leg back, and at worst case scenario, we split with Atlanta and Tampa. Worst case. So I think 4-2. I'm confident. I'm real
Man,
Now
confident
I
in
we
four
ain't
and
wouldn't
two.
take that one, Nick, because I think 4-2 is possible for
All the
the
other teams in the
Saints,
division.
for the Falcons, and for the Panthers. I don't think the Bucks can
Bucks.
go
Yeah.
go four and
man,
two
we ain't
this year.
splitting with no Atlanta. We ain't
So you
splitting with
think?
Yeah, yeah.
So what? How? So then, by that Swarm. So am I insinuating that? Are you insinuating that Tampa might come in last in the division this year?
No, no,
Possibly.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no. I've been
okay.
clear. I've said this before. I
no, he
think that
said
the
they are.
Falcons. I think the Falcons will come in last in the division.
This year.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
the
you
I
know,
think the winner I think the winner of the division will be between y'all and the Saints.
it's Swarm.
That's my early take today.
I want to give you my honest input on the Falcons real quick, and you may like where I'm going with this. I think Matt Ryan's looking big picture. I think he's loading up for next year in next year's draft, and he's getting Atlanta's going to have a bona fide quarterback next year, y'all. They are. It's a
And
very
Nick
QB heavy draft. They're going to get one of these
and
talented kids coming out because
and
y'all know
Nick
there's going to be 6 quarterbacks drafted in the first round next year.
if not
and
6,
more.
Nick
I think I
and
said
if
7
not
earlier. I
more.
think you said
Exactly,
7.
AC. If at least 6, I'm thinking minimum.
and Nick, I could not agree with you more. 100%. That's what our GM Ian Cunningham is doing.
That's why you have all those
He
1-year
said that
contracts,
he
so
said
they
that
come
he
right
was
off the books.
upset. He said that he was upset. He didn't use the term upset, but his entire aura was that he was upset that he came to a team as a GM going into a draft and only having 5 picks. He said that is the last time that we will enter the draft season with 5 picks. Now, part of that was I thought that he meant he's going to be doing a lot of moving and dealing on draft day, and he still may do that. He still may try to move back every time they're on the clock and accumulate draft picks. What he did say was when he left Philly and went to Chicago as the assistant GM under Poles, they had 5 draft picks, same as we have now. He said by the end of the draft, they had gone up to 10 draft picks. So I think he'll do something similar. But
You're
I
gonna
can
need
tell you what
shooters,
he
yeah.
I
You're gonna
can
need
tell you what
shooters
he
though to
is.
move up. Do you have
Yeah,
premium picks? Where are your picks? I know you have
I
a
can tell
second.
you I can tell you what he's already done is with the free agents that we've let walk and he didn't try to re-sign, he brought in free agents that have a lower value and thus we're projected to have 3 comp picks, a fifth, sixth, and a seventh next year for the free agents that we lost. So right now they have us sitting at 10 draft picks and $157 million
Yeah, I hear
next
you. For
offseason.
next year, for next offseason. But I'm just
Yeah,
looking at your draft picks this year: 48, 79, 114, 197, 231. 48 and 79 are really the only trade down options. You're gonna need some suitors for that. And 48's literally smack in the middle of the second. So it's like
yeah.
a team may not view that. I mean, I hear you. You could definitely still compile some picks, but
Oh,
you're talking next year
it's
10,
not difficult.
you're saying
It's
10
it's
picks
not
next year.
difficult to move down in the middle rounds of the draft.
Typically, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, you guys do have a lot of 1-year contracts. That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
yeah,
And you guys are
yeah.
loading
I
up for
mean, all
next
he
year.
was doing this year is evaluating talent. They wanted to flush the mistakes of the past administration. The term he used was he said we have elevated our floor. What that means is you've created depth on your team. So he's looking for a high floor, and he'll use next year's draft to determine what our ceiling is. You were right,
Mhm,
Nick. I agree with you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
So so Twan,
God
real
bless you.
quick to go
Goodness.
back
God
to go
bless you.
back to go
He's just
back
upset that I could articulate a strategy so well. That's
to
all.
to go back to what on the screen
Oh,
is
I had
though.
to
Those
see
No,
it.
home games
I
are
think he's just
brutal.
allergic to dirty birds, but that's cool.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I was sprinkling some Tony Chachere's, so
yeah, yeah.
But
He's not used to hearing a fan of a football team articulate a clear strategy because
I just said I wasn't
he roots for
responding
a
to you.
team that just flies by the seat of their pants because that's what your owner is.
hey, real
So
quick though, to go back to a Panther discussion. I'm looking at this home schedule. It's looking like you got to win all 3 of those division home games.
Yeah, the home. Yeah, I mean, but
You
the
got to
good
win
thing
those
is,
home division games, all 3 of them. You got to sweep that.
is that at least
Well,
they
we
are
got
That
another
going.
we,
home
let's
one
not
too.
lie. Let's not lie. We could talk right now in the middle of March. We know out of these 6 teams, we know 4 of them are going to be contenders next year. At least 4.
Well,
I
we
mean,
played
I
So
don't
well.
know.
that
I
We
mean,
played well at
like
home
you
last
serious
don't
year.
know.
contenders. Oh, we know. Come on now. If Denver
Yeah,
doesn't sustain
I
any
think
injuries,
Denver. I
if
think
Yeah,
Baltimore
Denver
doesn't
but
is.
sustain any
again,
injuries,
this is a
Detroit's
like
gonna bounce back. If
hold
Cincy
up,
stays
like
healthy, you don't know. They're like weird, and then you got the Super Bowl champions.
bro. Yes,
Hold
but
on.
what I'm saying, but
Y'all got,
like Red said earlier, it still is a bunch of ifs on these. Like every, that's why like I can't really make predictions in March. Like I really need to
I
see more
understand
so
that.
what's
I
happening.
understand that part, but what I'm saying is I can predict that these teams are going to be good.
If they
but
They're
stay
going to
healthy,
be
I agree.
formidable, good, really good
no,
opponents.
that's your that's. Yeah, I mean, if you
And
say
I
that's
think
your
that's
opinion,
being modest. That only saying four
if
out
you're
of the
saying that's
six.
your opinion, I get it. But you don't know. You said Detroit gonna bounce. We don't know what Detroit gonna do.
We know that's going to be a tough game, though, Twan, is what I'm
But we,
saying. You can't sit here and tell
but
me the rest of
we
those
talking
division
about
games aren't going to be tough
no.
games.
But you saying Detroit gonna bounce back? You know, bounce back
They,
against
they
the
might they
rest
might
of
have
the
a bounce
league
back
or
Twan,
season
just
for all we
us?
know. They get
Twan,
Gibbs getting more touches.
can
Who
I ask you a
knows?
question,
They might
Twan?
unleash Gibbs.
Can I
Yes.
ask you can I ask you a question, Twan? And let me say this beforehand that I'm a lot like Ant in that in the past, not that Ant has done this in the past, but I've done this in the past, but I think I'm more to where he is right now in his philosophy. In the past, y'all know I come up and I talk all kind of big shit about, oh shit, we gonna do this, we got this, we gonna be this, we gonna be that. I've kind of learned my lesson. And like Ant said, I've watched enough seasons where the Washington teams like the Commanders
Yeah.
and the
What's the
Bears and the Patriots come out of seemingly nowhere and go deep into the playoffs. So there's arguments on both sides. But Twan, in order to have this discussion, can we at least look at what these teams have been either last year or historically and just go based on that and say that's a tough team that sits
Yeah,
right there on the
exactly.
schedule?
I
Exactly.
listen. I 100% agree. I'll say two things. One, our schedule was hard last year too. It just
Yep.
was. Like our schedule was hard last year.
Wasn't that
Even for a
bad.
third place. No, it was still
You want me to
difficult.
run down the
It was
teams we had
still
to play last year?
yeah, it was still difficult. Like
Hey
you had
Greek, I gotta
Buffalo.
go out and come back in, brother.
All right.
Can y'all
I
not
can
hear me?
no, I
Now
can
you
hear
good.
you, Ant, but I cannot hear Twan, and I gotta be able to hear the host. So Twan, if you can hear me, I need to pop out and come back in, yo.
I hear you.
Okay.
You
Let
can,
me
you can,
get
yeah,
let
there he
me
goes.
let, I'll just say this. Our schedule was hard last year. Obviously, it's more difficult this year, but I will say on like right now, I would pick the Panthers to win the division because I think we got the best roster. We have the most continuity, and I just feel like all the other teams in our division, we're all playing the same other divisions. It's just like the 2 to 3 to 4 games that are making the difference from us playing like I mean the Falcons, think about it. The Falcons gotta play KC and we gotta play Denver. It's like we would have had to play KC or the Chargers anyways. Like they're all really good teams anyways. So like I don't really view that as much of a detriment. Like I get Neek's point. I will say too, like at least we have more home games than away games, and our
It's Nick.
tough.
It's Nick, man. It's not
Oh,
Neek.
Nick, sorry, bro, sorry.
Sneak.
But
It's sneak. Don't listen to him.
It's Nick
but
Tri-State, man.
That's how you pronounce it in Albanian.
but but no, I mean,
It's Neek.
I feel like. I feel like we should just enjoy the vibe right now, man. I feel like it's just too early to freak out. But like, if you had to ask me, like, what my prediction is, like, I would tell you, I think we're gonna win the division because I just feel like we have the best roster. Like I said, the most continuity, and there were still games last year that we probably should have won.
But
Honestly,
look, that's
Is
all I. That's if you heard me, that's all I was ever talking about. I was
see,
only
I didn't hear
talking
you.
about all I was ever talking about was the NFC South, and what I predicted. It's a prediction, and that's just like a March prediction. But I don't think it's gonna change, especially after this draft. That like based on what we did last year, getting that film and the improvements that we made, I strongly believe we're gonna go 6-0. Well, not 5-0. Well,
five and
how,
one.
5-1.
Yeah,
nah,
I mean that's the thing. Like,
So here's my thing.
I
To
don't know.
Ant's
No,
point,
I don't
right?
have
hold
us
Like I
on,
look
losing.
hold
at
on,
No,
Nick.
no. I don't have
Nick.
us losing the game. I don't have us losing that
Well,
one.
that was 6-0.
Yeah, it's
I
6
can
and 0.
just I can just quickly say, can I?
Hold tight.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Nick,
yeah,
Nick,
yeah,
Nick.
yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
let me
No, let
rebuttal
Twan
real
finish.
quick.
Let
I
Twan
said,
finish.
hold tight.
Yeah.
I did some sacrilegious. I didn't even introduce my guy, bro. We got Bloody Knuckles in the building, bro. What's good, blood?
704 fam, what's going on?
So
Red,
Bloody.
tempted
Nick,
to
and
+1.
so,
What up, bloody?
so tempted to call you Mittens.
okay,
AC, great minds think
what the
alike,
hell is
Claire.
popping? Because me and him, we got to settle this shit now.
AC, great minds
I
think
gave him a
alike. That
nice
popped
ass
right
name,
into my
calling him
head.
Shells, and he called me a fucking utensil that grabs hot items.
Nah, that's what children wear. Kids wear mittens.
Damn,
God,
Twan. Damn.
You talking about a stove mitten.
that's the only thing. Only
Another
mittens I know is oven mittens and that cat that my grandma used to call mittens. That's it.
Twan grew up in New York. He know the mittens don't do shit against us. No, we talking about you sending me out here with these shits. Everybody else got they got real
Hey,
gloves.
Red,
Yeah.
I'm not sticking my hands in nothing that ain't got fingers.
And that shit got so bad, even Red called me mittens one
No,
time.
that's right.
Hey, Twan, I only got like a couple minutes, so I want to get this off real
Go
quick.
for that.
All right.
Go ahead, Ant.
But like to the point you were just talking about, right? Like that's all I'm really focused on is just our division because we all play the same other divisions besides for like I was saying, like that's I don't really look at it like, okay, if we played the Chargers or Chiefs instead of the Broncos, it's like, well, you kind of don't really have a good alternate if we finish like second or third.
You kind of do.
I just think fans are like underestimating a little bit, like, and not all of us, but the outside, it's just
No.
like our pass rush was so like we won the division last year and we had so many issues on the team, like constant O-line injuries, Coker missing 6 games, horrible linebackers, terrible pass rush. Like if we have another good, that's another thing too. Like we drafted the offensive rookie of the year last year. Everyone in that draft contributed at some point. Like if we have another good draft, that's going to help a lot too. So
To piggyback off what you said, it's fair to say after free agency that we got better. Okay, New Orleans lost Demario Davis and Cam Jordan. That's the soul of their defense. All right.
Well,
We
Cam
don't know
Jordan
what
is still
Tyler
there for
Shuck.
right
We don't know
now.
what Tyler
and
Shuck
Taylor
is.
and Taylor,
And they lost
Delonte.
Alante Taylor, absolutely. And Tyler Shuck only has film out on him now that defenses could really sit back
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
another
diagnose.
thing.
That's one
Like
thing.
like
Two,
we don't even know
two.
what
Hold
he
on,
is yet.
hold on.
I'm just
Two.
saying.
Atlanta. Their whole situation's messed up. They lost Caden Ellis. They don't know if James Pierce is playing. They're replacing Tua. They're getting Tua in there. We don't know what that is.
Replacing
That's
Tua.
to go back to your continuity thing. And then Tampa lost their number one receiver and their number one corner. All right, they picked up Anzalone, but that's okay. They picked up Kenneth Gainwell. That doesn't push the needle anywhere. Like we're clearly, as the division winners last year, we're clearly the favorite, and we should be the favorite. And we're clearly made the best
But I
improvement so
say,
far.
Well,
but I say,
actually, you're
That's all I
not.
want to
you
get
know,
at.
Actually, you're
historically,
not the favorite. In Vegas, the
Yeah, I know.
Saints
We're
are the
like third. Yeah,
favorites.
put some money on it.
Hey man,
That's
that's
a
Yeah,
good
Vegas.
bet.
yeah.
I was
That's a
gonna
good
say
bet.
the NFL power
It was
rankings
plus
has us
500 before we got Lloyd.
post free agency. We're ranked 17th
Yeah.
in power rankings, which that puts
Oh
us
man.
ahead of the but we're ahead of every other NFC South team in that list.
But
Hey,
AC,
Right in
No,
the
that's
hey,
middle.
fine.
say,
I
That's
just
right.
we're
That's
spoke.
really
one away
not
from the middle
here's
of
what
the
I
saying
gotta
pack.
ask you,
no
AC.
disrespect to our
Here's what I
division.
gotta
It's not
ask you,
really saying
AC.
much.
hold
No,
Whose
tight,
I
hold
know
power
that.
tight,
ranking? Whose power ranking
hold
was
tight,
that?
hold
Because
tight, hold tight,
Fox,
hold tight.
Fox doesn't have y'all as the leader in the
The
NFC
Bloody,
South.
the
bloody knuckles
NFL
first, and then Sworn.
the
I don't
the
think
NF,
Sworn
Nah,
can hear me
the
again.
NFL red the NFL
Okay, NFL.com.
yes.
Okay,
Now, if it was someone specific on NFL that wrote it, I'm not sure. It's just something that I know I read.
yeah,
I saw it and it popped up. I don't know if someone specific wrote it, but that's what they have us at 17th. And then the next best team under us from the NFC South is Tampa at 19.
yeah,
That's what they have.
yeah.
So, and then I didn't go much further because no offense, I just cared about where the hell where we were.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. But Fox has y'all I think. Let's see.
Well, Fox
They
doesn't
have the
run the
Saints at
NFL.
27th. They have the Saints
I
at
gotta go get a
27th.
laptop.
They have Tampa at 23. They have Carolina at 22.
Man, all that stuff is suggestive, bro.
And they have the Falcons at 18. So, and that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
there's
They're
no
different
Hey,
rankings.
guys, listen. I don't think Swarm can hear me. Let Swarm know that.
I heard you say all that suggestive.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
He
could
can
use
hear
that
you
ref.
now. He can hear you now. Yeah.
It's very subjective.
So yeah, it's just. Hey, look, man. Listen, who had the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl?
Bro,
The
they
favorite was
had
supposed
So,
to be the
Twan,
favorite was the
Twan.
Eagles to win it.
They had them winning
uh,
7 games last year.
so here's the funny thing. I
Hey,
called it.
hold
and
on.
everyone-
Let's stay there with Ant real quick. Look, man. We listen to all these groups and whatever. I look, man. I take it with a grain of salt because they're always wrong at the end of like Mel Kiper and his draft things or whatever. He's never right.
No, but that's the thing. A lot of the people in this industry are
They get
getting
paid
paid
to
by
say they
Yeah,
get
agents
they
and
get
paid to
shit.
paid
say
to
that
say this
shit.
stuff.
They get
No,
paid
yeah,
to
they're
say
getting
that
paid
shit.
by they're
So
getting
You don't
what I'm
paid.
think
saying
Dion was
is,
throwing in bread to say that shit? Come on
so
now, put two and two
so
together.
so what I'm saying is, forgive me if I believe what Ant says over what some dude at ESPN says, because
Right.
it's like I've been knowing Ant for years, and I'm just like Ant usually gets this type of thing correct. Just because somebody
Mhm.
got a name or a network tied to them, don't mean that they're correct. None of them had Seattle winning the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold at quarterback.
No, they also
I
don't
mean,
watch the Panthers. Like the amount of times
Yeah,
I've
man,
seen
get out of
these
here,
dudes,
man.
like the amount of times I've seen them just like consistently mispronounce our players' names and shit. Like they just do not watch us. Like that's why it's like I actually like having these conversations with like a guy like Swarm who's like in the division because it feels like we all kind of know each other's teams.
Yeah, I
But
listen
when
to
you
y'all
talk,
more than them.
yeah, like when we talk to the general public, everyone half of them don't even know what's going on with us. So it's like, and the other thing is too, like it is March too. Like we have it. There's more signings to come. There's a whole ass draft. So like I don't know how possibly people could make these power rankings this early, like
they did
2
it
months
based
after the season.
post
Go
free
ahead,
agency.
AC.
They just did a post free agency. That's what
Yeah,
it was based on, was post free
they're gonna do it.
agency. How
They're
did
gonna
these
do it
Okay.
teams
again after
improve
the
is what they
draft.
did. That's
They're
all.
gonna
Okay.
do it again
Okay,
after
Clark.
the
Yeah,
draft.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying that they're right, and I'm just saying that they wanted to reassess every team based off of who improved and potentially like who could have like
How
lost
I don't.
everything
out.
look on paper
You know,
so far.
Yeah, I don't want to discourage. I don't want to discourage anybody in the future from saying something or whatever. It's just that. But look, at the end of the day, and somebody told me this one time, and it's just like I took some thought about it. I really don't care what PFF and these people have to say at the end of the day, man, because
I hate
it
PFF.
hardly ever goes the way. I mean, with the numbers, I get it now, and I understand why Red Swarm, because the numbers are the numbers. They can't lie about the
I
numbers.
hate PFF. I go
But when
by
but any other station, PFF,
completions, attempts,
Fox,
yards,
whenever
touchdowns,
they start putting
interceptions,
in
and
what
eye
they
tests.
think,
That's just me though.
that's
My
different.
fault, Torn.
No, you good. I'm just like the numbers are the numbers. You can't deny when somebody put the numbers down. But when they get into like who they think is going like power rankings are based 25% based on opinion.
The thing I have an issue with PFF, especially when it comes to like player grade, you basically comparing this particular player grade to the other guy's player grade, and that's going to decipher who's better than who, which you don't know what particular system this guy was in compared to the other guy.
Because you
So
have
that's
to
not,
play the game. Because you gotta play the game.
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to go by the actual eye test and look to see, okay, how this player is compared to this one, instead of relying on some stat nerds who gonna sit there, well, he's more percentage here than percentage here, so his grade should be an 80. This dude is a 92. Like, no.
I got more confidence in a pregame speech than I do in what these people. Man, look, you can hear a speech, man, go out and throttle somebody. Look, nobody had us beaten. Nobody had us beaten Green Bay in Green Bay. Nobody had us beating the Rams or whatever. So they can write down. And when we play Green Bay, you know when the channel goes who they're picking to win the game, It was Green Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay across the board. When we played the Rams, it was Green Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay. I mean, it was Rams across the board. And then even after we beat them, when we had to play them in the playoffs, it was Rams across the board.
I get it. I wouldn't be mad about
feel
it.
a little bit different than you guys. I think they're useful.
When really, Devereaux was the one who helped them out.
I think those national media personalities have more of a expansive view of things, and I think that we as fans of our teams have a sort of myopic
Emotionally
view
tied.
because we look, and rightfully so, from what our resources are and where we are and where our interests are. We look through a more nearsighted view. We look generally just either at our team or within our own division. But when you get an analyst like Shady or Dan Orlovsky, people like that, Kurt Warner, these personalities who come on,
personalities, not analysts, personalities.
Okay, that's what they are, and that's what we are. But they study a broader view. They're challenged, Baldy, with Baldy's breakdowns. They're challenged with looking at all of the NFL, not just the Carolina Panthers.
But you're proving the point that I think we were trying to make, Red. It's
Shit,
like
I
this,
can
Red.
do the same thing.
Oh, check this out. So, Red, what can Shady McCoy tell you about the Falcons? What would he know more about your Falcons than you do?
Personally, he could look at Bijan Robinson in one game and a cut up and tell me as a running back what he sees him as being better than I can.
The overall team, not a position that he played.
Take it easy, Ant.
Overall
Sorry.
team.
Ant was leaving, so I wanted to acknowledge him.
Twan, somebody went out and it took me out with them.
Pop in here later.
I got to come back in.
All right.
I cannot hear you, Twan.
All right.
Okay.
My fault, Pop. I didn't know you was in the backfield. Listen, man.
I was gonna say, I'll just go ahead, Twan.
we constantly learn when people talk about the Panthers that they don't watch us play.
Of course they don't.
Whenever ESPN them go to opening their mouths, and there's some of the stuff I heard about Bryce Young, like man, y'all clearly don't watch us play. Man.
Of course they don't.
I heard them say things like, Bryce is coming along. The rest of the team needs to catch up. What are you talking about? What?
Because they're running a narrative, and that's the whole thing. Bryce is a narrative they have to sell to the public, period. So they're going to say things that, he's coming along, he's getting better. The team has to catch up to his play, show clips of him throwing touchdowns, him being excited, and everybody's, feeding off his energy. They're selling him to the general public. We already know what the deal is, but to the whole league and to everybody else who don't watch or don't even care about us, that's who they're selling this crock of shit to.
Hey, Twan, would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Twan. Damn, it happened again.
I'm listening.
All right, hopefully I can catch the link. Hey, Bloody, ask him if he'll drop the link again.
I got you.
I just want to say something. AC at around week 8 said that the Super Bowl contenders were going to be the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts. The only one I got wrong was Indianapolis because I thought Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold were going to be the comeback kids of the Super Bowl. So I got one of them right, damn it.
You was the only one. Saw the forest through the trees when it came to the sea chicken because I ain't see it.
You was the only one.
Yeah, I think I said it on one or two shows, and I put it in the Discord a while back. I'm about to go back and find it when I made a mock-up of.
Now the Colts, I thought the Colts was gonna keep going, especially when they went and got a mod.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be, even though he is very overrated, and fuck what nobody says. But that team.
I'm not the only person who thinks that. Interesting.
No, Ahmad is very overrated.
We got Petey Quick in here. We got Red back in here.
Crack was happening.
Thank you, Twan. Thank you, Greek.
Crack.
What's happening?
What up, Peter?
What's the deal?
PD, who you rolling with this year? The Panthers, or you sticking with the Falcons?
Oh God.
Now that ain't cool. Damn, Greek.
Hey
Well,
man,
tell you what.
that boy was in here cacawing all year last year, bro. Until
I ain't gonna lie, I do be having high hopes for them fucking Feathers over there because of the talent that they have, but they always let me down. I'm like, damn, bro, they loaded over there. How the
Yeah, the
fuck did they get
Falcons
this shit
falcon.
right?
That's what the
what
Saints
are we
say about
talking
us.
about, bro?
The
Yeah, well,
Falcons go
that's what
always
J Live
falcon.
say. You know what Falcons going Falcon, Red. You know
Yep.
what they do.
That's what the Saints fans say about us. The Falcons are going falcon.
So what the Aints do?
So
Nothing.
definitely ain't do anything, but this is the thing. I'm a Panthers defense fan until little man out this bitch. Then I'll be all around Panthers fan.
My fault, blood.
We got
Damn.
Nah, you
we
good. I
got
thought I said something wrong.
No.
we got a top five we got a top five defense right now on paper.
Oh,
But
please.
till little man get the fuck on, and this is his last little year. He better make something up. If not, he gonna be on somebody's bench.
I don't even want him on our bench.
I hope we got a
I'm
top
so
five.
glad I
Well,
read.
I'm not gonna say hope because I
Sitting over
don't
there
believe
with
in hope.
his sad
We
face,
better have a
bringing
top
everybody
five
down.
defense because
Oh my
everybody
God.
swear we do.
Oh God. I'm so glad
Who
that
is everybody, Bloody?
I'm so glad my brain re-scrambled what
A
Petey
lot
said.
of people in the Panther community say we have a top 5, top 10 defense based off the acquisitions. Me personally, I say this: I have to see it actually manifest.
I
Because
thought Petey said
just
Bryce
because
is
it
gonna
look
be
good on
somebody's
paper don't
bitch.
mean it's gonna actually
Uh-oh.
be that way. Guys gonna get
That's
hurt.
what I heard.
Guys gotta be in
He might be that too.
huh?
God.
It said Bryce. She thought I said
So
Bryce
I
is
thought,
gonna
I
get on
thought
the
Petey
bench.
said I thought Bryce said that Petey's gonna be somebody's bitch, not on
Whoa.
the bench. That's what I thought Petey
No,
said.
I said
was
I
like,
don't even want to see him
Petey.
on the
Oh
bench.
well, I mean,
He might be that too.
Oh God.
if he do, he better keep that shit in the locker room or the showers.
I don't even know why they even brought AJ Dillon here, but I get it. He's just like
Got edge.
depth. He just depth. He basically here for training camp, basically to me. Because I
Although Petey,
mean,
You sure he ain't the
he's not gonna be.
sledgehammer running back?
He's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be a 3-down guy. No, he's gonna be.
No, I didn't mean to cut everybody off. My fault.
Situational back.
I have a question for you though. I do have a question because, well, it's what I'm up here to do. And I don't, I could remain silent and not put any salt in
There
the
you go.
sweet
There you go.
drinks.
Try
But
that, Red.
I mean,
Try
what the
that.
fuck would
That'll
Red
work.
Swarm be if I didn't do that?
Yeah, how about
There
that,
goes
Red?
Shells.
You don't ain't got to
get
do
off
it.
Red.
There you go.
Get
There
off
you go,
Red.
Yeah,
Red.
well, okay, so let me just say, bring a bit of not even
No,
skepticism, but
that means
logic
don't.
to
That means
the
don't do it, Red.
discussion. So
That
you
means
said
don't
top
do
Rise
it.
up,
five
Let me
defense,
Rise up,
top
Red.
five defense on paper. So you're telling me on paper, your defense on paper is
Mm-hmm.
better on paper than the Houston defense, than the Denver
No one
defense.
said that.
No, well, in order to be top five, that's where you have to be.
I've heard
Let
in
me
the
I
finish.
Panther
don't know any.
community that
I
we
don't
have
know
Let
either
about
me
the
top
top
finish.
five.
5 or top
Let
That's a
me
10
little too
finish.
defense
steep.
on
Let me
paper.
finish.
Top five is a little too steep. I haven't heard anyone say top
The
five.
Minnesota
I did.
defense.
I
Who
said
The
it.
said? Who said
Minnesota
it? Who
defense.
said
Who
it?
I
said we're
said
going
it.
to be top
I
five
said
Hold
it.
on.
defense?
Who said that though?
PD
I
Who
said
did.
said?
it. I said it.
Oh,
I said it.
okay.
So
I've
I'm
heard
putting
this
some
flying around in
names
the
Yeah,
Panther
and
but
community.
faces
we
to
are
his
gonna be top
statements.
5. Listen,
Listen. Let's
the
talk about what we
Minnesota
say over
defense ain't
here.
gonna be better than our defense. So cut Minnesota out.
No, I'm not saying what they're going to be.
They
I'm
not
saying
gonna be
on
better than
paper.
that.
Bro,
I'm saying on
Houston,
paper right
Denver,
now.
Philly, Green Bay is going to be a good defense still with Michael Parsons coming
I'm
back.
not
Well,
Like,
I don't
saying
know.
I'm
Broski
not
said
saying what
they
y'all are
lost their
going to be
defensive
or what they're
coordinator, so
going to
their
be.
defense may
I'm
take a little
saying on
fall off.
paper, I'm just reading back to him what he wrote. On paper is what he said. So
Broski
you're
needs to worry
telling
about
me
his team moving to
Houston,
Indiana.
let me just get the list. I can be quick and then
Suckers.
everybody can eat off of the
Hey, pretty
plates.
quick. I'm with you.
Houston,
Top
Denver,
5.
Houston, Denver, Minnesota, Cleveland, and the Chargers. There's your top five.
Not the Chargers, bro. Not the Chargers either.
Seattle,
Take that
Buffalo,
Chargers
New
off.
England, New Orleans, and Kansas City is the next five.
Well, I mean, but check
Seattle
this
definitely
out.
up there. Did you say Denver?
He said Denver
Yeah,
number
Seattle
2.
is
Denver
gonna
was
be
number
better.
Okay.
two.
Denver got to be up there.
Houston and
Seattle got to be up
Minnesota.
there.
Houston,
Baltimore,
Minnesota.
listen, Baltimore with
Hu-
Jesse Minter coming back and Trey
Houston,
Hendrickson. Come on
Minnesota,
now.
and Cleveland.
Come
But
on now.
Baltimore need a better defensive coordinator
Cleveland.
because
They
that
got
On
defense
paper,
Jesse
is
you're better
Minter
terrible.
than the
there.
Cleveland
He is a
defense right
defensive
now with
coordinator.
Myles Garrett. Okay,
All I
go
got,
ahead with that.
so when you say that, Red, all I gotta say is this: I'm gonna let you say that for now without rebuttal, but wait till they get a hold of us next year, because we come. Hey, what's our nickname again? Pop. Pop gave the defense a name. He might have to switch it up this year, but wait till they get a hold of us this year.
I'm
See,
just saying to
no.
PD's
Let me say
point.
this.
I was talking
To
about. I
Look.
was
PD's
talking
point
about.
on paper.
I've been letting y'all get off all day. I ain't really said much because I want this
Yeah.
y'all to have the
Let
show.
me just shut the fuck
But
up.
let me just say this real quick. Listen, you can continue to listen to what people and teams and strategists say about your team instead of using your own eyeballs and seeing what's happening over here and seeing how we can put this together and seeing what this GM is doing and seeing what's happening with the Carolina and seeing what's happening in Charlotte. You can keep listening to other people, or you can use your own eyes and invest in what you're seeing with your eyes with what's going to happen and take place next year. You know what I'm saying? You can continue to slob other teams, Denver and all this other stuff or whatever, or you can see what you're creating over here in Charlotte, man. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing I can't say about Carolina Panthers fans and other teams that do that, they gunk 3,000 on what other teams do when your team is getting great right in front of your eyes. And you don't talk about our team like that. Hey, look, I don't care how we did it last year, still NFC champs, and that's how people should still address us, NFC South champs. But they're not going to do that because they don't want to, because we don't demand that they do that, bro. So look, the Panthers is up. I went deaf on the whole NFC South. I keep telling y'all that. The moves is happening. They're going to work. And now, finally, me and Claire were saying this back in the day. These guys want to be here now. They're going to want to keep coming. So, look, what they say about us and what we can and can't do fall on deaf ears. And I'm done. Y'all can keep talking as much as y'all want.
Yeah, because I've been quiet too. I've been sitting back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I have a
One, I
question
want
for
to.
PD after Twan's sermon. That was
Can
very
Red hear me?
nicely put, Twan. So your
Hold
defense.
on, Pop saying something right now. Can you hear him?
Oh, I can't hear him.
Yeah, go
I
back.
can't hear him. It's the same thing, Twan. Let me go out and back in. I
Go
need
back
to
and
hear
come
him.
in. All right.
I need to hear him.
Go ahead, Shell. Damn, he left too.
Nah, he come. They both come and had to go out and come back in. So look, man. Hey, look, y'all better start investing in what y'all seeing happening in Charlotte. I don't care what's going on in Denver. And I love Nick Tri-State to death, but Nick be slobbing on these other teams too much.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my
I
God.
don't think it's like
No comment on
man.
that. I don't know who slobbing on who.
Man.
Yeah.
God damn.
No comment on that.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. I don't. Okay, they nice. All right. Y'all see what's happening over here in Charlotte in the 704 though. Petey. Did you get kicked out, Petey?
Hey,
No,
can y'all hear me?
No, I kicked myself out by accident, hitting the back button.
We got Edge in the building.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hold on, let me test these mics.
Edge, what's happening?
Let me test these mics. Can we hear you, Pop?
I can hear you.
All right. So can we hear
Edge
you,
always
Red?
breaking
Can
the
we hear you,
news.
Red?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
All right.
I can hear you. I heard Pop as well.
All right.
I can hear Red.
Damn.
It's on PD.
What's good, Edge?
Sound like somebody got slammed through the table just now.
No, nobody got slammed through no table. I'm putting together some boxes. But usually, and Bloody, you is right. Usually, I'm the one that throws up the news and everything. Every time I see something crazy going on or something small or significant, I always pop some news. I ain't got no news tonight, no. But I will say this: by the end of the season coming up, you will be looking at the top 10 defensive team of the NFC South, which will be the Carolina Panthers.
I hope. Well, I ain't gonna say hope because I don't believe in it. You know what? I'm gonna let that slide. Shells, what you was about to say, bro?
Oh no.
I'm kind of confused about something you said earlier. You like, I always try to, wish for the feathers to do better. I ain't get that
Yeah,
one. What y'all talking about?
I told Bloody, I was like, look, what does that mean?
I mean, I
All right,
like
basically
chicken too, but I mean, what
what
you
I mean
mean?
by that is every time I look at the Falcons historically, they
Nothing
always
to it.
have
Every
talent,
time you
and I'm
look
like,
at it, you
God
should be
damn,
saying, fuck the
they
Falcons.
listen. It's
You can't
always
tell
they
that
my
man
number
how to
one team.
feel,
I hate.
man.
They listen.
Grown
They
ass
my number
man.
one team. I hate, but I'm not blind or deaf or dumb. I know what kind of talent they got over there, and with the talent that they got, they should be exceeded. I'll be sitting there picking them
Well,
to
if they
win certain
don't, it's
games, and I'm
great.
like, damn, they fucking lost. Like the fuck going on with them with all that fucking
Duh.
weapons they got?
You should
That's
be
Well,
it.
you
It
should
ain't
be
like I'm
glad
a
that they lost. Why do
closet
you care
Falcon
how they
fan.
lost?
it's not. Well, no. I get and understand what Bloody talking about. That's like saying,
I don't.
that's like saying that the okay, with the Rams defense that they had when they won the Super Bowl, that's like having that defense, but going fucking but going fucking 4 and fucking 12. It's like, yo, you got one of the top rated defense,
Boy,
but
look at the
y'all
Ravens.
losing
All
game,
the
y'all
weapons
losing
and
games.
all that talent that the Ravens got
Exactly,
have high expectations for
exactly.
them, and they just shit the bed.
Do you know
But
what
when
I
did
just
you have
heard?
high expectations for the birds? Like, they ain't never had no high
Do you
expectations
know
for them.
what I just heard? And I know Red got to be smiling. I heard y'all just say, I feel sorry for the Falcons.
I
No. I'm
mean,
not saying I don't feel
actually,
sorry for the Falcons.
actually,
I'm
I'm
not
That's
saying
not
how
I say
smiling.
nothing
you
about
take
this.
it.
All right.
Me personally, I've said it once. I'm gonna say it again. If nobody don't understand it,
You love
I
being a turtle?
don't care. No, I ain't no
Bloody,
fucking
I
turtle.
Well,
got you.
I'm a
Twan,
human being.
actually, I'm not smiling,
That's
Twan,
that went
because
over your
while that
head.
discussion was going on, I had a whole nother point that I've been trying to hold that I wanted to make, and that is that y'all's defense was ranked 16th in the NFL last year.
I
I don't
don't
think, I don't think that it's that
care.
unforeseeable that y'all will have a top 10 defense. But I think the question that I'll put forward to y'all is this: as y'all continue to discuss what I have already conceded and agreed upon, is that y'all put in more work in your defensive areas that you had issues in. So you would expect for y'all to get better. Here's the point that I want to bring out, and I'm gonna hush and let y'all hear what I have to say. I'll be quick. Of the 8 teams that made it to the divisional rounds last year, they had complementary offenses and defenses. They had both offenses and defenses that ranked in the top half, 15 or above in the NFL. I don't think their defense is a problem. I think your 27th ranked offense is a problem. And I don't see where you've done a whole hell of a lot to get them into the top 16.
But we know that, Red. Like, that's
Well,
why
well, Red,
you don't hear us
oh,
discussing too much about the offense because we know who's sitting at the helm right now. If he don't step his game up, we're gonna be where we've been at.
What's up, Kenny?
That's why you're
If
not
not
going
worse.
anywhere. You'll have
well,
a
we,
top heavy
well,
defense. You'll have a top heavy defense and a 20 or 20 to 32 ranked offense
But
again.
Red, that falls right into what we already know, which nobody,
okay.
well, at least I'm not saying that we about to be playoff second round and that. I'm not saying that because the reality is the
Mm-hmm.
reality, and that's who's orchestrating the disputing dispensing the ball. If he don't get right, then it is what it is, and that also falls in their favor as well. If he don't do what he's supposed to do, guess what, Red? We get the quarterback too. So it's
And
a
True.
I can
win-win
Nah,
situation.
y'all going to extend, Bryce.
I can speak for myself. I
Y'all gonna
said that
extend
we need
to
to
it.
take
Because
Paul.
he going to go 6 and
Hold
0
on,
in the
time out.
division. Y'all going to
Y'all
extend him.
y'all gonna extend to it
No,
then.
no,
Uh,
Not even worried.
because here's the thing. The reason why I see that we're not going to extend him is that one, if he does bad enough to where we have to go to Kenny Pickett, and Kenny Pickett does slightly just a little bit better, or even minute better, yeah, we're going to be getting a quarterback because this year is a quarterback heavy draft for the next season. With you guys as the Falcons, um, Penix ain't coming back, and Tua is 1 or 2 hits away from calling it a career. Do you really want to bank on? Do you really want to bank on those 2 quarterbacks coming in and trying to help you guys out?
here's my
I
question to
mean,
you,
I
Red.
already know we're
No,
taking
no, no.
a quarterback in
Okay,
2027. I already know
Red,
that.
I hate so much.
You don't know
Red.
the answer.
It's
Red. I get
necessarily
that.
true.
Well, Red, I do get that. But my question to you is this: who are you looking at for quarterback for 2027?
So, Harris, he don't know if they're gonna get a quarterback. He hopes
Yes, I
they get a
do.
quarterback. No,
Yes,
you
I
don't.
do.
No, you
Yes, I
don't.
do.
You don't know
Yes, I
that.
do.
No, you
Yes, I
don't. All
do.
right. So who you picking?
Who's your backup quarterback?
No. Who y'all picking? Since you know, who y'all picking?
Well, that'll depend on where we're picking at
It
and
don't
what's
matter.
available.
If you know you pick a quarterback, you should know who you're picking, right?
Who's
No,
Atlanta's
That means you don't know.
who is Atlanta's backup quarterback right now?
Michael
Michael
Penix.
Penix.
Are you talking us to death?
It's
That's what I'm
not like he
saying.
ain't gonna come back.
What's the discussion about the backup quarterback? I don't get that. I mean,
I,
who's your backup
Shit.
quarterback?
Where would Joe Burrow go?
Our backup quarterback is Kenny Penix.
What if
Kenny
what if
Pickett. Kenny Pickett.
What if Joe Burrow get
So I
they
don't
do
I
it
don't
like a
get what
trade
you're
him?
saying about who's your backup quarterback. I missed that for some
We
reason.
both of your quarterbacks got blaring problems. You know what I'm saying? Is what we're saying. You know, one can't stay awake. One of them sleeping beauty, and the other
oh
one
my
can't
god.
stay. He's always injured too.
Well, Twan,
The Archer.
maybe you're not aware. I know Nick is, and I know AC is on top of it because she made a comment when I said what I said earlier. But neither of the two of them have ever medically retired from football. But listen, I don't
What the
care too
fuck
much
does that
about either one of them.
matter?
I don't care about either one of them because I said, and Bloody knows this.
But
I've said it before
your
that
two-time coach of the year
Kevin
does.
Stefanski will be drafting his own quarterback in 2027.
And it's still
You
gonna
don't
be
know
a
that.
rookie. It's still gonna be a rookie
Yeah,
quarterback.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my.
And you banking your future on a rookie quarterback right
Now let me
away.
ask you,
No,
Twan. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you,
yeah, I
Twan.
am.
Hold on,
I
Twan.
am.
On a rookie
Let me ask you this,
quarterback.
Twan.
And you don't even know who
Twan,
it's gonna be. All right, go
Twan.
ahead.
Let me ask
Right.
you this, Twan. Let me ask you this, Twan. Stefanski came from where?
Cleveland.
Minnesota and Cleveland.
I was talking to Twan.
Oh wow.
Minnesota and Cleveland.
Okay.
Doodle Browns?
Did he ever had a chance to draft a quarterback in any one of those organizations?
No, he didn't.
You sure?
Yeah, he's
Oh
Bloody?
sure.
Two
no.
quarterbacks got drafted
Yeah,
last
he's
year.
sure.
Should do it, right? Should
Thank you.
do the other dude.
Yeah. So if he's been
Like
picking
I said,
Two
quarterbacks,
no.
quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks.
if he's been at the helm at head coaching, so he didn't have a chance to pick a quarterback. He obviously did, right?
He picked
And
two
he
of them
didn't
to
do
be
it.
exact.
Thank you.
Hey,
So
hey,
hold
Poppin.
on. I'm not finished.
All right. Well, then I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Very logical.
So he's had the chance to pick a quarterback. Didn't do a good job at that. So now I'm hearing that all of a sudden, because the Atlanta Falcons need a quarterback just like we do, that he's going to do a great job again picking another quarterback. This will be the third quarterback he done picked. I'm just saying, what's the likely the Falcons plan to
So,
do?
so,
It's to
so,
stay with
Poppin, let me
Tua.
ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you
My
talk
God,
about a
this
franchise quarterback, typically you talking about somebody you take in the first round, second round, or whatever. Well, actually, normally it's reserved for first round. Who makes the first round and second round picks for your organization?
You're getting into some semantics now, man.
No, I'm not. I'm getting into
he actually
facts.
said it.
I'm getting into facts.
That
Who
motherfucker
makes
actually
the
said it.
first round pick for your organization?
The GM. The
The
GM.
owner.
Damn
I'm
owner.
gonna say it again, Bloody Knuckles, because the man said it his fucking self, and
I
that's why
know.
Poppin won't answer.
Hey,
Who makes
no.
the
Don't
first?
tell me
Hold on,
that.
The
Poppin.
Hold on.
GM.
Let's
No,
don't
hold
get
on.
into an
You said
argument.
let
I
me
waited
answer,
for you to
nigga. Let me
finish
answer,
so you can
nigga.
speak clearly and
You
let me
said
speak
you
clearly.
said let me answer, right?
Okay,
I don't need you to
please.
repeat it 8 times for me to answer. Other people were talking, but you just said Stefanski gonna get his guy. So why are you bringing up what the GM gonna do? Is Stefanski gonna go get his guy? I mean, he picking him, right? Ain't that what you said?
Actually,
No.
Poppin.
Twan, did he not say that?
That's what he just said.
See, you're getting
Okay,
emotional. You're getting
thank you.
emotional
No, I'm not.
because you're no.
What the
The
fuck is
the
emotional got
the
to do with
octane
anything,
of your
bro?
voice is going
That
up,
don't
and
mean nothing.
and you're hurrying to overtalk
Man,
me
stop
because
all
you
that
feel like you're
emotion. Just
Red,
losing.
talk,
you
man.
cut me off.
Let's keep it calm.
I don't have to stay calm. If I want to get hype, I get hype.
Okay, so Poppin, I never said that your GM makes your first round pick. Your owner said on the um what's
Pat
his
McAfee
name show,
show.
Poppin?
Pat
Uh,
McAfee show.
Pat, thank you, Blood. The Pat McAfee show. He said he makes the first round picks, not
And
your GM.
you also said that Stefanski gonna get his guy. So you assumed or insinuated that Stefanski takes his quarterback.
It's a
Going off of what you
possibility.
said.
It's a
Okay then. So
possibility.
what are you questioning me for, sir?
Let me finish, please. It's a possibility that Stefanski will, because that might be what Atlanta does. I don't know. Matt Ryan may choose the quarterback. I don't know. But you asked me about Stefanski choosing his quarterbacks at Cleveland.
I didn't
And
ask you
that
that.
answer and that answer
I didn't
that
ask you that.
answer is a big that
I
answer
didn't
is,
ask you that. Your name's not Twan. I asked Twan, sir.
Hey, Red,
okay, go ahead, man.
Uncle Gates said, Red, why you play victim everywhere you land?
Uncle Gate, why don't you hit the
Where
link
you
and come
land.
up and talk to me? You're not afraid to show up on shows.
Everywhere you land.
See, what Red don't like is when you use the same words he used against him.
Well,
You
I
said
was
it. I
trying
didn't.
to address your statement about
Okay,
Kevin
I see a plan.
I
Stefanski
never.
and
You
his
brought up.
history and his history of picking quarterbacks.
All right, so look,
Okay.
man, the homie is in here, bro. You know,
Flame.
Flame is in the building with the $10 super chat. He said, it is possible that this division will be won with a 6-10 or 7-11 record next year, too. He said 2. Man, that's the lower. He said, we may all play the same divisions, but there are 2 or 3 games we play number 1 teams no one else plays.
And he says 2 because it's happened before.
Okay. That's Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat. Appreciate that comment. And if you guys would like to donate to the channel, man, whether it be the Cash App or it be through the super chats, man, please help us out, you know what I'm saying, financially over here so that we can bring y'all better shows. Make sure you guys hit that link, like the show. But again, if you like to donate to the channel, man, don't forget to do that. Reach into your pockets and show some love, man. All right?
Yeah, I also want to bring up because we didn't talk about this over here. You know, the Panthers went back and got Nick Scott. How do y'all feel
Poppin',
about
you
that?
about to make me want to walk away. I just got back. I want to walk away now.
Walk away slowly.
You know, we all trying to forget that happened, but I don't see him playing though.
He will play, but
nah, he ain't playing. He is not playing.
Trust me, he's gonna get on that field, bro.
Unless we get a hell of a free safety.
That dude, he ain't playing.
He's your starter.
They are about to go in that draft and do all that. Look, they brought him.
Is
Look,
your starter.
Do you mind me asking, Pop, what did y'all sign him for? What is the details of the contract?
Let me complete my statement.
Probably a 1-year piece.
It's a 1-year deal.
Claire,
what's that?
They brought him back just to let him go when we get ready to do them cuts before the season starts.
53-man roster.
He about to be a camp body.
I mean,
where this phrase "camp body" came from?
I hope.
But I don't think so.
They brought him back just to fill in some space.
So bloody.
Yes, sir.
So bloody.
Yes, sir.
If I could answer just quickly that, man. So it's like, you know, when you have a team and you got to play preseason games and practice, injuries occur in football. So you got to have players that can go out there and in the exhibition games play against other players. You don't want to risk your stars to injury. So you basically, like Twan says, you have camp bodies, people who you could put a uniform on, get them to go out there and play. You don't really give a damn if they get beat up or injured or whatever else, because they was never going to be part of your final roster.
Now, speaking of
understandable.
that,
I just never heard of that phrase until like last week. I'm like, camp body. Like what the hell?
Oh no, that's crazy.
Uh,
Okay. Let me tell you another word for it. Crash
Crash
test
crash
dummy.
dummies.
Oh,
I
Hey,
mean,
look,
Crash test
shout out to
dummies.
Jeff
damn,
Harkness.
Jags.
He
Oh
said
my god.
He said with all two his concussions, he probably don't even know what team he's on.
He probably don't.
I'm gonna be
That's
G.
right.
A lot of people be sitting there talking shit about Tua. That little motherfucker may get hot, man.
Well, Bloody
Well,
hit. This is not the
we
I
can
hope
point,
hope
we
it.
Bloody.
do. I hope we
Check this
do.
out, Bloody. Check this
Yeah.
out. And it's
What's happening?
worth my saying it again. We signed Tua and all his concussions for $1.3 million.
Mm.
Y'all signed Jalen Phillips and all his concussions for $120 million.
Two totally different
Who?
positions. And
Whoa.
And the
Who
years
are?
is different too.
Who
cut
are?
it out,
Who
bro.
are? Who
Cut
are?
it
There
out.
you go.
Cut
He
it
There
did
you
out.
that
go.
5 years
That's a
ago.
reach though.
There
You
you
just
go.
reached. You reached horribly on that one.
That's not a
Try
reach.
again.
Trying to touch
That's not
God.
a reach.
Try
That's a
again.
fact. That's a fact.
You reached horribly on that one.
That's a
So
fact.
speaking of rounds, did we not just get rid of Andy Dalton for a 7th round pick in 2027?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
did.
Yeah, we did. We got rid of him for step round pick.
That's crazy.
So damn. So
Shout out
we
to my
must be
man
loaded
Dan
with picks,
That's
Floyd.
huh?
that's that's good GMing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my
Yeah.
man Dan Floyd. He said we're getting double digit dubs this year, guys. I agree. JP said, get me Bud Clark from TCU. I want him too, man. I won't complain
Yeah.
about Nick Scott.
Yeah, he
I will
nice.
too.
Don't worry about it. He
Um,
coming. JP, he
Yeah,
coming.
we can get him late. Flame for Jesus. He said, look, I think we win 5 to 6 games next year, JP. Yeah.
That's actually what I
man.
predicted.
Well, that's the thing, though. Listen,
NFC South champion Carolina Panthers.
People like what Flames say get under their skin, man. Like I was trying to tell Nick, like it's his opinion. You don't gotta agree with it. Do you think I agree? I love Flame to death, but you think I agree with him when he says 5 to 6 wins? No,
Juan, I've been saying the same thing.
Nah,
I
man.
believe the
It
same
won't be
thing.
like that. It won't be that bad, bro.
NFC South champion Carolina Panthers.
In the NFC South champions, say our name when y'all say our name. Say it right.
Man,
Yeah,
I just did. NFC South champion Carolina Panthers.
And Dan Floyd said, in here. Whoa.
It got to be better than that because I ain't gonna lie, man. That winning the division is weak. It got to be more than just that now, bro.
Winning division is not
I don't
weak.
mind speaking the truth, man.
Like,
NFC South champion Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I understand why.
Jalen Phillips medically retired from football. It's just a fact.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, your quarterback was
So,
throwing
well,
game
I mean,
Bro, that
I was
just
about,
off me.
It is a fact.
Go ahead, Mr.
Tell your quarterback to stay awake.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say, but we're just gonna ignore the fact that if you were to count up every single injury, because that's what you're doing, Red, as far as what Jalen Phillips has gone through, he's had 7 total injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And
documented.
Tua has 18. Documented.
Don't forget about the Archer. Don't forget about the Archer.
Exactly. Okay, but I'm telling you, Tua documented 18.
Yep.
18.
So
now,
so you're getting upset with not upset, but you're arguing because
is this dating back to his college days?
I'm doing college on both of them. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I saw Teal get knocked down and got up and did the pepper seed to his sideline. So
see, I just remember him when he had that hip injury his last year at Bama, and I knew that shit was going to affect him.
Nope.
Yeah, especially with his mobility.
If I counted correctly, it was 18 for Tua, and Jalen Phillips has 7.
Yeah.
But we're trying to argue, but we want to keep saying he medically retired.
Well, I mean, AC, I'll tell you the only reason that I bring that up is because it's a fact. Just like it's a fact that Tua has a concussion history. It's a fact. And it's a warning sign of the having a propensity towards injuries in football. That's all it is.
Ray. Okay, Ray, but let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this, Ray. If he medically retired, why is he still playing football?
Because he unretired.
Okay, so
Oh,
then why is
okay.
bringing up the medically retirement even a thing?
Because
he thinks it's
because
gonna bother.
his
he got no
medical
other he got
injuries
no other angle to go at.
caused him to contemplate and decide to retire.
Yeah, and
5 years ago.
Tua should have been medically retired, but
I
you know.
agree, but he chose not to.
Okay. So, but my point is
Tua
you're
should be
using
working
it.
with a
You are
sleep lab.
using it. But Red, I know you.
AC,
You're
AC,
using
let
it.
me
You're using it.
cut to the chase. What I'm
Uh-huh.
simply saying is, and hear me very clearly,
Uh-huh.
we signed a player who has a very documented medical injury history for
Uh-huh.
$1.3 million. You
Okay.
signed a player who has a very clear and factual medical history for $120 million. Which one is the bigger gamble monetarily? Who stands to lose more?
No, hold up, Claire. Let me get this one. I'll say that we got the bigger gamble. Who has the bigger upside?
Jalen Phillips.
Well, I would say
Just answer
because
the
of
question.
I'm about to answer it. Because of the positions that they play, Tua has the bigger upside.
Man, look, let me get your last word for
No,
the
no,
day.
no,
Good
Twan,
P
no, no,
crack,
no.
man.
Who,
Sammy Brown still
Twan,
in college, homie.
who is people going to fear more, Tua or Phillips?
And Red
Who
know
can
that.
impact
So
the game more, a
Red, why are
quarterback
you
or
doing that,
edge
Red?
defender?
No. What quarterback and what edge rusher?
No,
My
no,
edge
no.
Red,
rusher
who has the
No.
or
bigger
your
upside,
quarterback?
Red?
No,
Red,
no.
who has the
We're
bigger
not going. We're
upside,
not.
Red?
We're not doing the whole
Right.
32
Right.
NFL. We talking about Joe Funky
Right.
ass Falcons
Right. Right.
and the NFC South champions, the Carolina Panthers.
Right.
So who's going to affect the game more, Tua or Phillips? Answer that, sir.
Now
Riddle me that,
what I
Batman.
would tell you
Hold up,
is
Red. Hey,
It's
Red,
only one. It's only one name.
before you go, Red,
go ahead.
you gotta start practicing some humility, man. You do.
Actually, I don't.
No,
Because
Let
now
me
you're
tell you
Oh
getting
why.
into who I
shit.
Look,
am as a
I'm
man.
going to explain to you why.
Okay.
Do you remember when y'all only had like what was it, 5 picks in the last draft?
Yes, I
Was it
remember.
5? And
Yeah.
then Claire, who did they get? They got the linebacker that I wanted, and then
Mm-hmm.
y'all got who, Red? And then y'all traded up, and I don't know if y'all traded up or not. And then y'all picked up,
They did when they got James Pierce.
yeah.
Yep. That
And
was
you
a
know what
trade up.
and then you know what the first thing I said? I said the Atlanta Falcons won day one. I said they might not have that many picks, but it's about the picks that you do get. I said they won day one. And I told Red, I even put it in there. I was going at some people in the Discord. I was like, I don't care what you say. They won day one. But why is your goal that no matter what good comes to the Panthers, your goal is to try to get us to see it differently?
He's a competitor.
Before you talk, on the last show, you said, I'm damn good. I'm good. When I come up here, I know what I'm doing. I know how to get under people's skin and say or whatever. I'm good. You tap yourself on the back. I said, not with me, because I know what you're doing. But why is it so hard for you to call a spade and go, what y'all doing is incredible, is scary, it's got me concerned. Y'all beat us without that. Bryce Young owns y'all. And just say something decent about our squad. Why do you keep turning left?
Now Twan put out a lot of information and he
No, I
posed
didn't.
it to
I
Red
didn't put out a
Swarm.
lot of
So can
questions.
I please respond?
I don't want no
With
long.
nobody else jumping in because he put a lot of meat out there.
Long response.
I can't promise that.
I want a 1 minute response.
So let me say this, Twan. I'm not going to use the same exact words that you did. As a fan, I'm not terrified or fearful of the Carolina Panthers. Now, it's interesting you said on the last show because I did come on the last show. And guess what I said? I said that the Carolina Panthers won week 1 of free agency in this division. You don't recall that, Twan?
Yep.
Okay. So is that showing humility and giving credit where credit is due, Twan?
It's not humility to show humility, and then in your next statement, you make a statement that takes all that humility away. Like
That's
I said
not
what I said.
that's your opinion.
No. Let me finish. It's not for you to go, y'all did such and such, but let me tell y'all how y'all gonna continue to suck.
That's
That don't
because
work. That's not
you
how it
want me to
works.
say you want me to, you want to
I don't want you to
determine what
say
I say.
anything. I don't want you
You
to say
want me to
anything.
say what you want me to say. And that's not the way I operate. I gave credit where credit is due.
No, bro.
I said very clearly,
I don't want you
very
to say what I
straightforward.
want you to say because I know you ain't gonna do that. But I'm trying to tell you, it's not humility
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
chose
but don't
humility
accuse me,
and then you take it away.
don't accuse me of not saying that I recognize the good things that your team did when I clearly stated that I recognize
But
it.
it means
So,
nothing when you come right back around and then you go,
y'all
Phillips
ain't
ain't
do
gonna
shit.
be that. How do y'all think y'all got better?
I
Let me
think that's
finish, right?
because that's your
When you go,
consciousness.
how did y'all get better? Why do y'all think y'all got so much better? You see, the thing is, when you ask questions, you're really making statements. I can read between that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, no,
What do
that's
you
when you
think
go
that the
too
left
far.
tackle this, the center gonna be this, Bryce this, or whatever? Your team sucks. Your team didn't get better. We don't know
Damn.
what your team is gonna do in the draft.
That's what you would like to hear
So
me say.
why don't you deal with what's going on with
But that's
y'all
your
right now?
perspective. That's your perspective. And I don't try to change or take that from you.
Well, how many other
And I
Falcons?
can tell you,
How
you're
many other
foolish for
Falcons
expecting me.
podcasters? So how many other Falcons
You're
podcasters
foolish.
agree with you?
You're foolish for expecting me to say
How
things the
many
way
other
that you think
Falcons
that I should say
podcasters
them
agree with you?
because I won't do it. And that's
How
why
many
we
other?
enjoy these debates,
I
man.
think you heard what I said. How many other Falcons podcasters or shows that you're going on to that agree with you?
Um, I've heard and been on a few of them that have similar views that I do, but not. I don't have anybody in my life that I see things identically with.
I saw a podcast the other day that I just came across on my TV.
Okay, one.
A Falcons podcast. I forgot the
Right.
name of the two dudes. They look like some older gentlemen, though. They look older. One
One
was
fan at a
gray.
time.
I
One
don't
fan at
know.
a time.
But guess what? Guess what I
But
kept hearing?
that's Falcons podcast.
That's what I heard.
They
Kept
good
hearing
too.
them say. They said what Carolina is doing over there is scary.
But
That's
this my thing.
humility.
That's
That's
my this my
humility.
thing. This my thing. You can't contradict yourself. Like one minute you be like, man, yeah, you know what? Y'all, y'all did a good thing in free agency. Then come back and be like, you know what? Y'all ain't really do nothing.
Exactly.
Like stand on what you said.
Here's
Like,
what's funny.
but
Here's
you know
what's
what? You
funny.
know what? I don't take my time out because when I give you props, I'm gonna give you props on whatever your team does. I'm not gonna take my time out to try to sit here and have a circle jerk conversation or whatever the case may be
But guess
about your
what?
team.
That's
At the
popping.
end of
That's
the day,
not Red
I
Swan.
know that. I know that. That's why I'm talking about me. I didn't say you.
Yeah,
I don't know how you
we're
got that
different.
confused.
We're different.
Of course. I'm telling you about me. See, I can talk about me. So at the end of
But
the day,
Twan thinks he can talk about him and me.
Hey, yeah, hey, take a look at them picks, man.
Yeah, man.
Twan,
That's
when you get a
fine.
chance.
Let me go ahead and tell y'all
Yo, PD Crack, I just gotta
what
say one
PD got.
thing, bro. Sammy Brown is still in college, so he won't be in the
Yeah,
6th round, homie.
God
yeah.
damn.
And Poppin, let me one last thing, Twan. I'll be quick. I want to say this to Pop.
Hold tight. Let me read Quicks. PD Quick got Jordan Travis in the first round, Arizona State. You know I'm loving that. He got Ruben Bain, second round, edge.
you would get Ruben Bain in the
Twan,
second round.
Twan, it's it's definitely Jordan Tyson. Jordan Travis is no longer playing football.
I said
Yeah, it's
Jordan
stuck in
Damn.
Tyson.
his head.
I heard
That's a
Jordan
medical
Travis.
retirement.
I said Jordan Tyson. I'm
You
I,
reading
did say
it.
I
You
Tyson,
said
though.
Travis.
You
You
said
said
Travis before.
Travis. You said Travis.
Maybe
But you could probably stop
Go
there
ahead.
because Jordan
listen.
Ruben Bain won't be in the second round. I mean,
All right, so let me finish.
you could discredit
I'm
those
just
picks right
reading what
there.
the man put down. Y'all can't even let me get through his picks. Debate it when I'm done.
I'm just taking a
He
shot.
said
That's all.
round 3. He said
You
center
missed.
guard Parker, Brailsford out of Alabama. Round
Mm-hmm.
4, he
What we
got
talking about, baby?
cornerback Ian Terrell out of Clemson. Round
Fuck with
5,
that.
he's got a running back CJ Baxter out of Texas. Round 6, well, that
Oh
guy's
hell no.
in round
He's a
7, he
junior.
got wide receiver returner Barian Brown out of Kentucky.
I don't
Yeah,
think CJ Baxter. I think he went back to Texas, Petey.
Yeah,
Edge can
Running back.
confirm that, but I'm pretty sure he went back to Texas. Yeah.
yeah.
when they get
CJ
my
Baxter
man
went
up
back to
Speaking of
Texas. That boy
speaking of
nice.
Kentucky, what happened to that running back last name Law that came from Alabama that went to Kentucky? He's in the draft.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
I think his name is Kendrick Law. He won #1 for
Oh,
Kentucky
I
this
have
year.
no idea. I have no idea.
Hey,
Because I remember he
Pops,
was
just
at
to be
Bama. My little
very
brother
clear,
told me
Pops,
about him.
I think y'all did great work on the defense. I've been clear to say that, and I don't think you really addressed your offense this offseason.
Hey,
That's what I said.
but just wait for the draft, bro. We'll do some things. Listen, JP with the $5 super chat, and then we're gonna get to our guests. He said, brush to his hair hard, and he might throw up gang signs
God.
on your set. 18 injuries.
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
I'm trying to say he's that tender-headed. Jesus.
Also, man, look, we got the man that's gonna come over here and make
Built
this
a special
this.
helmet for him.
We got Mr. D Money in the building. D Money, what's going
Needs
on,
it.
bro?
Yeah. What's going on, my family? You know,
a whole lot of hating. A whole lot of hating is going on over here.
I won't talk about that because I was sitting back trying to enjoy this beautiful program like I do on numerous weeks. Listen to Twan about this John Claire with her draft facts and everything else. But you know, I know that Swarm is a part of the opposition. I'm gonna say that again. I do know that Swarm is part of opposition.
Thank you, D Money.
But he's family, man. Well, y'all been throwing chains at this man, sodas, apples, whatever.
Hey, I just gotta say this: you made D Money go to his high voice.
And my boy, and the part that killed me is like my man has said nothing different than what he's been saying the whole time.
The whole time.
Swarm. Now, mind you, Swarm, you a crafty individual because you're trying to bait these boys. I be seeing you when you be casting the line. I see it.
Take the bait, bro.
And the joke that kills me is people don't realize he's setting you up 3 statements before the actual statement that offends you. He will sit there and be sweet to you and let you say your statement just so he can make you look like a clown. But that's
I raised 4 kids, D Money. I'm good at it, man.
You know what? Shout out to you because I hardly got no hair and I got gray in my beard. And you still seem pretty lively. So shout out to you. But before I left, because there was so much hating and there was so much hitting, I just wanted to throw in a little bit of delusional optimism into this situation, family. Went and got a running back that's shaped like a linebacker. That should help take some loads off of something. We got a defense here that's ready to do the daggone thing. I know there's a lot of people that don't want to give credit to the defense because there hasn't been a lot of moves done to the offense. But like I continue to tell everybody, we can have all the shiny and fancy things on offense. We can be the highlight show on ESPN and every other network. But if your defense ain't knocking men into the dirt and holding points off the board, you're never going to get to where you need to be. And we all know this, but because of our fanhood and how we get excited, we kind of take it to another level. But we do understand that this shit does not happen in one off season, one free agency, one draft. Where are we at now is based off of 2 drafts already. Okay, hands-on and compiling. And I know for Red sees it. And if you think about it, his pushback has been more since we haven't moved. But for the simple fact that you leave the door open for him to run through and hit you where you're sensitive, the man is actually winning quite a bit. But Swan, I'm going to tell you just like this, man. As I have respect for you, I have respect for your franchise. But respectfully, I feel we're going in the opposite trajectory than you are, and it's in our favor right now. I wish y'all nothing but the best. But when it comes to these Carolina Panthers, if you ain't with us now, you ain't welcome to the parade.
Hey, good man. I love it. I love the way that D Money brings his points, man.
Yeah, it feel the shift too.
Shout out to
It
Carlos Huff. He
hurts.
said, I've been
It
telling
hurts.
y'all Red for years. Love to troll, give compliment, and disrespect you in the next sentence.
Yep.
Keep ready.
Hey,
Sure.
I think
I hope
Clay.
I'm at least entertaining though, because otherwise, I mean, yeah, just tell me don't show up, Red.
You're rocking the
And
shoe.
dude, you be having me over here crying. You done caught me over here crying. I don't think entertainment's the issue, bro.
Thank you, D buddy.
Hey, I want to do something real quick, man. Look, Claire, I'm gonna start with Claire.
Oh
I
God.
want to do a 3-man draft.
Boy,
For
I
with
thought you
everybody.
were say
I
something else.
want to run through it quickly with everybody. It's just just 3 rounds. That's it. All right.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay.
We're gonna get in and get out of this. I just want to see how people are picking.
Oh God. Let me.
Trying
We're
to
gonna
have us quickie,
rotate
huh,
through.
Twan? No, Red, you're not included. You ain't even in the first round. So
No, he can
Well,
pick. He
I
can pick.
mean, he's done this before, and go order like AC would be number one, and she
No,
would pick
Red
for
is
the
gonna
Raiders.
participate. I want to see what he thinking.
Yeah,
All right, let's go. Claire,
yeah.
lady
what is
first.
he gonna
Ladies first.
But it
participate
was
in?
funny what you said, Poppin. It was
What he
funny.
go,
Okay. Wait. What?
what,
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What am I doing? Am I picking for the? Am I picking for a team? Is it just
No,
our
man.
team?
No.
Lord, everybody talking all at once. Well, for one, Makai Lemon ain't gonna be there, but that's cute.
Fuck McCollum.
It might be.
Look, y'all are like drafts go in the order that y'all think they go in there.
James.
Somebody always falls out of the top 10 or the top 20.
That one's supposed to be them.
Well, what?
Go ahead, Claire. It's only Claire. Let's go.
It's only me.
Interesting.
God,
This don't look right, but
it doesn't look right, and I'm so tempted to. Shit. Do I want to do this early? Do I want to do this
Do you want
early?
to see the people that's already been picked?
I mean, I guess. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Hey,
that didn't really.
Twanamo, can you enlarge it a little bit?
Seeing it didn't really help.
Said I'm old.
Thank you, brother.
All right, so these are picks so far. Mendoza to like what we expected. Arvell Reese to the Jets. Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals.
Ooh, I don't know if they'll go that
Ruben
high.
Bain to Tennessee. Sonny Styles in New York. Carnell Tate. Dillon Thieneman to the Bengals. Let me see.
It don't look that whack. It don't look that whack.
Kenyon Sadiq to the Jets and Jordan Tyson to the Vikings.
The Buccaneers ain't taking no tackle.
My God.
All right. If it falls that way,
I mean, if it falls that way, I mean, I want to. I don't want to. I like CJ. Just go ahead and take my boy out of Toledo.
Go with your heart, Clem.
Toledo. I love Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I love that kid.
ESPN said we'll get him too.
Sonny Styles, he ain't gonna last long anyway.
They have wide receivers, y'all number one need.
BPS. Oh, I already saw which direction I would go.
Well, we always go.
Our GM. Hold on, I'm just trying to give him, since he was, quoting my GM. My GM said we're going BPA in the draft.
That's what he said. He said his exact words is, if there's a wide receiver in there that we like at number one, that's who we're gonna take.
Nah, I'm just saying what PFF had up there. They have that y'all need wide receiver, tight end, center, and defensive line.
That's
I'm all about bolstering the offensive line.
Come on, Claire.
Gotta stop looking at
PFF. I thought someone else was going after me. I'm sorry.
No, you did the first three picks.
That's my fault then. I mean, there ain't no way Ty Simpson. I don't even want him anyway. Go grab Eli Stowers, please, or Stowers, however you say his name. Stowers.
Yeah.
Can I ask, how do we feel about Proctor?
Who?
Proctor.
The offensive lineman. Yeah.
From Alabama.
All right. Is the third pick.
And then go Kyle Lewis, or I think it's Kyle Louis is how you're supposed to say it, but yes, Kyle Lewis out of Pitt.
Okay.
No, not Connor Law, Kyle Lewis.
Well, we knew what you meant.
Yeah. Well, the graph. Well, I don't care what it
Yeah,
grades
it's
me
gonna
at.
affect their grade.
The grade
It
gonna
will
be
affect.
higher.
I mean, I guess, but that is not who whatever.
So
It was
she
supposed to be Kyle Lewis, linebacker out of Pitt.
right.
Just so everybody knows. On that third pick.
So you gotta. They didn't really like. They thought that Emmanuel pick was all right.
Yeah, because he was 2 picks off of ours, and safety is not deemed a top need.
Yeah, by PFF. Yeah, you're right, AC.
You gotta
That's
understand
why.
how they
That's because
grade.
they don't know our team. They don't know
Yeah,
nobody's team.
Because they don't know anything
Yeah.
exactly.
That's why I hate
I don't care about the
PFF.
grades.
That's what I'm saying. Because when you pick for what you know is your team needs, they gonna give you a poor grade because they think differently.
Yeah, if you're not
Right.
picking who they suggest,
That's
you
right.
get an A.
Yep.
That's the part of PFS that's stupid.
Who wants to go next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, Pop.
Because I'm gonna tell you another thing that y'all see. If y'all look, some of these players there. Hold on, I think I've seen it on PFF before.
Pop, I
Why don't
still
you?
don't understand their scales. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, they just got their own little measurement they go by that nobody else has the formula to.
Yeah, yeah.
Ed, you gonna go?
But I think they've been in the AI for a while, D Money.
That would
Well, they
explain
changed
it.
up their grading scale
Yeah.
since
Hold on.
Chris Collinsworth bought
Let
that
me
place.
take this down for a second because I got to put my payment in. I didn't realize that it ran out.
Hey, Twan, I was pissed off when I saw that charge on my card.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
I didn't know that
It caught me by surprise, man.
I thought they was charging me by the month. So
I think they hit their annual on you.
They do weekly payments. What is it?
Dang, they got prepaid.
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy because this is how they get you. They charge you like $24.99 for the month, right? But if you get the annual, it's only $9 a month, right? But if you get the annual, they want all their money up front.
It's $60 a year for Edge.
What you mean $60 a year for Edge?
That's his veteran discount.
It is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So when was you gonna tell me, mother?
He
Well,
probably
he
didn't
may
know.
have not known, but I not until you said it right now did I know what you was paying.
Hey man, let me
It's
use your
$60 a
discount,
year for veterans. Y'all need to work that.
Well, that's what I'm talking about there. That's that collaboration. Make a dream come true.
You
Yes,
talking about
sir.
$60 for the whole year?
Yeah. Teamwork is dream work.
So we'll do that
So
later. I'm just gonna do the
y'all,
20.
you think they're gonna make center a priority this year?
No.
I just want more to the offensive line. I mean, I need depth. I really need depth. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but I need O-line depth, man.
I think they
That's
will
what I'm
get
saying
depth.
for.
I think they'll get depth, but I don't think it's gonna be high in the draft. And I think they're gonna get some undrafted guys. I mean, you still got
Thus, I understand your
uh
strategy where you say the
you
2 year
you
I
still
say
got
around 40.
game plan that y'all been working because you have to have depth and good depth to have any hopes of going anywhere in the NFL. Because injury is going to occur, man. You never know to who and where. But the way that you sort of protect yourself, rightly as you say, D Money, is to build depth into your team, man.
So what round do you think they should actually go for one? Third or fourth round?
I'm thinking they should go in the second, to be quite honest.
I can't hear
You'll probably
people.
get better quality guys in the second, but it also depends on how
I
you scout
think
too.
what I would think. I don't know, man. I want to solidify that linebacker room for sure, and I want to solidify that D line. So
Rodriguez?
absolutely.
So Red,
And,
guess what?
okay.
Let me get Red back in here. Let me tell y'all what I did. Well, this is old man tactics. So I already paid for it. I was just, you got to sign into the thing when you ain't been in it in a minute. Man, I was about to get ready to repay for this thing again.
So, Petey, I think they're gonna move. I think they're gonna move up in the second round and go snatch Rodriguez.
You think
Oh,
so?
hey,
Like,
Claire.
I don't. I, went, I mean, like he. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ed says he was in the backstage. Come back, Ed. Is he in there?
He's not. They've got Rodriguez potentially going in the first now, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, see,
it's possible.
When they got Devin Lloyd, I thought that kind of changed the trajectory of possibly even going high for a linebacker. I thought they were going to change their mind on it.
Who's gonna be next to him, Petey?
Yeah, I didn't think like that because I mean they only brought back Shirless and what's the other guy they brought back? They brought back another person, but those guys usually play.
No, he's not.
They didn't bring Roseboom back. But
Hey, I was gonna say, Twan. Go ahead, Poppin. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Go ahead, Poppin.
Other guys just play special teams.
Trevor Wallace,
Isaiah Simmons.
Thank you.
I think
that's what it was.
Wallace get better though, and Wallace could be an impact if Lloyd can rub off on him a little bit.
Yeah,
can't rub off somebody who keep getting hurt.
I just put in the chat. I asked Copilot earlier, like what they thought we were going to do, and I put the first 5 picks it's projecting us to do. So it's interesting what it picked. I've talked about a few guys. I put it in the chat. It's Jacob Rodriguez at 19, Eli Stowers, Bryce Lance, Jadarian Price, and then Harold Perkins.
Now
Claire, I'll take that.
Harold Perkins gonna be that low?
Would y'all be upset?
Apparently. Now, granted, y'all have to remember, it's AI. It's going to get shit wrong. Yeah, I asked Copilot.
No.
It's going to get shit wrong.
I know, but it's just funny that I put it in Discord a whole week ago about saying I asked Discord, everybody in Discord, hey, would y'all be mad if they take Rodriguez at 19? And we talked about that, this, that, and other. So hey, maybe me and the AI on the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, I didn't disagree with you. I agree with you.
Even though I did a whole.
It wasn't about disagreeing.
Yeah. It wasn't about that. It's the fact that even AI is now projecting that it
I think if he's the fit, then he's the fit.
But question: Do y'all think he's a first round?
I won't be mad at it.
I
believe he could be.
You're not gonna know if he's a first round
Yeah,
talent.
I was gonna say, bloody. For example, and this is not me, and I haven't watched enough of Arizona, but I mean, does anyone think that so far? I'm making a point. Does anyone think Marvin Harrison has lived up to being what he was?
No.
Okay,
so he had a sorry ass quarterback.
Okay, well
look, you guys also have to remember that the guys that go first go to bad teams. It's gonna be
no, I know, but my point is that not every you can't just say is he worth or is he a first round. I mean, because you don't know. Puka Nacua right now, if we were to redraft it, we would have taken his ass at one point. Way early.
No, that's true. All
right, so check this
but
out.
He was a 5th round selection, so I mean, there's that.
Somebody asked for him earlier, so I told y'all Carolina Panthers scored death on everybody this year, man. Let me get my man Prime up in here.
More money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more.
Hey,
What up?
Prime, ever since you left me, more edges, more linebackers. What else? More left tackles.
You know, there's a wonderful prophet down there in Miami.
I can't hear
that says, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Prime.
It's not you, Prime. Everybody's having issues with hearing other people. It's StreamYard thing.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, there's a wonderful prophet down there in the state of Florida, in the city of Miami, that says another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one.
So let's check this out.
Every time I look, Dan Morgan is bringing in another one.
Did you see the name of the show?
Yeah, I did. Earlier, I looked at it. Refresh my memory. I just saw you live.
Let me show y'all again. In case y'all missed it. Prime.
Oh, I didn't even know. I had no clue. I had no clue.
Another one.
I had no clue, bro.
Prime hit the head right on the button. It didn't even realize it.
I didn't know that, bro. Hey, another one.
Prime.
I
Another
honestly
one.
did not know. I'm gonna be totally
Yeah.
honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
all the
man.
marks that I've seen them also driving a wide receiver high again. I hope they don't do that shit again.
Well, I actually believe that the Panthers aren't done in free agency, and I'm probably one of the only people that have been saying this, but I believe that Dan Morgan is going to bring in a wide receiver from free agency. Um, I think that that's still
Besides Mitch,
besides
Another
Mechie.
one.
Hey,
Yes,
Twan.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come back, man. I had got knocked early. Y'all sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting, man. What up, PPP?
yes, sir.
What's happening with you,
Mitchell is
bro?
special teams, man.
I just I noticed I heard your voice, man. I just wanted to come back and say, Twan, I gotta go change some light bulbs. My wife just
Oh,
got
that's cool.
home from the store. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
I'm
Hey,
getting
hey,
orders right
Swarm.
now.
Hey,
Yes,
Swarm.
sir.
Next week I'll be in Atlanta. Thursday and Friday, sir.
I'm gonna get in touch with you before, man. I got training, but actually I will be in the city myself each day, man. So
Okay.
I don't know what your schedule gonna be like following the kids. But I like I say, if I don't do nothing else but get in your path and dap you up, man, it'll be good to finally meet you, brother. So
Yes,
I'll
sir.
make my plans to do that, PPP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know we're
Sound
leaving
good?
out from the school about 7 o'clock, and we'll
Excuse
be
me.
making our way on down there to Georgia.
Making my way down.
Georgia. The good Georgia.
I
The
gotta
Hey,
go.
Georgia.
Yeah.
hey,
All
so
right,
so
man.
so PvP, you said that the Panthers gonna pick up another wide
Who's your
receiver?
plate chance?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Twan,
I
I'm
think.
gone, great.
All right,
Thank
bro.
y'all for having me on,
Thanks for
man.
coming
Yes,
through.
sir.
I'll be great.
Okay. Yo.
I
All
think
right.
it's
All right,
a
Rick.
high possibility
Uh
of
huh.
the Panthers making a trade for a wide receiver or bringing one in. Remember
What?
now, last year we went into the season after the 53-man cut with 7 wide receivers, and then Adam Thielen got traded the very next day, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, right now we have 7 on roster, but I think from what we're seeing with Dan and Dave and Brent, these guys aren't satisfied. And if there's a guy out there that I think that they would like to bring in, is actually probably about 3 or 4 that I'm thinking that they may be eyeing or at least have been in communication with,
Who do
uh,
you think
which
they are?
is which is well, yeah, I believe Debo is probably one of them.
Oh
Um,
shit.
Debo Samuel. I think also
Fucking
they,
Tyshawn.
they may have talked to Odell. They may have talked to
Oh my god.
Tyreek's people, and also Stephon Diggs is an option. I know people are saying that Diggs don't went to the Ravens. Nothing indicates that at all as of yet. So yeah. And
Two
then the
head
last the
cases.
last one is a
Uh huh.
possible trade for AJ Brown. So
No.
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 So
No,
Three head
I got a
no,
cases.
proposition for you.
no.
Three head cases and
Quan,
two washed receivers. No.
PPP. I got a proposition for you, PPP.
yes, sir.
So, it's a money proposition. It's a money proposition. So let me make
Mhm.
that clear. Uh, let's double it up, man.
No, sir. No, sir. You'll have the rest of you'll have yours in April. No, sir. No,
Okay.
sir. Yeah. April's gonna be Christmas for a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Then I'll come back with the proposition afterwards.
No, sir. April is done. Yeah. I ain't betting no more. Yeah. Yeah. Now, my brother Twan do owe me $75.
Uh
For
oh.
what?
Yes, sir. We bet that the Panthers was gonna make the playoffs this season for $75.
Uh oh.
Yeah. A little 75. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. I gotta go back and find that.
Yes, sir. I have it written down in my book. I just saying, I ain't like popping and everybody else, that want to try to hold you down and beat you. And I'll just play. But
That don't, 75 don't sound like a number. I bet.
oh yeah, that was the number you bet. We did it
75.
while we did it while we was all on the Black Cat Panther podcast, and
That
yeah.
we wouldn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. You said that we would
I
not
was
make the
telling people
playoffs.
all year was gonna make the playoffs.
Well, that bet you said that we wasn't. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm about to check that one. I ain't saying you won, but I got to check that one.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit Kitty up. Kitty got it too.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yes, sir. But that's neither here nor there. I believe, like I said, I believe Dave and Dan ain't done. Brant Tillis, they ain't done, man. And I actually talked about what's his name? John Mechie back in January as an option for us. And a lot of people said with PPP, he's washed, he's this, he ain't doing nothing. And lo and behold, we brought him on in. Well, bloody. Me and you had a very exhaustive conversation about the other day, and we've surmised that that's not the case. The brother was sick the first year. Second year, he was like the third, fourth person on the depth chart. Gets traded. Then they allocate him only to doing wide receiver screens and stuff like that. But what you cannot deny is one of the reasons why we got Bryce Young was because of the connection with him and John Mechie. All right.
You mean
So
the reason why we got Mechie is the connection he got with Bryce?
no, sir. Because it was us watching Bryce Young connect with John Mechie and and I can't remember the other guys. What's the other guy's name?
You talking about Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you talking about Jamison Williams? Oh,
Jamison Williams, yes, sir.
yes,
Yeah,
those
Mechie.
only two guys that he really was throwing to. Jamison Williams had over 1,500 yards, and John Mechie had over 1,100 yards.
Man,
I know.
Mechie ain't gonna do nothing for us.
I already know that, but
Okay.
Prime is very optimistic.
Very.
Yeah.
Well, Prime. Well, Prime. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So let me ask you a question. So we brought Mitch. So you're saying that we brought Mitch in here to help Bryce out. So
I
this is
believe
the
we
same
brought
question.
Mechie in to be number 3.
Okay, cool.
Over
So let me
who?
ask you this.
Over
Oh,
who?
hold on, Swan. Hold on,
Shells,
Swan.
please don't go off.
Hold on, Swan. Hold on. Let me just finish my question. So we brought Mechie in here to basically help Bryce out. So is Mechie going to be taking targets, touchdowns, and looks away from Ted?
No,
Because
you know
Bryce,
who you talking about.
because Bryce has that Cali
He gonna pick
connection.
up some
Because Bryce has that Cali connection with Ted. So
No,
is
sir.
so
No,
is
sir.
so
No,
is,
sir.
is
No,
You know
Mechie
sir.
who
going to
we
be?
talking about.
So are we going to be doing that?
John Mechie.
Let Ed cook.
John
Let Ed
Mechie
cook.
All right, I'm
is
gonna sit back. I'm
going
gonna
to
step
be
back.
taking Xavier Lee
Here we go.
Getz targets.
Here we go.
Because we need
He's taking
someone
gets.
that
Then
has
what's
sure
Puka going to be doing?
hands. Huh?
Okay. So you need somebody with sure hands. Cool, bet. So if Mechie has these sure hands, how come he's been passed around like a hoe in church?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so glad you asked
I
me
don't
that.
know
And
about
and
any hoes that get passed around the church, but
yeah.
They do.
I'm about to explain that. Well, sir, you do realize that he was drafted in 22 before
Uh-huh.
Bryce. All right.
Uh-huh.
Did he play that first year, sir?
No, he got hurt.
No, sir. It wasn't hurt. He was sick. He had leukemia.
Yeah, he did have leukemia. He
He
did.
had leukemia. And then what did the Texans do the very next year, sir?
They got Tank Dell.
Yes, sir. Amen. And who else they had?
They had
Hold on. What
Nico
happened to Tank
Collins.
Dell? What happened to Tank
Tank
Dell? He got hurt.
Tank Dell got hurt his rookie. Tank Dell got hurt his rookie year too.
Yep, he did.
Okay.
And you see that they had him getting less targets than the tight end. What's his name? Dalton Schultz. I think that's his name.
Dalton Schultz, yeah, because Dalton
Yeah.
Schultz came from the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was getting less. Yeah, so Mechie was getting less targets than Dalton Schultz. What they try to do is they try to work him back in slowly, and then ultimately they trade him to Philadelphia. Now on Philly's roster, he got a little bit of burn, but he was more so like a third, fourth option, man, maybe even fifth option in Philly. If I'm not mistaken, it then goes to the Jets. I mean, the situation that happened with the Jets. They didn't have a quarterback, which is why Justin Fields is now in Kansas City, and they went back and got Geno Smith. So, I mean, everywhere you look, he hasn't been able to perform, not because he can't, but because of sickness and because of availability on the roster, like positioning on the roster. Does he still have it? I believe he does.
So so
Because you don't lose the ability to get open in the slot. You lose the
true.
ability. You don't lose that, which is where I believe he's going to flourish at. You already have Ted McMillan, who's an outside burner.
Uh-huh.
You already have Jalen Coker, who's an outside burner. Now you need someone
Uh-huh.
that can affect the slot. And guess what? Xavier
Uh-huh.
Leggett was not that guy to do that.
Because Xavier Leggett never played in the slot because he's always been an outside receiver. That's the reason why. And let me also ask you this too. Let me
Yes,
also
sir.
ask you this.
Yes, sir.
So since we brought Mitch in here to basically take over from Mullins,
Uh-huh.
basically,
Yes, sir.
and all intents and purposes,
Appreciate that edge.
do you know what Brad Isaac's offensive scheme is?
I have no clue, sir.
So how is Mechie going to fit into the offensive scheme that he doesn't even know, that Bryce Young don't even know?
Well, hold on. Well,
That literally got taken away from Dave
whoa.
Canales.
Hold on. You just had a loaded question, sir. You
That's not a
said
loaded
that.
question.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You assumed that because Brad Isaac is now the offensive coordinator calling plays now, that
Hmm.
things are drastically going to switch as if Bryce Young won't know what's going on, sir. That's very, very untrue. All right.
So
If
what's Brad?
anything,
So what's Brad Isaac's offensive scheme?
hold on, my brother. If anybody has an unawareness of what's going on, it's going to be John Mechie. But you
Hmm.
have Bryce Young, who has played with this system for the past 2 years, going into 3 years. I guarantee you, it's not changing up like you're assuming. The only person that needs to learn is John Mechie. Now, because John Mechie and Bryce Young has cohesion together from college, I am sure. As a matter of fact, I'm about 95.9% sure that this brother is going to beat out Xavier Leggett in training camp for the number 3 spot.
So let me ask you this again: whose offensive scheme is this?
This is Brad Isaac's.
Are we sure?
Well, we was told that Brad Isaac will be the offensive coordinator calling plays. So we know
Hmm.
that he was the offensive coordinator the past 2 years that
Yes.
Dave has been here. The only
Uh-huh.
difference that we're having right now is he will be calling the plays, so the flow of the game will be changed and will be orchestrated by him. Not
So
the
if
concepts.
okay, so if that's the case, then how come Brad Isaac wasn't calling plays before? If this is Brad Isaac's scheme, then how come Brad Isaac wasn't calling plays the last 2 seasons?
It's very simple because Dave Canella said he wanted to do it. I mean, it's a very simple answer.
Okay,
Mhm.
and how has this offense been scheming up? Because as of right now, the only person who's actually effective in this offense is Ted and
Uh,
nobody else.
that's incorrect, sir. Coker is very, very effective in this scheme, sir.
Coker's been effective in the past 7 to 8 games because he only played that many games throughout the
Well, then,
past two
I
seasons
mean,
because
that's
he's been
all you
hurt
can
two
grade
times.
off of. Then that's all you can grade Coker off of, though.
Yeah. And if
So,
you're
Can't
going to say
grade
he's
off
only
the
been
game
good in the
because
past 7 or 8 games, that means he's
uh
been good
huh.
in all of the games that he played
So we
in.
haven't. So okay, but here's the thing: that we also haven't seen Coker in a full season. So can he handle a full season?
We're getting off target. We're talking about John Mechie. We're not talking about Coker.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to sit up here and tell me that the only person that has been effective has been Ted, that's error. That's wrong. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, Coker was one of the heartbeats and one of the fire starters in the Rams playoff game. So
Okay.
yeah,
I understand that.
I don't
But
understand
who?
where that
But
He
concept
was the
comes from.
best
okay.
player for us, PPP that
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So he was. So Coker was a heartbeat and everything like that. Okay. So who was calling the plays? Was Brad Izzy calling the plays, or was Dave Canales calling the plays?
No, sir. That's a very easy question. That was Dave Canellis calling plays.
that's why he gave it up because he's trash
So
at it.
why is Dave Canales not calling the plays now? Since now we got a new
Because
receiver in here.
because Dave Canellis feels that he's been holding the offense back and he's made a lot of he's alluded to this multiple times, saying
Uh,
things like, yeah, I'm the holdup when it comes down to the 40 seconds in between plays, getting plays into Bryce. I think Dave wanted to, of course, anybody. If you're taking over something, you want to put your stamp on it and build a foundation. Now that he's been in here for 2 years, going on his third year, I really feel like Dave is saying, man, let me go ahead and let him have it, so we don't fall into a situation where my ego doesn't allow the team to grow, i.e., David Tepper stepping back. Dave Canellis is now stepping back, allowing his offensive coordinator to call plays, and he just oversees both sides of the football. Very, very smart of him.
I agree with you to a
Yeah,
point.
the only way
We talked about
that
this before.
Yeah, nah, brother.
Hold on, let me finish, man. Okay.
if Xavier Legette comes in out of shape, he's hurt. It has to be several different things because as far as stats and numbers, John Mechie is not beating Xavier Legette in anything when it comes to
No,
numbers.
he's not.
But
He's not.
hey,
We don't know that
it's
yet.
cool. It's cool to pull for a guy that just got here off, from somewhere else instead of pulling for your own people that's here. It is what it is.
Well,
But I'm gonna hit the
well,
bed.
I'm gonna say this,
Long
Pop.
night.
I'm gonna say this, Pop, to that thing. Listen, I have no respect of player. It's all about performance. If Tedero McMillan did not perform year one, I would have been side-eyeing him. If Jalen Coker didn't perform year two, I would be like, yo, we need to look at something else. It's not about being
So why you not? Hold on. You just said it's about performance.
yes,
All
it's
I
about
gave you
performance.
was performance just
No,
now.
sir. No, sir.
I
No, sir.
I
No,
just
no,
told
sir. No, sir.
no.
No,
I
sir.
said
No, sir. You did not. You did not. You
if
brought
you're
up. You
comparing the
you
Xavier
you
Legette
you brought
stats
up you brought up and
and
you
John
said,
Mechie stats,
excuse
they're
me, sir.
not the same.
Excuse me, sir. You
Hold
brought
on, hold
up
on,
the
Pop.
fact that Xavier Leggett has been here and we should be pulling for him because he's our guy. Who says he's our guy? Like, why are you speaking for me? Don't speak for me. Speak for
I talked
yourself.
about me. I talked about me. I didn't say
No, 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 no,
anybody
no, no.
else. I said for me.
No, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
I said
You
I'm
you
not gonna
made a
pull for
statement.
somebody who
You
just
made a
got here.
statement. Okay, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
pulling for
no.
the guy that we have here. Now,
Pop, you made a
if
statement
you
that was
went
a
where?
projecting statement, sir, on how I should look at the players that we currently have
That's,
over players who
that's,
just came in. That was directed towards me.
no. This is for anybody because there's other people listening in the chat. I'm sorry you felt like it was portrayed to you.
Well, I mean, you didn't make a distinction. You definitely was talking to me,
I didn't need
but
to.
anyway,
I didn't need to. You know what I'm saying? It's all
I got you.
entertainment, baby.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it in a very unbiased way, and I'm looking at it from what the organization is doing. We understand that Bryce Young has a connection with John Mechie. We've seen it. It's ingrained in all of our heads because we all watch Alabama tape. So I don't understand why you would think it's so far fetched that John Mechie would come in here and definitely compete with Xavier Leggett for position, because the last time we seen Xavier Leggett, he was dropping footballs and getting footballs ripped out of his hands.
I'm not. No, that was his
Ted
first
was
year.
also
He's
Ted was
he's
also
holding
drop
on to that.
Ted was also dropping touchdown passes and also dropping passes too as well.
Who had
Yeah, but
playoff?
Tet had 70 catches on the season, but Tet had
Who had
70
60 more
catches on the
targets?
season, and 55 of them went for first downs. So
Exactly.
Okay.
he gets a little
Who had 60
leeway
more targets?
for a little
Exactly.
bit
Because
of
Oh,
for a little
whoa,
bit
whoa,
of
whoa,
And
whoa,
guap.
whoa. So
He
why
get a
and
little
does
and,
so
and
so
he's a
Ted
rookie.
gets
constantly
leeway?
being changed
So Ted
for
gets leeway. Whoa,
constantly.
whoa, whoa, what time? So Ted gets leeway for having almost 100 fucking targets thrown at him, but Xavier Leggett can't get no leeways when he only got like six, when he only got
Well,
like
it's
40
not it's
something
not
targets
it's
towards
not
him.
it's not Ted
He had
McMillan's fault that
64
Xavier Leggett
targets.
can't get open.
So
Facts.
we want
right.
Mullins
So
say
What
now
the
Mullins say
hell are we
all the
doing?
time.
so
That's
now
a
it's
fallacy
Mullins
that y'all are spilling.
so now it's Mullins' fault that he only got 40 something targets. So now
So
that's
Yes.
his
so let
fault.
me ask you this: Who's
Yes.
more
Yeah,
talented, Edge?
that's
Who's
his
more
fault.
athletically gifted and talented, Excel or Coker?
You're absolutely right, Ed. It's not his fault.
Who's more talented and
Who was
athletically
the quarterback?
gifted, Excel or Coker?
Who was the
Excel.
quarterback that's
Why
getting?
does Coker get open?
hey when we hey
Coker
Because
when
get open.
Coker's a better route
Coker
runner.
gets
Coker's
open
a
What'd you
better
say,
route
because
runner.
he
Twan?
All
What'd you
right,
say,
then. So
Twan?
then, what,
when we address
Coker
route
gets
running
open
is
because he's been playing the wide receiver position a lot longer than Mullins has. It
Whose
doesn't
fault is
matter the
that
fact that
though?
Mullins went to the SEC and Coker went over there to Holy Cross. That's the reason why Coker is a better receiver because of his footwork. Mullins is an athlete and he's still developing. I'm tired of keep telling
Yes.
people this shit.
No. He's not
Yes.
still
Bro, he's a
developing
wide
nothing.
receiver, bro. We see rookie wide receivers come in the
Can I
league
get a
and get
can I get a
top 5
word
in
in?
It
receiving
don't
yards. Why is
matter.
it
Can I get a
taking
You
word
so
see
in?
Not
him
long?
all of them
develop.
can get top
Mullins
What,
five
we
is
can't
receiving
wait
a
yards,
5
bro.
years
overall
for this,
It's
receiver.
all
bro?
about the
We can't wait
goddamn
5 years for
quarterback,
it to all
bro.
pop off? Why is there a
Can
fire
I get a
alarm?
word in? Can I get a word in?
A
Listen,
word in edgewise, yeah, you can go ahead and go and get right on in.
when addressing Ted Roy, you address him as offensive rookie of the year.
Facts.
Ted Roy shouldn't even be a part of this conversation. That's
Facts.
wide receiver one. That's who he always gonna be. So look, if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna go wide receivers, then talk about Coca, Excel, Mechie. Ted don't need to be a part of the conversation.
Facts.
Well, Tet is part of the conversation because Tet is
Offensive rookie of the year.
1,000
okay. And Bryce Young
yards.
was not offensive rookie of the year at all.
1,000
So what?
yards.
What does Bryce Young not being offensive rookie of the year have to do
The
with
boy should have
anything?
had 1,200 to be honest.
You should have had more
Exactly.
yards.
Yeah. But
And
yeah.
why
So
and why didn't he get more? And why didn't he get more yards?
It's obvious, but I ain't about to get into that. I need to take my ass to sleep.
Exactly. Appreciate you,
He didn't
Bloody,
get
for reading.
he didn't get a lot
Appreciate
of
you, Bloody,
yards
for reading the room.
because Coker wasn't out there and XL didn't develop and they were treating Tet like fucking prime Megatron. I got the screenshots on
No,
all
I
22.
don't know. I don't
I got
know.
the
no. Bryce,
screenshots
he
on all
always
It don't
22.
look
showed
like
one
Shit.
I can
quarterback
I
one
send
see
it to
some
you.
receiver
pat.
more than he
I
does
see.
the other. We all know
Yo,
this.
I see some. I see some stuff where XL was wide open and Bryce Young just never looked at it, never looked towards his way. But that's not my
what does
Mullins
that
is
fault.
have to do with
always
John
wide
Mechie?
open. He
What
just
does that have to
doesn't
do
throw
with
him the
John Mechie?
ball.
What does this have to do with John Mechie and Xavier Legette?
Can
nothing.
can John Mechie get open?
We
What?
don't know yet.
Did
We don't
did
know
did you
yet.
not watch him at the Jets and at the
Eat the
Eagles?
Discord, Edge.
What the
That's why
issue
Tech
is
didn't get
this:
more
people
yards.
don't
Eat
No,
the
like
no, no, no.
Mullins,
Discord.
and they want
Hold
John
on, bloody.
Mechie to
Hold
take the
on,
boy's
bloody.
spot because he's favoring of Bryce. That's all this shit is about.
Hey, bloody. Did you watch John Mechie when he was in Philadelphia with the Jets?
No, I didn't watch John Mechie because John Mechie was irrelevant to me when he came out of Alabama. He
Okay,
didn't do anything
Exactly.
when he was at the
so you
Houston
didn't.
Texans. So why am I even worrying about John Mechie
So
for?
you've declared that you haven't watched any tape on John Mechie to date,
I have
correct?
no reason to look at John Mechie. He's
Okay.
done nothing.
So that means that you are not able to answer this question that Edge just asked. Can he get open? Yes, sir, he can. I watched tape from last year, Eagles. I watched the Jets game, Jets games where he was there. The brother was getting open. They used him a lot. They used him a lot in the quick uh,
Quick
uh,
game,
uh quick
screens.
game screen stuff like that. But they also used him down the field as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting open. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why you guys, for the life of me, are asking questions about whether or not a wide receiver who played with your quarterback, who almost every highlight reel that you see was a John Mechie play with from Bryce Young, and you have the audacity to ask, can he get open? Why you thought you think we brought
So
him because he
that
can't
was
get open?
a problem. That was an
No,
I
they
thought we
brought
brought
him
him.
over because of
I
comfortability
thought we
with this
brought him.
quarterback.
Okay.
And number two, for this boy that continues to get checks. He's not going to be in the league 2 months longer.
Exactly.
How do you know that?
Period,
You're
bro.
making a
And
lot
we
of
already got a
assumptions.
guy who can get us tunnel screens, bubble screens, and go down the field, but
Who's
they
that?
don't
Who's that?
utilize him. And I'm
Who's
not
that?
talking about Mullins. I'm talking about Jimmy Horn Jr.
Okay. Guess what? It's
Go
nothing
ahead, sir.
wrong. It's nothing wrong
Mm-hmm.
with going ahead and getting Mechie to actually be that number 3. You guys are so hard pressed on being, hometown favorite lovers that you're not looking at the possibilities of this Carolina Panthers wide receiver core getting better. And it gets better with someone who can catch and has hands and that can run routes. We need route
Mm-hmm.
runners. We don't
Well,
need someone.
Coker is that. Coker can do that.
Well, who's to say you just need one? See, why are you limiting this offense to one? I don't get it.
Can I tell
It
y'all
baffles
something?
me.
Can I say something real quick? Prom
Go ahead,
likes
Yes, sir.
Mechie. Prom likes Mechie. There's other people who like XL. There's other people that want to see Horn get his shot and develop him more. This is where I sit. I sit with Tedoroy as wide receiver 1.
Mm-hmm.
I sit with I want the rest of these guys to get better and come up because they're all on the same team. But at the end of the day, my wide receiver 2 and my wide receiver 3 are the guys that's going to get out there and help us win. I don't care who it is. I do not care who the other two is. I'm more likely, I think Coker is going to be a part of that. But after Coker, who the best man get the job, man. I don't care who it is. I don't know. Fair is something that you judge you judge with pigs. It ain't gonna always. The NFL ain't always gonna be fair. Can Excel win more games or can Mechie win more games? They gonna find out. And
Hey, Twan, let me ask you a question.
Whoever is getting more done out there is who should be on the field.
Hey, Twan, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I gotta have it third down. Who you throwing to? Out of Leggett and Mechie.
Who's throwing it to him?
Bryce.
You already know who tossing the ball, bro.
I'm going with Mechie because Bryce throws Excel a lot of bad balls.
So he's not going to throw Mechie bad balls either?
So you believe that Mechie has better hands than Xavier Leggett?
I'm only going with Mechie because when Pop played on the show, when we saw all the pass plays to Leggett, him and Bryce they not a good matchup, bro.
Is they personality? I've been said that shit.
So all of a sudden, Bryce Young's passing is going to be magically better with Mechie in there?
Bro, listen, I think that Excel is a hell of a wide receiver. I just don't think that Bryce makes him better. That's what we saw on the run back that Pop showed. He don't make him better.
I think Xavier Leggett would be. I think Xavier Leggett would be magnificent somewhere else.
Right, and I said that not for the reasons that most people think, but
man,
if Bryce feels more comfortable and he feels more on page with whatever Brad is about to do and calling these plays, because we don't know what they're gonna do. We don't know if it's gonna be more of what they already did. It's really at the end of the day, it's gotta be who that quarterback has more chemistry with. And if it's more chemistry with Meek and we're seeing it, then yeah. I don't want Meek on the field just because Bryce wants him out there. I want the best wide receiver out there. But if Bryce is constantly going at Excel's feet, or they can't get on the same time with each other or whatever, I want the best wide receiver 3 out there that's gonna make it happen. Who's winning? That's who I want out there.
Facts.
I don't get into these picks of Excel's been here. Oh, it's not fair if they do 11. Man, they fair is where you judge pigs.
Well, hey, Bloody, I didn't know that bringing someone in that's comfortable with him is all of a sudden gonna make the quarterback's rating and passing way much better. He's gonna throw less hospital balls.
It's about his comfortability.
I didn't know that.
It's about him being comfortable. Now the thing is,
bro, come on, Bloody. This is the NFL. What? This is football. You got to be comfortable.
We look at it as my fault. I'm cutting you off. My fault. Go ahead.
No, you good, dog. You good, man. This is frustrating. That's all, man.
I don't know why it's frustrating though. Edge it's very black and white. They brought.
We look at it from a football standpoint. They look at it from a job communication standpoint.
Man, they
now to me, I already know Mullins and Bryce.
Kenny, I'll let you. You are in the. You can type in the Discord. You're in there.
Oh,
just type in the Discord. Like you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I understand that this may
Prime,
be
Prime, you need to get in our Discord too, Prime.
You know what, man? I'm not in anyone's Discord, man. I try to make sure that my notifications.
Well, you're gonna be in ours, so I'm glad to give you the link right now.
Man,
you got no choice, Prime. You got no choice.
I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah,
I don't care about nobody else's Discord.
And no, we don't need Tyshawn here either. He's fucking wild.
No, we don't. We don't.
Who you don't need who?
Tyshawn. Okay, y'all know him as Debo, but his name is Tyshawn.
Oh, okay, Debo. Okay, Debo to me would garner a lot of attention based on his speed and his athleticism. Some say that he's just like a Leggett. Some told me that he's just like all two receivers that we got right now, which I definitely don't agree with.
If Debo comes and Mullins play totally two different styles. I don't understand where you get that from.
if Debo comes here, that's going to be advantage XL because they are already tight.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Twan, it's still about who's tossing him the rock.
I know.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is,
and Tyshawn, his history of health has never been good, so there's no point in even bringing him here.
So
Plus, he got fat.
I agree with that too. I said if he comes, understand that them two dudes, both them boys is from South Carolina. Understand one of the reasons he's coming here though.
If you think about it, there's only been one Gamecock that we've gotten that actually plays, and he's not from South Carolina. Most of them boys, they're gonna be close to home, so they're gonna look at that as a retirement thing. You're not gonna get much from Tyshawn.
Well, I don't want to go through what's our boy's name from Rock Hill that we got? Clown. Yeah, I don't need that.
He gave us some good minutes. He just wasn't consistent.
Listen, they only got Clown because Gamecocks was gonna go up there and finally see they boy back home. That's all that shit was.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that again.
Stop with this.
What I do want is I want someone just like Twan said. You come in and you play that role. Like,
hey, yo, I'll be back.
I don't. Okay,
my shit's going out.
All right, like I don't know if y'all watch.
Hey Prime, I want to direct your attention to something real quick though.
Oh, okay.
You see that that bottom line in the chat? Yeah, that's the Discord right there.
Okay. Bottom line in the chat. Okay, I got you.
You clicking that? I don't care if you just sit there. You gonna get in that.
I got you, man.
Yeah, Prime.
No, man. Hey, bro. You know we good in there, man. It ain't no drama. I'm gonna put you like this. It ain't no drama in there except Nick Gaskins. But you already know how Nick is.
No Nick. Yep.
No.
That's the only dude you got to deal with, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Nah, see, if I get in that, me and Gaskins be going back and forth all day long, man. I don't know, man. But I don't know if y'all watched Odell Beckham while he was with Baltimore and saw the meaningful reps that he gave them while he was there. I mean, you guys know how much of a hothead he was. Just because a guy was a hothead 10 years ago does not mean that he can't evolve. And sometimes we trap people in the last time that we saw them, or more often saw them. But when I watched him and I watched press conferences and stuff like that, he wasn't in the limelight. He just went there, he did his job, and he was effective. I don't see why he wouldn't be effective here. Like let that Josh Norman stuff go. Like that was over 10 years ago now.
It's not even about that. One thing about Odell, he still got footwork. He still got those big mitts that he got. Yeah. To me, that whole no, he would fit better over there at Kansas City because he still got to have that big personality. And
you said he got the footwork. Why is OBJ even being brought up?
What?
He washed.
He's not washing it.
Now he's still got good footwork to get open, and he still got the hands, but he's not going to be that much of an impact.
Why wouldn't he be? Hold on, wait.
Because he had several.
He played in 9 games last year. PvP and had 55 yards.
From his down the field explosiveness that we all know Odell used to have. Odell is not that receiver no more. He's just a possession guy that'll probably get you maybe 300 yards a season.
Bloody. Listen to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Third down. Gotta have it. You throw into Excel or you throw into Odell Beckham?
Excel. You really want me to do this?
Yeah, I do.
Neither.
I mean, it's always the down and distance.
OBJ played in 9 games last year and had 55 yards, bro. What are we doing right now?
What about what about the year prior?
I already know how this scenario is going to go. Like
the year prior, he had 35 catches for 565.
If that situation ever happens, he's never going to trust Mullins. That's just the whole fact. They don't gel because of personality. He don't trust, bro. So he's always gonna go the other way, or he's gonna run around, get sacked, or throw the shit out of bounds.
Man, listen, I understand. I hear what you're saying, and I hear Nick saying, he only got a small amount of yards or whatever. Listen, I think that he would be a total upgrade on our roster.
Okay.
Just like you said, buddy, he got footwork, he got hands. You can put Odell. Hey, you can put Odell in a slot if you want to, and let him eat. Like, bro, I saw him out on the boundary when he was playing with the Ravens and getting action, getting work. Like, I think we are underestimating the talent level in these wide receivers that have been in the league for multiple years now, and we kind of see them as washed or whatever, and that could be furthest from the truth.
Well, you got to also remember, Prime, these organizations, they know, I'm going to just be honest with you. They know that these guys can still play in air quotations. They just don't want to deal with the headache of the social media influence that these guys have. They don't want to deal with the extra media attention that some of these guys have. That's the reason why Cam never got another shot after us, the second stint. So
No,
stuff like that, a
because we
lot
had
of
a that's
organizations want to stay away from.
But that's bloody. But that's only because we had a dumb owner at the time, and what I mean by dumb, I mean by like new, like he didn't know what he was doing. You go out there and you hire a head coach based on him having analytics, background and college stuff. Like it was stupid. Do you not think? Okay, check this out. What if Frank Wright was David Tepper's first hire? Would he have brought Cam Newton back, sir?
That I don't know. Even
Come
though
on,
you're probably
bloody.
missing my point, but go ahead.
No, I'm not missing your point. I understand what you're saying. You're saying that because the player is big, that he got a lot of motion going on outside of the organization, that people don't want to deal with that. But bloody, what you got to realize is this: if the Carolina Panthers are what we say they are, and what I believe they are, is a playoff contending team that can go deep into the playoffs. We are going to get big name players here that are going to be in the
They
limelight.
already coming.
Exactly. So, bro, it's like, what are you trying to hold on to? Like, it's going to happen regardless. If we say we are deep playoff team, we are going to have those type of players here. You can't get rid of everybody. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, no, we want these nice Christian guys." And no, you can't. No, that's not going to happen. If you are a playoff caliber team year after year, which we think the Carolina Panthers can be, we're going to get that type of player. That's probably going to be a little rough around the edges, but he's going to be able to perform. And we got to get past that, man.
Well,
Everybody
we got to
everybody
get
remember
past it, man.
everybody remembers the years of Steve
Mm-hmm.
Smith. You got y'all don't remember out there beating up his own teammates? Like, bro,
Yeah, I
what?
remember he punched Kevin Lucas in the nose
Hey,
and broke his shit.
y'all, hold on for a second. I got to take a phone call. Keep going.
Okay.
Nah.
I mean, bro, like we had some controversy when we had a decent player, bro. I mean,
And
look,
we had a different coaching staff back then that could
I,
handle that kind of stuff.
you, but you, but you,
Canales and they
but you don't,
no,
but
they
you,
can't handle
wait a
no rough around the edges type player like a
bro,
Tyreek Hill or a Stephon Diggs. No,
we
we
got
ain't that
Dan
organization to
Morgan
handle
as
that
the.
kind of stuff.
No, that's not true, bro. We got a former player who's the GM that went to the U. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bloody. You know what time it
He's an
is.
old man now, PPP. He's not
Bro,
that same guy.
what? Listen, that don't never
I'm
go,
listening.
man. That doesn't never go, bloody. That type of tenacity as a football guy,
Competitor.
yeah, it doesn't leave. And we see Dan Morgan, even when it comes down to his third year now as GM. Look at how aggressive and competitive he is in free agency. You got the second best edge rusher. You got the best linebacker. You got a top offensive lineman. Like, bro, like the nigga's making moves as if he's still competing right now, and which he is, but he's making real solid moves. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's gonna be a signing that people are gonna be like, "Oh snap! How did the Carolina Panthers do that?" Like, bro, it's gonna happen, bro. It just is.
If it happened, I'm gonna be watching. But at the end of the scenario, I'm gonna tell you, like I try to tell everybody else, it still has to go into fruition. We still got to
Okay.
make it through OTAs, training camp,
You're
and it
right.
all got to click
You're
week
right.
one.
You're right.
Because
It
we
does.
can be happy standing on the table going crazy. We're gonna have a top 10 this, top 5 this.
Hmm.
That shit could fall apart. They
Okay.
gonna have to put in the work, all of them as a cohesive unit, and really see the vision that you believe that the organization want, and Dave gotta have it too. He gotta be
But
the leader
but
to really lead these guys.
but bloody. On the
Go
flip
ahead, sir.
side,
Yeah.
but on
Mm-hmm.
the flip side, it
Mm-hmm.
can all work perfectly. It can
It
all work
could.
perfectly. Yeah. I mean, right now,
It could.
it's an equal chance that it can blow up or it can work like fine wine. I mean, that's just where we're at.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
I can't
I
deny
gotta
that.
tell you, all man. I've been Prime. Like sometimes you just gotta sit back and let two brothers cook.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed like this conversation with y'all, man. Look, there's no way I was gonna step in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
love the back and forth y'all having right now. And the problem with some people sometimes is like they don't know when to just let the art form take place. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Facts.
I'm just listening, bro. I mean, because I think y'all
Oh
both hit
man.
great points.
Man, me and Bloody be going back and forth like this all the time, man.
That's good
And
though.
I love the Bloody is the only person that I can honestly say doesn't he never gets mad or gets like irate with my takes, and I don't
No.
do the same thing with him. Like we be having conversations, and only me and
Well,
Bloody can do that.
well, because Prime, I understand number one, that's how you view things, and I respect that. That's
Yeah.
just you as a person, and that's
Hmm.
anybody's viewpoint, opinion, or thought. That's just how they look at it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even when Will said that he want to have Key and Sadiq because that's how he feels. That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do nothing but respect that, even though I feel like we need a defensive tackle in the first round. So I'm
Mm.
not about to sit here and blow up and go crazy when somebody's speaking with logic, sense, and explaining why they saying what they're saying. Now, if you
Yeah.
got some just dumb motherfucker that just sitting there and just saying whatever just because, then yeah, I can get on that ignorant dumb ass shit too
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and annoy the hell out you.
I don't think
But
sometimes people have the patience to sit and listen sometimes and understand that you may actually learn something from the person that you're debating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people want to be right so much until
facts.
it's just like, and then we don't like to give each other credit when we say something good. It's just like, bro, listen, we all root for the same team.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes take what somebody says and just be like, oh man, that was actually a great point. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the movement so much better. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
thing is like
Yeah.
this. If Prime is a guy who gonna like come in and say, and we're going 15-2 this year, whatever. Why you gonna get mad when you know that's Prime?
It actually was 13-3, but
No, I'm saying this
that
new year, the new year coming up, the new year coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because one of them
Yeah.
years he gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah,
But like,
yeah.
yeah,
And he gonna
man.
let
Like
everybody know he did too.
one of the things I try to learn through this podcasting thing, I came a long ways, bro. It's just sometimes you just got to step back, man, and just let people have their opinion. Like you
Yeah.
said, like you'll get it. Like, if somebody says something crazy, that's different. But look, if
Trust
you
me,
can tell they wholeheartedly believe it,
Yeah.
then people are entitled to what they believe, man. You know what I'm saying? The arguing and
mm-hmm.
the fighting and the cursing and want to fight and all that is crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have that in me. I mean,
I don't
like
care.
I
No,
said,
I don't really care about the cursing. You know what I'm saying? But I
I can
haven't
get
cursed.
that. No, I'm talking about that
I
ignorant being
haven't cursed
annoying.
in a
I can
month.
get that way
Oh
Hey,
if
Prime,
man,
I just want
hey,
to be
hey,
funny.
great job, man.
Oh, my
But
fault.
nah, I mean it's Ramadan for me too. And
Oh,
shout out to everybody else, that's Ramadan's coming to an end tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That fasted.
mm-hmm.
And shout out to any religion that you practice, because I got respect for anything that people do that they believe in. And just man, look, we just gotta start loving one another, man, more. You know what I'm saying? And just you only get one life, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Make the best of it.
Oh, I can say something real quick. Prime, I appreciate you introducing me to the whole Panther community too, bro. I gotta give you your props and your grace for that. Because if I didn't find you, I wouldn't have found Twan or 704 or any other,
Oh, really?
Panther community out here. So Prime, I gotta give you your props and your
Oh, really?
flowers.
So I was the first one that you saw that you found?
Yes, bro.
That's good.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You were the first person I found because I didn't know that there was even a community like that on YouTube.
Man, that's
It's
good
like
to hear,
it's
man.
like when you tell people, it's like, man, you never know who's listening.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Bloody. I thought you'd been on the scene, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah.
Me too.
I've always been a fan. I've always gone to games for years, but I've never knew that there was an actual online community. Because I was jealous of one of my old coworkers. He an Eagles fan, and he talking about they got their little chapter in the bird's nest and all kind of crazy. And I'm like, damn, why the hell the Panthers ain't got something? We right here in the Carolinas. So, you know what I'm saying? I just figure it's real dope the fact that we got our community here on YouTube, and it's a strong fan base. I mean, even though we be at each other's neck every fucking day.
Hey man, you ought to see it on Twitter, Bloody. Panthers Twitter be wild, bro.
Pop said.
I ain't even got a Twitter like that, but I trust me. I'll probably be called a hater over there too.
How dare you?
Blaze is real.
Yeah. Panthers Twitter, Bloody it's a wild place, bro. It's a wild place.
It is, bro. I'm not on Twitter like that no more.
Yeah, you wanted to you trying to go out to that tight end. It ain't work out how you thought it was gonna work out. Yeah, come on, Red Rose.
Oh, someone else talking?
Keek Lee Reynolds.
Pete Quick is.
Oh, I thought you was talking to I thought you was probably talking to somebody else.
Oh no, I'm over here on this Madden, man.
Oh, you playing Madden?
Yeah.
Well, look. Yeah, there you go, Prime. That's your matchup tonight.
Yeah. Load up.
Panther, hey, listen, man. You don't want no problems, bro.
Hey, listen.
Y'all loading up.
Listen.
I gotta hit this mattress. I gotta get up at 5 in the damn morning.
Oh man, man. You're right.
Look, they about to get at it tonight. But I want to thank everybody that came to the 704 Charlottetown show today, man, to show love. There's a whole lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all. I want to thank my man Prime for coming through here today, man. Bloody Knuckles for coming through. Nick Trosty for coming through. Ant for coming through today. There's a lot of people, man. Red Swarm for coming through today. Steph, Clara, Edge, me,
Ray.
I'm still missing about 4 people that came.
Ray came through.
My man Ray is back. Yogi, you know what I'm saying? Everybody to show love in the financials of the super chats and things like that, man. Like, you want to get by Cash App, those are Cash Apps at the bottom. But listen, man, I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. I went deaf on the whole NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? We up, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody discourage you, man. I'm gonna let Bloody Knuckles and Petey Quick get their last words in, and we're gonna get up out of here.
You can go around.
Man, continue to watch the content, man. All Panthers content. The goal post for us, man, is looking real clear to us now. They finally making moves. It's exciting to see we getting big names in, spending good money, and invested in solid performers on the field, man. Instead of these what they call them position fillers, if you will, which is a good thing, man. So keep pounding, man.
Yeah, absolutely. A shout out to TCJ 2375. He said Prime, he said, was the first one I found too. So shout out to PPP, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's listening. Shout out to TCJ, man. And TCJ has been a regular over here with us. So shout out to that man too, man. My man Supernova Moore in the building with the peace fingers, man. Salam. And my man JP in the building also. It's the year 4, and I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? How else do you end it, man, other than playing said, everybody stay blessed up, man. You know what I'm saying? My man Bloody Knuckles, get us up out of here, bro.
Yo, first off, shout out to the 704 fam as always. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that was on the panel. You know what I'm saying? 803 my home, as I always say. And keep pounding. Oh, Evil Twin, I feel the same way too, man. Salute.
We went deaf on them. We out, man.
Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this